esa niña no se aguanta. Ey, quiere todo porque el pussy sabe a Fanta. And we're back with another episode. And we got Krissa in the... Is it Krissa Ace? Krissa Jackson. Krissa Jackson, but your TikTok is Krissa Ace.
Yeah, my TikTok's Krissa Ace because they haven't changed it yet, so they're tripping. Yeah.
Okay, but Krissa Jackson, and we got Alexis, that Fox. I know y'all's social now, so I'm like... So I was like letting everybody know. I'm like, yo, the social. Here's the social. So yes, we got them in the building. And we've never actually done anything like publicly together, but we did go trick or treating a year ago.
Yeah,
right. Which is good. Like I'm like the fact that we just randomly go trick or treating, then do not talk for like a year, and then it's like want to pop up on the podcast. Hey,
heck yeah,
yeah, we
do. That's great. You know. This year, did you guys go trick or treating?
But not in the same spot. We do it.
Yeah,
so we
did.
moved. So we went into where we live at, but it wasn't.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Remember like cotton
there was
candy?
Cotton candy. Yeah, we went to a good area. Like we had to drive there and we met up, and then they had cotton candy. They had all kinds of stuff.
Nice.
This year, wait, what the hell did we do?
We were busy.
Oh,
You had a show.
Oh, I had a show. Yeah, I had a show in Boise, Salt Lake City, and then LA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was having a mental
busy.
breakdown, bro. Like right before all that stuff, I was like, because LA was gonna be such a like hectic show that I mean, I'm glad everything went well. Show's great, we're good. But next year, trick or treating again.
yes.
And
So
when are we making it
spot.
to a show of
Yeah.
yours?
Yes,
Exactly.
Freak, yo.
Whenever you guys want. I feel like you
I
guys
want
are either
to.
out of town and I'm out of town, or
know,
we're
it's
always like
true.
kind of bouncing around. Even now, we had talked like 2 weeks ago, and you were like on your way out. Where's home? Or like where? Yeah, where's home? Here?
Home is here now.
Yeah,
Where
it
we're
is.
From.
It's like up the block from you, kind of.
Okay.
Girl, it was a whole 30 minutes away.
I mean,
It was
it's
not
up
off
the
the
block.
block.
It's, you know, I don't think anyone's like literally up the block from me. I'm like, except for a couple coyotes, and there's some like older families out here. I don't like talking about my neighbors no more because some of them watch the podcast. So sometimes when we first moved in, we're like, oh, there's a bunch of old white people, and they're like, we're the old white people. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I just meant like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
though.
But
That's a way to break
yeah.
the ice, though. It's a way to break the ice.
I mean, at least they know. At least you know. At least
Yeah.
they said something.
Yeah, no, they're great. They're dope. They you know, they know I go on tour. They came to my show. They
that's
it's all
cute.
dope.
Oh,
But,
that
so
is
you got some little white
How old are
supporters.
they?
I don't know, white hair. like a lot of it. Yeah, I don't know. It's all like ranches and stuff like that around here. People
They
got
do.
goats, chickens.
Their lights,
That's
though, are
the
good.
dream. That's the dream.
I'm like, people got goats, chickens. I'm like, I got goats, chickens. Like we're
I
all...
want a mini cow.
You do?
I do.
The furry ones?
Yeah, I want a mini cow. I want some chickens. I want a whole farm. But my backyard ain't that big because we have 5 dogs.
Well, after you see Leave the World Behind that I was talking about, it's executive produced by Barack Obama. You're gonna want to build a bunker. Is what you're gonna want to build.
I've already been planning on that.
Yeah, that's
'cause
what.
of all the stuff that's going on.
Yeah, no, you're gonna want a bunker. We're gonna have to. Yeah, it's
crazy.
It's crazy
like
out
that.
here.
Mhm. That's why if we move back to Pennsylvania, we would be good because we have the basement and you know that one little part of the house.
That's the cow you want?
Oh my
I
god!
want one of
Yes, that one's so cute.
The fluffy ones, too.
They're so cute.
I want one so bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
They are really
I
cute.
know.
Oh.
They're adorable.
And we
But y'all
weren't
have
supposed
5
to have
dogs.
this fifth. No,
5
we weren't
dogs.
supposed to have this 5th dog. We weren't even supposed to have 4.
How did that happen? We have 4.
Yeah.
And she brought along her 5th dog, and he leaves sometimes. But goddamn, when he's here, is a mess.
Dang!
I said, when he comes here, it's crazy.
I need her not to hang out with y'all because she be trying to bring in everybody and everything. Like she said, the chickens. I can't do all of that.
We got 5 dogs because of Krissa.
Oh.
The last one was because of you. All right? Yeah.
Kind of.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
See what happened. Was
Yeah, tell them what happened.
we went to Guatemala. And we rescued a dog.
From Guatemala?
Yeah.
That's Ty.
She was so cute. She's beautiful.
Yeah, you want to see a picture?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
My brother's the one that won't let me add any more animals to
Good.
here, except for I went and I bought 8 chickadees, and now they turned into chickens. So now we have how many chickens? Like
13.
13 chickens.
At least you're going to be surviving with eggs and
Right,
stuff like
we got
that.
eggs.
So you good.
We got eggs, we got fruits and stuff, but dogs, you know.
Well, the fact that they're chickens is to be determined. I feel like some are roosters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yo, my mom. All right, so my mom lives in Pennsylvania. I'm from Pennsylvania, and my mom's white. My dad's black.
Nice.
So my mom lives in the city, low key in the hood. All right, like there be shootings like down the street type of thing. Like she's like the only white lady on the block. And she and my sister, they both are kind of on that, they want chickens and stuff like that. But she lives in the city. My sister brought home this chicken. And my mom's like, oh, I want, they want to make some eggs, that type deal, right? So mom ain't got no backyard for that really. So she has a basement. So she made this little nesting area in her basement.
Oh, that's cute.
Right, until they growed up and started being a rooster, basically. And they were like, yo, we thought they were, because roosters don't really make eggs, right?
Yeah, no.
So
they just make noise.
Exactly. So she was like, I really don't know what to do at this point. So essentially she ended up getting rid of it. But it's just funny, like, how are you gonna, in the city, in the hood, have this chicken that's making all this noise? Meanwhile, there's like this let me see. Oh
That's
yeah, she's beautiful.
I know. From Guatemala.
By the way.
From Guatemala.
Yeah.
Does she speak Spanish?
I think
so, because she don't be listening. She a hard-headed mofo.
Maybe that's your dog's problem. It speaks Spanish. Oh, you speak Spanish to it.
Wait, what?
Maybe it speaks a different language.
Sushi?
Yeah.
God, no.
Sushi. That was my cat's name. Yeah.
That's my dog's name.
Oh,
Yeah, he doesn't listen.
Oh, okay.
Spanish, English, I don't know.
I added
I'm still
my
trying to figure out what language he speaks.
my Chihuahua was the last addition to this household as far as dogs, and my brother didn't want it, but I got it given as a gift, so like I couldn't, you know what I mean? But I knew the gift was coming, so I was like, I just wanted it to be a gift because my brother wouldn't let me just walk up in this house with more dogs. But I don't know.
And cats?
I feel like like maybe a cat would be cool. Well, my tia's cat, R.I.P.
I know. Cats
He already got
don't
it.
do well around here.
Cats don't do well around
Well,
here.
outside. Cats
Outside
that get
cats,
out.
yeah.
Like you would have to have an outside cat that knows what it's doing. Maybe it was like raised here, because those cats came from like the city and then came here and thought they could just.
I just imagine a cat that's raised here and it like scars from like fighting off coyotes.
Yeah, I've never really had a cat.
So
Like-
how about your other animals? How are they doing with the coyotes? Like,
They're good. I mean, they don't really go outside. Like like if I leave them out in an area, it's like they're like tied and we know where they are and it's like
Right.
close and we're very careful with the goats, but
Yeah, they're not
coyote
tied
did
up,
grab
but yeah,
get
we
one.
put them away at night, basically.
right. So how do you fight off the coyotes? Like, do they just get to roam around? Like, do you get scarecrows for coyotes? Like, what?
Right. No, I'm trying to buy llamas. I'm trying to buy
Oh my
2 llamas or a donkey.
Oh
But
my
that's the-
god, I want
so I'm-
donkey
You're living her
too.
life.
I'm dead.
She wants
She's
to
like,
be
stop
right now
giving
so
her
bad.
You're gonna-
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You're gonna text me later like, bro, why'd you bring up all these conversations? Now this girl wants a damn fucking llama.
Thanks a lot. Won't be coming on your podcast again.
You sent me a picture of you with a bunch of animals. You're like, fuck you. I'm dead. No. So either so for the goats, either we have to buy a donkey that is raised with them so that it protects them, or 2 llamas because llamas don't like to be lonely. So you have to have 2 llamas So I'm still deciding, but for now we're being very careful with the
Wow.
Why do you know that about llamas?
because
done her
I've been
research.
because I literally a coyote got one of my goats, so I started doing research. Yeah, because I was scared. While I was on tour, so I go on tour and I left my mom in charge of my ranch and never again.
hell broke
So
loose.
yeah, so now my tia takes care of my ranch because my tia, she loves animals.
Yeah.
Got it.
You know.
You definitely need an animal lover to take care of your animal.
100%.
Yeah, and plant lover too. Like she got a green thumb and stuff.
Oh,
We have a
that's
lot of plants
nice.
around here. Yeah, but you guys got a green thumb? Or no?
You know, I think it's halfway.
Okay.
She's a little bit in.
Just a little bit.
I'm dead.
She has a green pinky.
Well, you
Yeah,
know, I've
like-
had my plants for
She's doing
about
good.
a year, and is it a year?
Yeah, it has been.
A year, and they haven't died. So
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good in plant
know,
life. That's
I mean,
a long
yeah.
time.
Her cactus died.
thank you.
though.
Oh,
How that happens, I'm not sure.
What
so
cactus died?
No, it was a rosemary.
My rosemary died, but that wasn't my fault. Don't
your
do
small
me.
cactus died. The one that was inside the house.
she got real.
That was Olivia.
I feel you. I would be offended if somebody told me I killed a cactus. Like if you tell me I ruined some food or something, but if you tell me like I burnt water, I'll be like, damn, bro. Like, come on.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
No.
She's just lying about
No,
it.
no,
But,
no.
We just gonna keep going with the conversation.
Anyways, yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
good. I got Rapunzel. I got Ginny and Georgia. Those are
Haven't
my
seen that show.
plans.
Nice. The only one I've named is our mango tree Reuben and my bougainvillea boogie on the outside of my window. Other than that, I have no names for them because I don't trust them. They'll probably faint and die.
Oh snap!
But we have a lot of trees, a lot of fruit trees and stuff, and they do pretty well. They got like a lot of citrus. I think that's the main thing you can grow out here is citrus, right?
Do you even have to care to them though? Aren't they kind of like
Citrus?
naturally?
Yeah, don't take my credit for him.
Got it.
Like,
None taken.
I'm just kidding. No,
None taken.
no, honestly, no. Yeah, no, you're right. They're not too because we had those bananas that we thought we were gonna make survive, and they was thriving for a second, and then they died.
Wait,
We
you
were
had a
like,
banana tree?
No, it was a banana pup.
We planted the banana tree. Yeah,
Yeah,
we had one.
and then it had pups, and it was we got rid of the bunny problem, and then eventually it just died, and we were like, oh. There's a lot of animal problems out here. There's even if I let my chickens roam a little too much, you start hearing the hawks. Like,
Oh wow!
around, and
I
then
gotta
you
be
just-
careful with my dog then.
the
Well,
hawks.
we don't live over here where all the.
But it's 30 minutes away.
You never know. You never
She's like, one of them hawks is gonna track y'all down now that you were
I'm
here.
just saying.
Follow
They're
y'all
gonna smell
home.
listening like bet.
They're
Yeah.
gonna try to
30
take
minutes,
my
I got
Elijah.
The hawk is on your car right now, putting a fucking tracking device.
Dang.
Y'all are about
Hold on.
No, because they like small dogs. They like small dogs.
They do.
Yeah, we have a little
We have
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian.
Poncho's this small, dude. Poncho, every time he walks outside, right, I'm just like scared.
Wait,
But
Poncho's what?
The
Chihuahua. It's like,
But
Oh my
he-
god, it's little.
Tiny
He
as
is
hell.
so small, but he has Napoleon complex,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he swear he's like.
Oh yeah.
he's
pit
evil.
bull.
And
Yeah.
he loves her.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it makes me jealous because when she's around, he does not give a fuck about me. She gave him to me, by the way. But like
damn.
he does not give a
And
fuck about me, bro.
He
That's okay, it
cries
happens.
when she leaves. He goes to the door and is weeping, like
Yeah.
like crying.
how crying, which makes me very upset because I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Like
you're
you don't even do that to me.
like you're doing that a lot. Like that's crazy right there.
He was like, why you give me up?
Why
you give me
Bro,
up?
I'll be behind him like that's disrespect. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna. You know what? Go with her then. Go.
No,
I'm
for
like,
like
pack
a
your stuff.
long time, not even for like a minute or two. Like he'll be there for like a good 20 minutes, like crying.
Yeah.
and she's just in the back, like,
If I'm just staying for a minute, I won't go in there because then they have to deal with it for like a half hour.
You just be stuck outside.
No, well, like last night we came back from that Christmas bar or whatever, and she literally was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna walk in. I'm just gonna go to my car. Like it's all good. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's best.
Yeah, you gotta stay in the car.
As you should. Stay there.
Yeah, or take him. Because there's one time I remember I was just like, bro, I don't even feel like dealing with it. Like, just take him. Like, he'll be happy as hell. And it's because she has a dog that's like huge and it's his best friend. So then they just be like, they love each other. I'm like, all right, whatever.
What you need to do is just train him. So every time you leave and you cry, good boy. Leave and let him cry. Hopefully he cries. Sometimes some maybe train him to cry.
No,
for
because
you.
you're treating the dog when he
But
cries.
she feels bad when he doesn't cry.
That doesn't
for
make
her.
sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
just-
give
It'll make
a
you feel
treat
better.
when they're crying, babe.
I mean,
For
maybe
her,
was it
though.
reverse psychology or something?
Maybe. I don't.
I mean, yeah. At this point, I'm willing to do what I like,
I
whatever.
think the dog imprinted. I think that's what happened.
Whoa.
That's the thing, right? I mean, I saw it on Twilight. So.
You're like, it's in Twilight. It must be true.
She
I'm just
feeds
saying.
him real chicken and like actual
yeah.
food.
She feeds her dog steak, bro.
Damn, you gotta like that. I want to do that with my dogs too, but we got too many.
Dang.
got it.
And you save dogs too, right? Like that dog that was
Oh, you do that too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
8 now. I
Oh.
have 9.
Congratulations. That's so
I'm just,
See, you brought
I'm
her
just
around the wrong
surrounded by the wrong people. Y'all all need to go.
On the drive back, she's like, see, that's why we need 2 more dogs.
Right, exactly.
Hey, you and
We
Nito
need
to
a
start
ranch.
You and Nito are the ones that are just like, no more animals, stop. And that's my brother, but we live together, so it's like he's the one that be like, I don't even want to hear him like when if I bring another animal, he's gonna be like, ugh. I'm like, you know what? I don't bring that.
It's about to be you.
Nothing. Yo, fags.
Oh my
Ace
god,
Ventura.
I love Ace Ventura. You know what? That was like the dream. That's
Yo,
exactly what I
facts.
wanted to do. I just want an apartment
I
full
think we
of
just
animals.
watched that movie last
did.
year to catch up with
Yo,
Olivia.
you know what's so crazy? I actually Googled while I was taking a shit. When I was, I'm just saying. But I was Googling Jim
wasn't expecting
Carrey,
that.
and I realized he has a daughter. And I didn't know this.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that either.
Yeah, and they kind of don't look alike.
Well, he has that one comedian lady that looks exactly like him.
Like,
that
Yo,
should be his daughter.
exactly.
That's why
Him,
it's
like,
crazy.
What's her name?
Crazy. I forgot her
I
name.
forgot her name, but Shorty got his same
Yeah.
face.
But she's pretty. I was like, wow, you know?
I didn't. From who?
Gotta
though?
Google
I was like,
it.
I
It
didn't
was
know
a-
Lori Harvey was like had anything to do with Steve Harvey. I was like, she bad.
Right?
I'm like,
Let me
man.
show you.
Heather
See?
Shaw.
Oh,
they
there
got
she
the
is. See,
same
look at them.
face.
But if you actually look at his daughter, it looks nothing like him.
Wait.
I'm not gonna lie,
That's
that
his
was
daughter?
No, no, no. No, that's not his daughter. She's lost. She's lost. She's lost.
That's his daughter. Imagine if people were like, "Yo, Jim Carrey's daughter's bad," and then you see her, and you're like, "Oh, all right." Like fuck. All
I
right.
googled it right here. Oh, that's the daughter right there. That's
Oh,
she's pretty.
She kind of looks like him though, a little bit like in,
Yeah,
in the
little.
mouth right here.
Yeah.
She looks like she related to the.
She don't
Cyruses.
look nothing like him. Why you lying?
Staring mad
We're
hard.
like looking. We got mad quiet. We're like,
Okay.
if you squint and turn your head. I mean, they both got the eyes and a nose and a mouth, so there's that.
Yeah, I think she looks like her mother, but she's like pretty. You
Who's
know?
his- who's her mother?
I have no idea.
So then how you gonna know
But-
that she looks like her mother?
How
But
long is your shit, bro? Because that's a short.
It
I'd have
was
been
a
there. I'd have
short
found the
shit.
grandma,
Yeah.
the mom. I'd have found the whole family tree. Like,
I was like, poop. All right, we're done.
Oh, that's his daughter. Great.
you're like done. Nice.
So yeah, that's her.
I guess Googling things.
Somebody
while you
said
go
Jenny
to-
McCarthy.
No,
No,
Jenny
that
McCarthy's
was
not.
his-
That was his ex-wife.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that whole phase where
Yeah.
it was like very
Yeah.
anti-vax and everything. It was crazy. Not crazy, sorry, whatever. Not about this vax, but the kids and stuff that was going
Right.
on. It's a little, again, the end of the. Okay, I'm not. I told you I might ruin.
It's okay.
Okay, the movie is not about the end of the world. The movie is about the end of the United States. And what I saw on TikTok was everybody was talking like, oh yeah, like it's an apocalypse, blah, blah, blah. The shit is like, no, you're not getting the point. The point is everybody thinks that when the US ends, it's because the world's ending. And it's like, there's other countries and other empires that have ended and the rest of the world didn't end. It was just that. So it's like, there is a very real chance that
gonna happen.
US has made a lot of enemies. And, we never know. So maybe keep a bunker and a couple little bit extra food. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I get it.
Scary.
I get
don't
it.
appreciate this knowledge that you just.
First of all, I've been telling you that we need to get the fuck out of here.
watching the news.
Okay.
I like
Yeah,
to
she does.
live.
I've been telling
Damn.
her.
I
I
like
said
to
we need to go
live
to a different
under a
country.
rock.
But now we're here.
You brought the dog from Guatemala. We need to go to Guatemala.
That's what I'm saying. And it was so nice over there too.
was
It was
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. I was at peace. Now I came back and I'm like, damn.
It is.
Do you do any tours like out of the country?
Yeah, I leave to Argentina in February, and then like obviously I'm doing a lot of Latin America. This next year is more like getting out and get out, and then and then in the fall I guess I'm doing like U.S. or whatever if we're still around for that. But I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
We are. We ain't going
I'm
nowhere.
kidding, I'm
'cause
kidding,
if
I'm
we
sorry,
are,
I'm
we're getting
sorry.
the fuck out of here.
I'm
Nobody's staying here.
joking.
Nobody's staying here.
See, people wonder why I drink. They're like, I don't have to drink to have fun. I'm like, I drink because I know what's going on, and I'm scared. No, I'm just kidding. I'm being
scared.
dramatic.
It's okay. You're woke.
It's okay. I'm a dramatic too.
being dramatic.
I'm a dramatic too.
It's just, it's a little better to be dramatic and then to be like, oh, there's nothing to worry about,
But
than to
there
think
is.
there's nothing to worry about and then be like,
Okay, so you know that that snow. What is it? It was a. What storm was it that was going to turn all of our electricity off? It was recent
What are you talking about?
here in Los
oh,
Angeles.
when we thought Pancho impregnated
the
dog.
wind and the rain that was going to go.
hurricane.
The hurricane. That's what it was.
Listen, I was getting prepared.
How did
okay?
y'all prepare yourself? 'Cause it's going to tell a lot about you as a person.
I prepared.
How did you
and everything
prepare?
And nothing happened.
I was prepared.
Oh, I was on tour.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
were good. I
like some of them,
prepared.
like y'all helped me out. They make sure cover some things or whatever. But I think we were just kind of like, yo. The only reason that I did prepare a lot was because of that tree that fell that was like 100 feet. So we had a huge tree. Like I'm talking about the circumference or whatever was huge. And lucky for us, it didn't fall on my house, but it was
Oh,
drizzle.
so it really fell
wow.
during
that
that
shit
time.
fell all the way from like, you saw how you came that whole
Yeah.
entrance from the front of that gate to my house.
Oh,
No.
wow.
It was just this big ass tree and it took forever and it cost like $10,000 to remove.
It
That shit
happened.
was
And you had to pay for that.
yeah.
The fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Why didn't the city?
What about insurance?
It's on my house.
I would have asked the city to hold up. I would have been like,
Ain't got no
"City,
coverage for that?"
You got insurance. You got homeowners insurance, right?
Not trees like that. Trees,
Oh,
trees they be
hell
like,
no.
trees they be like, you should cut that fucking tree down. They're like, you should have seen that shit coming. Fuck you.
Damn.
The crazy thing
tree's
is
like,
that
"Oh."
no one heard it.
Yeah,
No
so
one heard it. So it begs the question: if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound?
if it affects my fucking money, it does. That shit fucking fell, bro.
We all woke up and was like, "What happened to that tree?" What
So y'all didn't. So y'all were
You didn't
here when
hear the
that
boom.
happened.
They didn't hear
Yes,
the boom, boom.
it
That
happened
tree.
at night.
It happened at night. It was, and it wasn't.
It happened in y'all was sleep. That's why.
No, I'm a light sleeper. I would have heard it. That
And no feeling, no nothing.
nothing, and it's
What?
a huge tree. You would think at least it would like
Oh,
shake
100%,
something.
100%.
Nothing at all. No
Wow.
sound. She came running into the house like, that tree fell. I'm like, what tree?
You see?
Yeah,
It's gigantic
and
tree.
I ran out there and I was like, "What the fuck?" Just when it was like on its side, it was taller than all of us. You know what I mean? It was just like
Even
a
on
huge
its
ass
right.
fucking. So we were
Oh,
just
on
like,
the
"What
side.
the?"
I was
yeah,
like,
and I was
aren't
like,
trees already taller than us? Like, what are you talking about?
Could have
When it
kept
was
that to
laying-
yourself, baby. You could have
when
just
it was
kept that
laying-
one in.
when it was laying, it was big.
Damn,
So
that's
anyway,
a big ass tree.
so when they were saying this hurricane thing, I wasn't so worried about anything else. But like, I was like, which tree's gonna fall next?
Right.
So
Well,
I was
that's-
like,
yeah.
everybody leave the
That's how I
ranch.
felt.
I'm like, just fucking dip out.
That's exactly how I felt. We was in the apartment. We're on the 4th floor. And I was like, these
there's
palm
little
trees
palm
are going to fucking
trees.
hit the apartment. I'm going to die.
Yeah,
And
well.
like, I've lived in Florida for like a good minute. And like, you know.
Yeah.
So I was preparing myself. But she told me not to do it. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I listened to her. But let me tell you guys, I experienced my first earthquake here. Oh my God. I was like, get me the fuck out of here. So anyways, then, you know, now I live here forever.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
look at the tree. Look at the roots.
Oh, that's here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, no.
And you guys
actually,
didn't
see
hear a
that?
gosh darn thing?
No,
Oh, nah.
that's big.
You know, somebody
Damn.
probably came and sabotaged it.
Everybody go to
Just
YouTube
so you,
right now.
it's
Go to
probably the
YouTube.
company that you paid the $10,000 to. They came in and somehow
No, I ended up,
sabotaged the whole
And
thing.
the night before, I like filmed.
That's
'cause
oh,
there was,
look
like,
at me. I'm over
raccoons
here
in the
just looking
tree.
at your whole story,
And
like
I had-
very entertained.
huh?
Well, because the night before I had filmed it because there was some raccoons in the tree, so I was like, oh.
It was the fucking raccoons.
It was the last moments of the tree. Crazy.
I wonder if the raccoons got taken.
They probably got launched.
You imagine in the middle of the night, it's like falling. The raccoon's like, what is going on?
Right.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, no, that was a huge tree. So yeah, we were nervous. I remember hearing about that, and like my son's dad is from Florida, so I had to hit him up real quick, be like, how bad do you think this can be? Like, should I be worried? And he was like, no, you should be fine. And then he's like, wait, maybe. And then I was like, Fiff, you know what? You're actually not even reliable. I need to ask somebody else.
They hyped it up so big because when it happened, it was literally just rain. Like,
Yeah, well, that's because it actually.
I walked my dog. Everything
Yeah.
was fine.
No,
The route-
no,
the route
no.
changed.
The route
Oh, okay,
definitely
okay.
changed. I was on that shit, looking at it. I was like, hold
She
on.
was.
I was like,
She was
hell
telling our
no.
daughter. She was like, "Stay away from the windows."
Because all we had was windows, and I asked the security guards and the maintenance. I said, "Are these like good for hurricanes?" They're like, "No." I was like, "Fuck, we gonna die."
I'm dead.
But seriously, like, if we would have gotten hit, it would have been
would've
really
been
bad.
Yeah.
So it changed direction.
Yeah,
It did.
Oh,
The
okay,
route
okay.
changed.
Because like it was
completely.
just like crazy rain and that's it.
Yeah.
Which is
It
crazy.
was-
'cause I messed up my ankle when I was in the rain walking my dog.
Shit, you twisted
With
that
a
shit.
messed up ankle. Yeah.
In the hurricane.
Man.
It happened the day before. It literally happened the day before.
did they? Oh.
And my dog is looking at
Yeah,
me
you
like,
got bad
I
luck,
need to-
bruh.
I know. I have the worst
keep it a
luck
buck.
ever. I do
Like-
really have the worst luck.
It's okay. I'm very clumsy too.
I
Very
don't even
clumsy.
know how it happened.
I be falling all the time.
Damn. As she's sitting there with her hand like that, I'm dead.
What happened to you?
I'm dead.
The
Let's
gas-
not.
You
I'm
fell
like,
on-
look,
you fell by mistake, but it was your fault.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
something happened. Anyway, no, but
Casting off.
well, who the fuck is that?
Wow.
That's the mom.
Of who?
Not you back there looking
Oh,
for the mom
Jim
this
Carrey's
whole
mom.
time.
Oh, interesting. I didn't.
I see the resemblance.
Yeah.
I see her looking
yeah.
more like Jim Carrey now, though. On that other picture, look,
Right?
No,
it's
the
it's
mouth.
right here.
It's the
That's what
mouth.
it's.
it's the cheek. No, it's the
Oh,
cheekbones.
it's literally
yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
It's the cheekbones.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see the cheekbones.
I mean, she's
now.
pretty. She's pretty.
She definitely looks more like her mom for sure. For sure, the mom though.
Dang, though.
We
That's-
vote-
that's
crazy.
the
We
daughter.
vote for her to be the daughter. All right, I'm gonna tell you
That's
right
crazy.
now. Put her in the fucking will, bro. Like, help her out.
Oh wow.
She does a good job with it all too.
She does a really good
Yeah.
impression of him too.
She really
I mean, what
does.
else are you gonna do when you
Yeah.
look exactly like
That's
fucking Jim
true.
Carrey? Like, bruh,
Like you have to.
That is true.
you better
you're
take
right.
that shit to the bank, bro. Like,
And that's what
you
she
gonna do
did.
with that
And
shit?
that's exactly what
And
she
she
did.
did.
Wait, is she
Homegirl.
actually paying? Getting
She's a
paid,
comedian.
Though? Well, I know, but she's not getting paid though.
Can you
Yeah.
sue for
Well,
that?
I
That's
think-
like his
I think-
likeness.
Is
Right?
it?
I think she. I mean, she's
Holy
pretty
shit, you're
popular on
right.
TikTok. I think.
He can probably sue her,
Oh,
But
right?
I don't think he will.
he's
Nah,
a comedian, though.
nah, I
And he's
don't
a
think he
top tier
would.
comedian. He probably finds it funny. Like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
bitch really got my
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
face.
He's like,
Yeah.
that looks like me.
Like, she's not wrong.
That's pretty good. That was pretty good, actually.
Pretty good. No, yeah, shit, that's dope. Oh shit, 1K. No, look, it's usually 1K shots. Right now, we're gonna take a nice little sip of our. We're being classy today, okay?
Yo, let's take
Yeah.
some shots.
You know what
right
I
here.
mean?
I'll take a little sip
We're gonna
again.
take a sip. All right,
You
cheers
understand?
to 1K, everybody.
1K,
Play
everybody.
the song. Here we go.
I don't even know what
Where's the song?
The shot song.
Right.
That's not it. Make you, isn't it?
I
Make
mean, if
me
you're
wet?
gonna do the,
Oh, make
It's
me
not
wet.
make me
you
sweat.
said
Girl,
make me
what the,
sway.
What the fuck you
Sweat.
singing?
Oh,
Make me.
now we're about to bully
me
Chris.
Did you just say? Mind your business. I'm over here trying to sing a song.
She's over here about to turn around.
It's
Maybe she wanted this to be the debut of the dance, and we're bullying her. Damn, I'm sorry.
it's
man.
make me sweat.
It's make me wet.
make me hotter. Make me.
Huh?
It's sweat.
Is it
It's sweat.
I'm
I
not-
think it's sweat.
Well,
Yeah,
what
it's
else?
not
It's supposed to be
Yeah,
wet
yeah.
because it's called wet.
What did you say?
Not a bunch of queer women wondering if it's make me wet. Like, I'm pretty sure. Anyway,
Damn.
cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Ew,
make me
we-
sweat.
Thank you. You know, I appreciate you for that.
Oh,
Thank
You know what?
you.
Y'all got each other's
Make
back
me
right now so far.
sweat. Make me hotter.
Don't
Oh,
start
it's
singing
like
it now.
make me
Don't
water.
start singing it now.
Well, it's
Don't nobody want to hear that.
Well, you know what? TikTok, they made me think that it was wet this whole time.
Maybe
I
it was
think at
hopeful
one
thinking
part
because
she
that's what
says
I was
that.
hoping that everybody was singing, but it
Oh.
wasn't. It was sweat. Ugh. Don't you
you
hate
hate-
when people misspell sweet for sweat?
Yeah.
I've seen that be like,
Yeah.
oh, damn,
Oh,
bitch.
damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
Do you like the word moist?
I don't care about it so much. 'cause-
Obviously not.
No. No, it's because so many people have a problem with it that at this point, I've just heard it so much and I'm just like, okay, whatever. I think of
Right.
cake now, chocolate cake. I love chocolate cake. So I'm like, hey.
But
And I've had some pretty dry ass cake. So now I'm like, please.
Moist chocolate cake.
I know moist. I like that word.
The zoom
Why,
in.
why you gotta spit on it?
Oh, shit.
You're gross,
Hold on.
Krista.
Hold on, it's getting
There
crazy.
was replay. There was some spit bubbles coming out.
Yo, Shorty's shut up and said replay. I'm dead. Okay, were we gonna play our little sip drink?
Oh
song?
yeah, we need to
1K.
sip and drink a song.
1K.
But is it-
It's alright. I got you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I said 1K. 1K. Oh, this one's better. This is better.
I don't even. Was that always the song?
No, it was a different song, but we gotta replace that song.
Yeah, I was wondering
like,
if that
oh,
play
That was
music
a really
like that.
bad 1K song, but it's okay. I'm here for it.
Yeah,
And
that's
they
why
say,
I'm like,
oh, that actually is. It's just a remix.
Oh,
or
shit.
something like that.
Kidding.
Wait, so every other podcast we haven't been using that song?
Nah, just I'll play something. I don't know, or I don't know, man. No, basically, not the original song. No.
How long has that been going on that I have not paid attention? It's been 2 years.
Wait, what
Yeah,
song?
it's been a while.
You think it's because
That's
you've been having a lot of
crazy.
shots and you
Yeah.
that's why?
Probably 'cause you, already taking
Nah, y'all playing me out right now. Yo, Jello, somebody in the fucking chat. How long has it been since my brother hasn't played that 1K song? You talking about because she's in it?
Yeah. Dang, man.
That's
Come on, man.
for real? You lying. All right, whatever. I'll lose the argument. But if I end up winning the argument later and somebody sends me a clip,
You think I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's go ahead and play it?
I think
Like,
it
I'm not
sounded
gonna
like a
play it.
great song.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was really great.
was
No.
so
I love
good.
that new 1K song. That's the best 1K song ever. Tin, tin, pin, tin, 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 tin.
we
I
thought
felt like-
SpongeBob was
I
about to
felt
show
like
up
it
right
was-
now.
I feel like I was at the basketball game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they put those like
It definitely sounded like Space Jam.
no
Yes.
It's the SpongeBob one.
Oh,
what?
Y'all don't watch SpongeBob?
yeah.
Yeah,
but like
but that's totally not
I'm
SpongeBob. SpongeBob took that shit from somebody else.
Space
yeah,
Jam.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think he created
Space
it, though.
Jam.
Wait, how old are we?
Old. Space Jam old.
34.
Okay.
Wait,
How old are you?
what? 36.
Okay, we're on the
like-
same level. Okay.
Alexis is
I'm dead. How she got us all to say our age and then she shut the fuck up.
She's like, oh, okay.
I was gonna say 25. If you guys were well, not you, but if you were,
I didn't know you were 36.
yeah,
I'm
you look
dead.
good.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
about
you look
26.
young.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like, Well, all right. No, I'm actually tripping more because I asked for Jello's help and Jello's like, I honestly don't even remember. I'm like, well, great,
It's
thanks.
'cause
That was my
most of the time
one.
You don't say it like that. You don't say play this song.
Well, because
just like,
it's
"Alright,
usually
give it a shot."
because we're gonna say we're gonna take a shot. You know that it's a shot coming, but this time since it was this, I was just like, I didn't know if you knew.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
But
What kind of wine is that? Is that sweet?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
sweet
it's
too?
Pinot.
Pinot Grigio.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What was it?
Pinot Grigio.
I'm dead.
Mine's
I'm
the red
done.
wine.
Yeah, mine's
It's Renove.
mine's vodka.
Why are you lying? Stop trying to be cool, babe.
Okay.
I'm dead.
So since you guys are drinking, let's get you guys drunk, huh?
Oh, wow. What are you trying to do here?
Oh shoot.
Have a good night tonight when we leave here. All right, let's go.
All right, let's just make sure Olivia's asleep when we get home.
She's not. Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
Who
They
cares?
never are.
It's really hard. It's really hard these days.
Bro,
Are you
it'd be
trying to
like-
do? Oh, you were saying because so we could get it on? Is that why?
Girl, we all understood that.
Oh, dang. I was
my
ready for the
struggle.
call. You see my struggle, right?
If it's not the kid's not asleep, the person doesn't get in. You
Yeah,
just be
no,
like,
it does suck. It does suck. It's really depressing.
I should,
Don't have kids,
should be
guys.
sleep.
Don't have
I'm
kids.
dead.
Don't have kids.
y'all live together, but like for me at least, like you know,
'cause you're single. When you're single, when you were single,
I am
If
single.
I
I am
don't-
single,
I don't
but
know-
if people,
I don't know
if
what the status is.
let's say I have like let's say nobody's around for like let's say a week, and then all of a sudden the day they come, that's when my son's like, I'm gonna sleep in your room today. And you're like, oh, you're like,
I know why he
go
did
back,
that.
great,
That's crazy.
right? And you just be like, oh, fuck, you know, you don't want him to have that like random trauma. Maybe it's because I'm that trauma
Yeah.
that is like, you know, my mom didn't want me, so I just be like, all right, that's fine.
Does he ever ask like to go in like if your company's over?
Yeah, he'd be like, oh, what are y'all watching?
Oh, that's
I'd be like,
cute.
oh, okay, nice,
Oh,
we here.
Okay, that's nice though. She's, you know, that's nice. That's nice.
but not if he's only doing it at that moment. I think he's sabotaging.
He's not.
I think he doesn't only do it then, but I do think he's old enough to
He
fucking
knows.
know. And I'm
he
like,
knows.
And he's a boy.
right, yeah.
He
I'm gonna show up to
definitely
his
knows.
when he's kicking it with his friends at the mall.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm pulling up to the mall. What's up,
you guys
guys?
doing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
or-
extra cheesy. I'm gonna fucking put up fucking hat sideways and be like, "What's up, guys? I'm fucking cool."
Or when he has his
fucking
first
go home.
girlfriend.
change.
That would be so. That would
Has
be
he had a girlfriend
funny.
yet?
No.
But when he does, that's when you should wanna, you know.
You're
Yeah.
like mom mode activated.
yeah, 100%.
What are y'all doing? What are y'all?
So what y'all watching?
Exactly.
Can I watch it with
Sometimes I try to play video games, or like I try to go in there while he's playing video games and like talk to him, and he's just like mutes his mic, and I'm like, wow, oh wow, guess I'm not cool. Fine.
Damn.
Yeah,
He doesn't let you go to his basketball games
he doesn't.
Really?
No, he
or
says
his practices or
because
anything.
he says he says that he doesn't really care about his dad's opinion as much as mine, but
Oh.
his dad can go. But I'm like, at some point, that's fucked up. Like, time is ticking.
he
Just
did say
sneak
the
in.
next
He said he
one.
wants to make 30 points.
Oh, he
and
did
for
say
me to
the
come
He
in.
said the next one because your opinion matters a lot to him, and he said that the next one you can go.
Yeah, but you know what I had to go through to get that answer from him? What was that party? And I'm gonna talk about it, and I don't give a fuck.
What exactly?
I think that's
Do
really
you want to
nice.
divulge?
I think that's really nice because I know my daughter definitely doesn't want me around because of how I act.
Well, yeah, that too.
So-
2 coaches already I've gotten into it with, so maybe he's just a little
Okay.
bit like, okay,
That's probably, yeah.
okay.
It
You play basketball. Let's talk about it. You play basketball, right? So my son was very little, but he was playing basketball, and you know they're little or whatever. But he took the ball like from the other team or whatever from over here and took it all the way to the hoop. And when he shot it, the guy grabbed it from the fucking air and gave it to another kid. And I was just like,
Wait,
what
the
guy?
man?
yes, a grown fucking man.
That's
And I
fucked
was
up.
like, bro, what the fuck? And they're like, everybody gets a chance. And I'm just like,
That's not how it goes.
I'm like, not when he not when he just took that shit all the way. Let him get that fucking
Right.
shot, bro. Like that's one. Yeah,
I understand. Fuck yeah.
we're showing up to kids
fuck
events
outta
and
here.
jumping coaches.
Hell yeah.
You guys should go together to each other's games.
I would. I would.
We're gonna get arrested.
I would be so upset.
I'm dead.
I would have took that motherfucking ball back and be like, here you go.
Like, get the
Right.
fuck out of here.
no.
Don't shoot it.
I'm all for participation badges and whatever the fuck y'all want to do, but damn, don't also tell him like it's wrong to like try to shoot the damn ball. Like, you know, like do that and then maybe have a conversation. But That's embarrassing for him. So I was like, that's,
they was
that's
just
crazy.
jealous
I was
because
like, that's
he
crazy.
had the whip game and he was about
Not
to
the
go.
whip. What's the whip game?
Whatever the fucking terminology is with basketball, he had it, okay, and he was running towards the court. And he was about to make that shit, and he was an asshole. That's what happened.
I agree.
Were
And
there other kids open? Or
I was
fast break?
hyper focused on my son right there. I was just watching him go all the way. She took it from there to there. Yeah. No.
So the whole team was probably down
So
there.
no one was open.
No one was open.
He was the only one on the field that's around the court as far as I know. I don't know.
We got
It
the
was
whip
just him.
games of fields. Oh my god!
He was there. He was ready to. He was
Y'all
trying
just
to
need to stay home. Y'all
score
need
the
to stay
goal.
home.
He was gonna score the goal, and then guess what? They took it from him.
That's
They
crazy.
stole it from him.
I'm so sorry.
No, but that's
traumatizing.
Is great. Not the, is this it right here?
What
No,
she
no.
do her own. That's fucked up. What kind of mother does that?
I'm his
No,
own.
that wasn't his mom.
Oh,
Just let us listen. Let us listen. Say it. Do it again.
I'm her mom. It's fine.
That's so messed up.
that's
That is-
traumatizing.
Yeah.
That's so messed up.
I'm like, you definitely not coming to my games.
Now I know why the kids don't want the parents to go.
That's fucked up. And especially because you know how in some of our families, like moms really do be having a jealousy with their daughter. Like that would be. I've heard some
That's
mom
messed
stories where
up.
I'd be like, "Yo, your mom hates you." Maybe my. Oh, never mind. So back to what we were talking about. Okay, so this weekend, or was it the weekend?
Wait, what?
The weekend.
this weekend, yeah.
I had to kick it with my ex-husband, his new fiance, my ex-girlfriend, and someone I'm currently dating, all in the same place, which
very
you would think
interesting.
was a lot of people. It was damn near just us and like 5 more people. So it was just a table of me
Of your exes?
looking around, being like, "What the fuck is going on?" Well, yeah, some people.
It's a table of
Can
your
you take it
exes,
a couple?
technically.
Can you take it a couple steps back and tell us how you got there? Because you just jumped straight into the. You went into the.
You know what?
The fuck, how did you get there?
All I have to say is that's grown. I think that's amazing.
You don't know
Spread
what
in the
happened
table of all
after.
your exes.
You don't know what
That's
happened,
What
though.
happened?
What happened? No. I think it went pretty well. I think considering there was no drama, no nothing, we just found out that my ex has a type.
Oh, do you guys all look alike?
No, we're all lesbian.
Oh shit! Okay. Damn. Okay.
I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not.
That's not
I
a
mean,
joke. That's
Wait,
not.
so
It
can you break that
happens.
down one more time? It was your ex-husband with your ex, and then the person you're with now, that he's
Ex-husband
dating,
and
No,
your
his fiance.
Oh, his fiance.
was somebody you mess with.
And then, well, no, because, okay, so I dated a woman after my ex-husband who ended up being in my son's life for a bit. So ended up being kind of close to my son. And, when my son's not here, he's at his grandma's house. So they see each other at his grandma's house.
Got it.
So that's how the grandma's really you know what I mean? I don't come around very often. I think the last time I seen all of them was, like a year and a half ago. So I don't come around very often. But because I don't come around very often, this makes everybody very comfortable without me being there. But I don't think it's a problem if I, the mother of my son,
Right.
ever shows up. So my ex-mother-in-law hits me up and goes, "Hey, please come, like, bring whoever you want." So I did. And I don't think there was a problem. I think it was all good. Other than the little uncomfortable lesbian jokes that she was making. But I was like, girl,
But that had nothing to do with any.
That had nothing to do with us.
situation.
That
It was
just had-
just her and her
How-
saying
her-
all these weird.
her
lesbian
curiosity towards lesbians, which
yeah.
to me, I just was like, okay, girl, like you.
jokes. And then
she
would get
wants
upset
it.
when
It
we
just was-
didn't like the joke.
Yeah, she just kept making like lesbian jokes, and we were just kind of like,
It's because she wants it.
yeah, like it was just
Show
weird.
you real quick.
But other
She
than that, no,
wants-
not my type. But
Got it.
but it was cool. It was grown. It was mature. I think everything was pretty good. And I think I got out of there right in the perfect time, where it's just like, hey, you drop off the nice bottle, you talk, hang out, have a few
Drank
drinks,
the
and dip
entire
the fuck
bottle.
out.
Cause what? I didn't even know that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I literally thought it was a gift. Like I brought a wine
She
bottle.
was like, "Open it, let's do it," and we drank an entire bottle of tequila.
yeah, I brought a wine bottle thinking that's the vibe.
Yeah, that's not good. That was
they
not
were
the
like,
And I gave the tequila. It was a class.
Lucy,
It was
yeah.
what is it, Clase Azul or whatever.
Yeah.
I figured that's for her, like to keep or whatever. And they said, "Brah." I was
Open
like,
it, let's do it.
And a shot of vodka immediately as soon as we shut up. So I'm like, I don't drink vodka like that. But I think they wanted it to get crazy, but it was cool. We played,
That's good.
it was
So,
nice.
like,
Well,
what-
that's all maturity.
What would you
Absolutely.
say is your type?
Oh shit! Damn, we took a left. I don't know. Okay, so according to the internet, I apparently have dated. The thing is that people don't know everybody that, like, you know, I mean, I don't date very often. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of stick to the same thing.
Wait, so you
I guess, like, I usually date, like, what, Caribbean women, Latinas, like, bilingual with rhythm, preferably ass, nice face.
okay.
That's pretty standard, though. Why is that not standard?
Oh, that's standard.
What's your type? What's your type?
I'm dead.
Sirs.
What? Girl, what,
Yo.
what the fuck's your type? Go ahead and tell the world.
I ain't got no type.
It's true. She
Bad
doesn't.
chicks is the only thing that I like.
What was the word?
Some chicks.
Bad chicks.
Huh?
Bad chicks.
Chicks? I don't
Wait,
curse.
there was a different syllable there.
I don't curse, so it's
Yeah,
bad.
she doesn't cuss.
I know, but
It's
Bad-
because chicks
oh,
has
bad
one,
chicks.
and then
Okay,
the
I was like, what was the word before chicks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
Bad.
that's all I asked.
Bad.
I wasn't saying why you ain't say bitches. I mean, like, it's cool. You
You're
can
like,
say
okay, rapper.
you can cuss or not
Why are the
cuss.
syllables off?
Oh, yeah.
Leave me alone.
I'm sorry.
Drink my vodka.
I'm sorry. But that's it. Like, I don't know. And also, again, I don't date very many people and have not dated very many people. And that's what I realized is my problem, is that I kind of went in, like, high school, went relationship, married, relationship, and then just never really had single time. So this is me
Being single.
attempting to not necessarily get myself into a relationship because I don't know, bro. You get spit out by life and then you end up like, I thought I knew what my life was going to be and I don't. So here we are with the podcast.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
with
I
you.
definitely agree. You know, I mean, who the fuck wants to be married?
I
I'm just
loved it. I
saying.
think marriage is beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
We've been married for a long
very
time.
long time. Very long time.
I got married at 19. I liked being married. I like being in a relationship, you know, but it's just you eventually, I guess you become this relationship person. So you like think you are this when like you're this.
Mm-hmm.
So then you just kind of have to realize who the fuck this even means. And that's kind
Right.
of where I'm at, like in
Kind of
in my
adapt to
life.
what they
Yeah.
like, adapt to each other, kind of, as opposed to you just being authentically, fully yourself. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Which you know
You
what?
gotta
To be-
compromise some things.
But it's beautiful if it's because of like love or whatever, like obviously not being codependent or anything, but I will say that
Yeah.
it gets more confusing when you're like, oh, I'm just gonna be myself, and then you're like, wait, what the fuck is myself? Wait, and then it just
Right.
sometimes you almost damn near like overthink it when it's like, or just fucking live your life, girl, like relax. But to me, I just be like, sometimes I'll be like, what does this mean? What does this all mean? Look, I feel like my brain's getting tingly right now. Might be the alcohol, but it might also be overthinking it.
I
don't
got
know.
married at 20.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Not to me.
No, not to her. No.
Oh yeah, because your kid is how?
15.
She's 15. I forgot
Not.
for a second.
Oh
I don't
shoot.
remember.
Yeah, she's 15. But yeah, I got married and then divorced, and this is my second. I don't think I would get married again.
I love that.
This is my
Yeah.
second. This is my
This is
third.
my second marriage.
That's dope. I mean,
So, I've been like, I was like you though. I had relationship after relationship. I don't know what it's like to be single.
yeah.
I only dream about it. You know,
Oh. Oh shit.
We both have dreams.
we both have dreams.
How do y'all? I mean that's cool that y'all joke about it and talk about it and stuff like that's
Yeah.
cool. Being like, you know, open about all that type of shit. Good for y'all.
Are you uncomfortable?
What kind of fucking marriage you guys
I'm mad
have?
uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm usually pretty like nervous, so that's why I drink. My brother was actually just before you got here. He's like, because I was like, I know y'all aren't gonna drink, so it's like usually I'm like lit with the people, but then right now it's like I'm just the only one lit. So now I'm just like, damn, am I too lit? So we were talking about beta blockers. What did you find out about them, Ito?
Oh, I was just looking into them because they help with anxiety or whatever.
Yeah,
And then it made me think about you, and because you
Yeah.
have anxiety.
yeah. I have like stage fright, which is crazy, right? For what I do.
Yeah.
Like bad
I
stage
would have
fright.
never, ever
Nah.
thought of that.
What?
You presented
No.
very well. Your
Really?
face.
Yeah, you perform really well.
Your
Thank you.
whoever
No.
your
Yeah.
alter ego is, the person that you
Snow the product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Snow the product. That bitch. She
that girl
she
that
knows
be
what she's
coming
doing.
out. Yeah. Her.
Yeah, me personally, I have a lot of anxiety about that. But you know, you got to do it. But Baby Drew's dad, he would take beta blockers just to be up at bat in baseball. So I was like, you know, clearly one of us has more anxiety than the other one. So I was like, I'll just stick to my drinks, sir.
Wait, so what are beta blockers?
I guess it's like it does something where it kind of relaxes. It's not like a drug or anything. It just like kind of relaxes something about your anxiety. Like It's
like
like
a
medicine.
CBD type of thing.
It says
It's
it
prescribed
works
though,
by
right?
slowing down the
Oh.
heart. They do this by blocking the action of hormones like adrenaline.
Dang,
yeah.
it slows down your heart. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Well, you shouldn't do that because you have a slow heart rate, but I have a fast one, so maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, my heart be racing for no fucking reason.
Damn.
yeah, I definitely wouldn't have got that for you from you for sure.
Yeah,
No,
what?
You got
Oh, anxiety?
Yeah.
She doesn't know what anxiety feels like. She doesn't know what depression feels like. She
That's
doesn't
fucking
know what
tight.
anything feels
Okay.
like. Just to put that out
I'm
there.
just numb.
She
Everybody hit me.
No, she's just. I feel like she's just like a rare breed. Like I think that's amazing. That's why we connect so well because I have all those problems.
She
No,
nuts
that
on
is
me.
admirable though. That's dope. Like you could tell you like love what you do and you're like living the life. That's dope.
She's genuinely happy, like all the time. It's weird, but
That's tight.
yeah, there's people like that in the world. Yeah.
There is. If we all ever hung out like where we're not trick or treating and it's in the dark, I would probably just stare at her to be like, wow, she's like enjoying herself.
Exactly.
You're like, yo, Snow looks at me too much. I'm like, she's just happy like that. That's fucking tight. That's cool.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a story one time when it was me and my roommate in college actually, and she's very much kind of upbeat too. And our teammates, because we used to have like practice at like 5 a.m, we used to run the track and all that stuff. And then some of our teammates who just came up to us and was just like, "Yo, why are you so happy?" Just straight up be like, "Oh well, god dang!" Like, I don't know. But it was just I don't know. The feeling that she had, it was kind of like not just jealousy, but like kind of like anger. I was just like, dang, like people are. Like there's some other people that really just don't know how to be happy. You know?
Yeah.
I think I'm getting a little deep right now, but like
No, it's true. It's
yeah.
true. You could be disturbing something within them. Like, yo, like, why can't I be that? So they're just angry at you
Yeah.
for no fucking reason. But that's dope. Do you have siblings?
yeah.
How many?
I'm the baby of 4, so I got a brother and 2 sisters.
Okay, nice. Okay, so the baby. Well, that's cool.
Makes a lot of sense.
Does it though?
I think so.
I think the older sibling a lot of times just
They got problems. I'm the older sibling.
I'm the oldest
yeah,
sibling.
I think you guys got it hard. You definitely got it harder. You definitely got
Yeah.
it harder.
Yeah.
As
think-
the baby, they're kind of just like they don't forget about you, but it's like they did all
definitely
the hard
do.
stuff towards the older kids and kind of let you get away with more. So
Yeah. I feel like my brother got away with more stuff and he was the boy. But I also like as we were growing up because our parents weren't too much like in our lives and shit. We just kind of like stuck to each other. But everybody that I know that like they have younger siblings and they're like they always have like all kinds of shit like going on or whatever. But with us, even though I know that he got treated better, I love him. I love that guy. He's the best.
that's good.
That's why I
Oh
can't even
my
work
god,
for
is
white
that the little thing?
yes.
Oh hi, how you
Oh,
doing?
he's a jerk.
Look
Don't embarrass me right now, Pancho.
Kind of bark with
Is
a
that the
carrot in his
ponchos?
Yeah,
Is
look
that
at
the ponchos? You're so tiny.
him. Right now he's like, I'm with the love of my life. Nobody talk to me.
Tail. It is just a going.
No, but I feel you. I'm the older sibling. My sister is the middle. She's definitely the middle child, and then my brother is definitely treated differently. And plus, in Spanish, households is different too. The boys are treated differently.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
So that sucks.
Yeah.
Just to put that out there.
That you said so. You were raised with your more Hispanic side.
Yeah.
What did you say it was again?
I was more raised on my Cuban and Spaniard side, but
Okay.
yeah, my donor, which is my dad that I don't know, is Puerto Rican and black.
Oh, okay. Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you agree? Wait, what are you? You're the youngest though.
I'm the middle child.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
Damn.
I'm the middle child.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I feel like being the middle child, personally, it got the eye off of me because my oldest sister and my youngest brother are the ones that like I feel get the most attention. So I got to do whatever I wanted, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Because
that's actually
no
nice.
one really pays attention to the middle child.
Right.
They're like, oh, she's fine. And then all of a sudden she moves 3,000 miles away and they're like, oh my God, wait, hold on. Where are you?
You just
Then they
dipped out.
realize.
Yeah, that sounds kind of sad though.
Oh, I know.
It's not.
They didn't realize until I was gone.
It's not because you like your
It's
independence.
not.
They're
It
not on
was
top of you.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate that you finally realize it once I leave, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I would never do that if
It's
I had
kind
more
of
kids.
unfortunate. Yeah, it sucks.
It was a little abrasive, but I was gonna say nothing. I was like, sorry.
Let me tell you, when I
But
speak,
yeah, your life sucks.
like damn,
wouldn't want to be
sounds
you.
like I'm a little aggressive, okay? And like
That's the East Coast.
No, you're fine.
It's because she is aggressive. Don't
She's
say
from
it
New
sound
York.
like.
She
from
knows.
New York.
Yeah.
You're
okay,
fine.
bet. Okay, cool. Where you from?
Manhattan, like Washington Heights.
Oh, okay, me too. But I'm not from the Heights.
Where are you from?
Well, I lived in Spanish Harlem, but Upper East Side, 93rd and 1st,
Got
Isaac
you.
Projects. Woo woo!
Wait, what
Say
project?
it.
Oh,
What project?
Isaac Projects.
Where's that one?
That one's on 93rd and 1st. And then I lived in Metro North, 101st and 1st. And then
okay.
116th and
All right.
Okay, do you want to add your social security number right now?
It's all 172 down.
I feel like only New York people do that, where they get mad precise because,
I know where that's
because
at.
y'all go like, you know, like in the buildings and shit. Whereas with me, like people will be like, oh, like where's your family from? In, you know, in Michoacan, and I'm like, there's mad like bad shit going on there. Like I cannot tell you even like remotely close, because all of a sudden 5 family members will go missing. Like I can't say none of that shit. So people be like, where? I'm like, Michoacan in general, and y'all be like.
Coordinates.
First,
Longitude, latitude, all that.
in the fucking, you know, the laundromat right there. I'm
Yeah,
like,
right
the
there.
fucking thing.
Right there.
I was like, God damn.
I used to go to that bodega.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known you when your dad owned that bodega. I would have been raiding that bodega.
Yeah, I wish.
word?
Yeah, my dad owned a bodega in Harlem,
Wow.
143rd and Broadway.
And I used to stay in Harlem, man. Well, not like stay. Like I'm not from
And
New York, but
they just closed it, like literally just closed
Because
it.
from choice
a lot of
or-
work.
Not by choice.
I'm sorry.
because he was
Not
nut
by
cracking.
choice. No,
Oh, sorry.
no.
I just learned that word, so I thought.
No, okay. It has, you know. Okay, let's be for real. Everything's getting gentrified.
It is.
And that
It is.
block was all now restaurants and bistros for everyone.
Oh, that's-
and that was the only bodega that was in that block. So they got on my dad for anything, and then it built
Yeah.
up to the point where he was like, I can't afford
Can't
to.
keep- yeah.
I can't keep doing this. So they closed.
Damn.
And that's how the United
Unfortunate,
States
but-
is gonna end. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
sorry.
But it's
I'm
literally,
sorry.
it's just a point. It's crazy.
I'm joking. It's not gonna end. It's fine.
No,
and if
I
it
know.
does, we
It
got
happened. At least you warned us. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
We
You
got
didn't
7.
wanna
Look, I'm
listen.
building my bunker, bro. I don't give a fuck. So
you
at
really?
least y'all will know. Hey, pull up.
Are you actually building it right now?
We all pulling
I,
up.
well, I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
now, no. Well, I did pull permits for my fucking big ass warehouse over there, and that's gonna be steel. But now that I know that I need to have radioactive stuff too, now I gotta go underground.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna pull my more permits
We gotta do that
as
too.
well.
We gotta do that too. We gotta make sure we're alive. Okay.
Hey man, you could be my neighbor. There's some of these people.
Listen.
We
I get
gotta
it.
do that
We do have to do it. I'm just saying, everything that's going on, especially what's going on right now with the
What?
war and everything like that. Like I was low key kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. Like, but I'm not gonna bring that subject up because you know that's a very
Yeah.
touchy subject.
Oh,
But, anyways, yeah. Let's
y'all
change the
remind me. Oh,
subject.
y'all remind me of me. Like some subjects can't be brought up around me either because of my anxiety. So that's nice. But I'm sorry that I'm so on this like end of the thing. I shouldn't
You're
talk about
fine.
that.
You're fine. You're fine.
We
you're
should
fine.
talk about.
I promise. Somebody wants to know what a bodega is.
A bodega
shit.
is like a store, like a corner store, I guess, or
Yeah.
what
Yeah, like a 7-Eleven,
what it's
like a
here. It's like a
8
7-Eleven,
p.m.
but like
Yeah.
with
Banter.
Dominicans.
And with mad more stuff because
And
they just
so
have
much more
mad
stuff.
Like
They
it's
do.
They got everything.
So much more stuff.
like, you know, if you go into a liquor store or a gas station or whatever, and they have like that one little tiny area where they have like, you
No, we have a
know,
whole
tampons, Advil, whatever. A bodega has like a lot of that. It's
But
just, like,
actually,
everything.
it's not like that though, because it is, but it's like times 10 because they cook food there too.
Yeah,
you
they
can
make-
get like then you get
they-
food, you get
there's- yeah.
everything.
There's
there.
everything, like anything you might need. Like if you're like at your house and you're like, oh, I need. It's the bodega's gonna have it.
Yeah.
So you just go downstairs and you be like, hey, ¿qué lo
Yep.
que? Pásame eso. Okay.
Que lo
So
que?
you're definitely Dominican?
Yeah.
Que lo que?
Damn,
we went to
can't
Dominican.
tell.
Que
Shit.
lo que? I learned that when we were in Dominican.
That's that. I feel like that's the calling call.
I forget
for,
what
like,
it means,
all
but-
Dominicans. Once you say que lo que, they're like, hey yo.
I love my Dominicans. I'm not gonna lie. Like I love my bachata and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
You know what's really funny though, is we went to DR recently, and everybody
you're funny.
everybody speaks to me in Spanish, and then they just look at her as like the white girl, and then I'd be like,
It's embarrassing.
what do they say? And she
Right.
can understand it and all that stuff, but she hates it that like she never gets looked at as what she is, and it's just me. looking what I'm not, you know. So.
Right? Does it like? I mean, I'm
It
sure
doesn't-
it's
it
like
doesn't-
yeah,
no,
it doesn't
yeah.
affect. But yeah, you like that's why I had to ask because I was just like.
Yeah.
Like what are
I
you?
think I thought I remembered that you were bilingual or something, or like spoke some Spanish, but I didn't remember.
I mean,
I don't know. Y'all look. Everybody looking mad ambiguous.
Yo sé.
Nowadays, everybody looking racially ambiguous. Like, and
This
that's
is
eventually that how you gonna be racist if everybody looks like that? Like, what am I, bitch? You know?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I believe that.
You definitely do look Spanish though.
Yeah.
I thought you was Dominican.
Habla
when I first met
español,
you.
you know, un poquito, pero claro que sí.
Keep going, babe. Keep going.
Yo sé, me gusta un podcast. Pero
that was my son today trying to speak Spanish, bro.
He was like, I know Spanish. I know
Literally,
Spanish.
right before. Look at this dude, bro. Look,
You really think that I don't know Spanish when this whole time I've been knowing Spanish?
yo, for real.
look at him, and look at Pancho back there.
Okay.
Tell her.
Dime algo. Sí.
See?
¿En qué grado estás? Bien.
That's exactly
Bien. You know, I'm gonna send it to you so they can see it too.
That's
I'm
funny.
sending on WhatsApp.
That's so funny. That was literally what I was thinking about saying.
But you need to cut the end off because I thought I was filming the dog and I was filming my whole ass face and it looks hilarious. It's either
So keep
hilarious
it
or
on.
embarrassing, but I don't know. I don't remember.
I like the way you speak Spanish. I said, you know, you can get
Yo
yourself
sé.
a lot of girls. You
Yo
know
sé.
what I'm saying?
Yo sé.
Especially if she started social media when
Yo
if
sé,
she
yo
was
sé,
single,
yo sé.
you would have got so many girls.
Yo sé.
Especially them Spanish girls.
Yo sé.
The whole time, yo said.
Too bad you ain't my ass.
Yo sé. I'm just kidding.
I'm dead.
I'm kidding, guys.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not.
I am. I love
Stop, girl. I'm
You
sore.
sore.
Oh,
don't
We
squeeze
just
me
got
like
back
that.
into the gym. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
I was over here staring at my almost empty. Can I take a? I'm gonna take a quick break.
You're not allowed to do that.
No.
She
I
wants
have
to get
my
some more wine.
Oh,
Look,
yeah,
you gotta
oh.
be prepared. Look how she brought her wine
Oh, yeah, I
bottle
can hand it to
here.
you if you want.
Is in the fridge.
You brought him, so he had been with you for a bit, no?
Yo, pass me that box right there. I wanna get deep. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
Yeah.
get deep.
Wait, like
do
intimate?
that.
Oh, hold on.
All right,
No, it
should
said
be-
the box says
The
let's
one
get
that
deep.
says
This one, let's
should be
get
back.
deep.
oh, I didn't see that either.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I know. I was like, what? No.
I'm like, I don't know which one's worse.
What you mean? Why you mean nasty?
Because that just sounded.
Yeah.
Only one day.
What?
Only one day.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Hey, it's back though.
What is
So I have
this?
no excuse for him loving you more. Wow.
Can we talk about this for a second?
Yeah, go.
God
Yo, how do we explain this?
What is? Where did this come from?
Okay, this is
Okay, so as a Mexican person who
on a
travels to
second, babe.
places that don't have tajin and chamoy, this is important. When I go to Miami and I'm trying to have a beer, This is good. This is necessary.
So you actually use it, and you actually carry that around with you. Like
Dude,
that
I
was.
think last podcast I was getting uncomfortable and I just put some like, and I was just like,
Oh.
it's like I don't know.
It's
You
like
ever heard that
hot sauce.
anxiety
It's like sour
sour
candy.
stuff? Sour stuff is good for anxiety.
See, that's why I eat that shit all the time.
Yeah.
The
No
fuck?
way.
This whole time.
Now you just gave her a reason. Oh, I have anxiety.
Damn, I need to buy some sour candy.
She's gonna start eating that.
We're
Oh
gonna
God.
go. We're gonna. So we're okay. This says questions for couples, right?
Oh,
So we're gonna
Jesus. I'm just
pretend-
gonna be a third fucking
We're
wheel
gonna be
here.
a
God damn.
throuple. We're gonna be a throuple right now.
Oh fuck.
Let's go to deep. Is it deep ice or deeper? Which one's
How about
deeper?
let's take a picture real quick just so that they can post for the camera and that way
Do we right
because
now?
we usually do that. Yeah. So just
Please?
take a pic real quick.
Okay.
Ready? He was like, "Fuck you and your songs."
Wait. Okay, ready?
Pose for the camera. Pose for the camera. Pose for the camera.
Dang,
Now,
that's a
post
long pose.
it.
Good.
Pose for the
That
camera.
you both started moving at the same time. I was like, at the same time.
Cause that beat kind of hit, dog.
You sure did.
Pose for the camera.
That's how you know you've been with
Pose for
somebody
the
too long.
Cause you be trying to be like me so bad.
Nah, don't
Alright.
even.
Yo, real talk. Like you know when you have somebody that
I do
says
feel
exactly
like couples.
what you said.
I do feel like couples start being like each other and
Yeah.
doing
And
way
they start
too much.
looking, right? They start
Yeah,
looking like each
yeah,
other too.
exactly.
Do we look
And then y'all
alike?
break up, and then people are like, "Why y'all still similar?" And you're like,
You're gonna have to tell
Right.
me when to pause this.
"Oh,
'Cause there's no way I could download it, edit it. Like
that's
that's
fine.
gonna make the
Yeah,
whole
I'll tell
thing
you.
freeze again.
That's fine. Just
Alright,
play
ready?
it."
Crazy because you really think that I don't know Spanish when this whole time I've been
Look at
knowing
Pancho.
Spanish.
Yo, facts.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Ok, a ver, dime algo.
Sí.
¿En qué grado estás?
Bien, bien.
¿Qué estás comiendo ahorita?
Pollo.
¿Por qué
Oiga,
comes
no,
con la
ok,
boca abierta
ok.
tan feo?
¿Qué?
It's the laugh.
Let me ¿Por qué comes con la boca abierta? Eso está feo. ¿A quién te parece? ¿A tu papá o a tu mamá?
Mamá.
He was getting it, so I was starting to be like, yo, does he actually speak Spanish? A ver, ¿qué más? That's it. Because I start filming the dog and then I look crazy.
Okay, so that was gonna be my question. Was he actually answering them?
A couple. That's why now I'm like,
No, he answered a lot of them.
yeah, now I'm like,
So it's no, he knows it. It's
knows
just
some
he just
words.
doesn't want to speak it.
which I feel a little better because I feel like such a failure. I told myself since he was born
too.
that as long as he learned Spanish by the time he was 13, I would be fine.
Yeah.
He turned 13 this year, and I looked at myself like, bitch, you had 13 whole ass years. Like, for real. Like, I had to have a real moment with myself. Like, I had 13 years that I've been saying this every fucking year. And here we are. So, let that be a fucking lesson to y'all.
he
Life
understands
goes
it.
by, bruh. Like,
It does. I've been telling myself that too.
like, the years just go by, and you're looking at your kid, and you're like, oh, my God, bro. He's what? If he was doing at 13, oh, my God. I don't want to know anything. I don't want to. He's a teenager now. I was in Mexico, entering clubs, drinking beer.
At 13.
Yeah.
Damn.
I had no parents.
So wait, where were you born?
My parents were wild. Where? Well, San Jose, California.
Oh, okay.
But my mom would send me to Mexico since I was a little girl. Bro, I was flying internationally at 9 years old by myself.
Damn.
It would just put me on a plane. Somebody would pick me up over there and then they'd drive me 2 hours. I was like, Ma, you ain't give a fuck at all. I'm like, I would not fly my kid by himself.
No.
They get
internationally.
accompanied though.
Huh?
They get accompanied.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they put my little tag on me and I was treated like a luggage. I remember. I was in first class.
Damn, you see, that's
You
how
was
they
in
be
first
treating
class?
them.
Well, they put me in the front of the plane.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
they give me a little meal.
That's
It was
nice.
cool.
But was it the
nice.
same meal?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I was appreciative for anything. I honestly, I couldn't tell if I like feel abandoned for like getting kicked out or if I just liked getting away from my family. I still deal with all my emotions about everything. But to be honest, I'm glad that I went through what I went through because it did teach me. I just grew up not very, very American. I grew up very proud of being Mexican and like Mexico and living in the rancho. And I got to hang a lot with my grandma before she passed away. So it was
That's dope.
Yeah.
you know?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So you have good memories from it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
I have terrible
So
ones
some
too,
good
but
and
bad.
bad, yeah.
But good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it's also nice to know that in other countries, bro, people are living. Sometimes people in America just think that other countries is just like so bad, and it's like it's good. It was great. I ate good. I lived good. Other
The
than the
values
whole
are
going
just
into
different.
bars,
That's what it is.
huh?
The values are just different.
Very, very. But there's the good and bad. You know, I'm never gonna be ungrateful for living in America. I guess like I know that we're afforded certain things or whatever, but at the same time, I also am like glad that I'm aware of like life in other countries and it's beautiful, you know. I love Colombia and I'm not from there, but I fucking love Colombia. It's dope.
We haven't been to Colombia.
No, we haven't.
Y'all should go to Medellin.
So what's your favorite place that you've actually visited then?
I mean, obviously I love Mexico.
Right.
Colombia, I think it was very colorful, very like I love reggaeton, so like reggaeton, the music, the food,
Wait.
and everything's very cheap, like because like the expensive part is getting there, but once you're there,
It's cheap.
it's cheap to have fun, to eat good. I got to go out for a steak dinner. That shit, I couldn't believe it. I was like, bro, this is one dinner in the U.S. I just paid for this whole table. Like, what the fuck? But it's dope. And the food's
So reggaeton is from Colombia?
from Puerto Rico, right?
I thought it was
Reggaeton is from Puerto Rico,
Oh,
but
that's what-
Colombia is very reggaeton heavy. Like,
Oh, okay.
Colombia
They have, like-
adapted it.
they
Oh,
have,
okay.
yeah,
That's
they
why I
have a
was like,
lot
wait,
of very
what?
big Colombian
Okay.
artists that are,
that do reggaeton.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
told myself I would never go to Colombia.
Oh.
My ex is Colombian, so we
Then
have
fuck your
really
ex.
Don't
bad. I
don't
had
let them
bad-
ruin your
Don't let your-
experience.
My ex is Puerto Rican. I love Puerto Rico. I'll be in Puerto Rico like, hey.
I don't know, man. They
That's
fucking traumatized the fuck out of me. But now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. So maybe next year because Olivia's definitely been asking for her to
Because she's
to see her
younger,
other
yeah.
side.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go check it out. I mean, I'm gonna be learning with you. I don't know. So
Yeah.
I love
Medellin
Puerto
is
Rico.
nice. It's like, I mean, as long as you stay in like that particular tourism area, like
Because it getting dangerous over there, no?
everywhere you
Yeah.
go, you know, like
There's
you
always
could,
danger everywhere.
it could be
Yeah.
the US, you could be in LA, bro, you could be in downtown, you might get mugged, like you don't know, you could be in fucking
Yo,
Melrose
word.
and fucking get, it could be anywhere.
Word.
So I think, you know, it's one of them things, just whatever.
Somebody said go to El Salvador. I have been seeing that all over my page lately. El Salvador.
Yeah.
Places like to go in El Salvador.
Yeah.
So
El
maybe we
Salvador's
should
dope.
go.
I want to go to Costa Rica. I've never been.
It's nice. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of strays. I don't like to be at a lot of places that have a lot of strays.
Puerto Rico had a crap load of strays, and we love Puerto
It fucks
Rico.
with me. I know, but
Right.
it's different.
I'm like, Mexico got mad straight.
No,
Oh my
I
God.
Guatemala.
Let me tell you, the Dominican Republic. Let me tell you, them
We
strays.
We saw a
What,
dog
they say que lo que
die.
too. They're like, hey, mommy.
No, but we saw a dog die,
hit.
got hit by a car, and I was just like,
Straight up.
I was traumatized.
Straight up.
Yeah,
Straight up.
because we were like,
As we were driving, and
city.
it was right in front, and I was just like, oh, man.
where we were. Where were we? Samana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were in Samana.
On
so
our
that
way
was
there.
that was traumatizing. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, do you guys want to do an icebreaker?
Yeah, sure. It's like dogs
Icebreaker for the
dying.
game.
You want to talk about?
Let's do a little icebreaker. Skydive or scuba dive?
Skydive.
Scuba dive.
I'll say scuba dive because I recently skydived.
Yeah, we know
So-
because
That was pretty crazy.
All my significant others have always prevented me from skydiving. And then, like, I met her and she, like, you know, well, I mean, y'all know. She got a heart condition and she already skydived. So now I got to skydive by myself.
oh wow, she could go with you again.
No, she's a heart condition.
Yeah, like I got.
Oh, again.
But that's
Okay.
how. Okay, so on TikTok, I made a TikTok about how like my first date ended up in a hospital and then it turned into a month stay. So it's like,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
shit.
trauma-
So they know already. It's not
Okay.
like I'm just exposing anything. But
Yeah.
that. So, but I guess I'm gonna just go on my own and just make it be a. But I just hope I survive it.
She went on her own because I can't go.
You can't go either.
I can't scuba dive or skydive.
Oh,
Yeah, because I have
Oh.
sickle cell trait. So
Okay.
yeah,
yeah.
I have that, and yeah, I can't experience life unfortunately, but
You can. It's just.
just not the cool stuff.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, it says scuba diving is more dangerous than skydiving. The
What?
scuba diving fatality rate is 1 per 50,000 dives, which is nearly 4 times that of skydiving.
But why? What happens?
You drown.
Probably.
The fuck? I think it has a lot to do with the tank because a lot of people don't really have experience scuba diving, and a lot of people don't know how the oxygen levels, like when you get deeper and deeper, it really fucks with you. So like for instance for me, like even though I have a tank, my oxygen it like would kill me and cause me, because of the pressure, it would cause me like a heart attack. That's what I'm guessing. That's not what Google said.
Yeah.
Somebody said water pressure.
I mean, I'm looking it
It's
up.
it's
but-
also, yeah, it is the pressure. I've also seen something about like the whole like when you can, like there's people that can hold their breath, but you can hold your breath to a certain level and be fine, but then they like kind of go over that and then it's the whole like swimming. So sometimes like you'll just pass out. Like it just like you get no warning, you just kind of like pass out.
I believe that.
So that's the thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. But I mean, we do be playing with shit that like we don't know nothing about sometimes, you know? Like have you ever, well, I mean me, when I got like, whenever I've got caught doing something like really bad, like for example, crossing a person over the border, like I remember just being like, bro, I really could have been in my couch right now watching TV. Like I could have been watching Friends. And now I'm literally stuck in Tijuana losing everything I fucking own because I chose to cross my cousin over the border and he never even said thank you.
Damn.
So shouts out Hector. Sorry.
Hector, you better say thank you. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
What did it
Yeah.
say?
And now he be talking shit. My mom be like, oh, you know what Hector said? Hector gonna catch these fucking hands. How about that?
Yeah, Hector. See. Come on. What's up?
Que paso? No, by the way, when I had that pause or whatever, it was just because, yeah, like I've dated 2 people since like for the last 2 years, and both of them, yeah, have that. So I ended up Googling a lot about that. Also, like when you can travel and how long you can travel to places with high altitude, and like,
Yeah,
you know,
it
when your
sucks.
blood like regenerates or whatever, like you can't be in those places. So like Mexico City or like, yeah, I ended up just having to be aware of that because that's why she ended up in the hospital as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy,
It
bro.
sucks. It sucks.
You gotta be really like, I don't know, we take our regular like shit for granted until you really,
Yeah.
you know.
Sometimes you just don't even know what to like research if that's even a thing. You know what I mean? Like when we went to Guatemala and we were going
To the volcano.
like we're going up to volcano, and she starts
I had an episode.
tripping.
I had an episode.
And we didn't even
Yeah, it
think
was
that
pretty fucking bad.
the altitude was gonna like
I was
affect her.
Like it was
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I felt like I was what the fuck is it called? I felt like I was like a werewolf, and my bones were just breaking.
yeah.
And
Like
it
how it
just-
comes to the
I was like, nah, but like my joints were just in so much pain. I've never felt something like that before, and I just could not breathe, and I was just, and my anxiety was making it worse. So I was like, damn, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was really bad.
No.
It's because I needed to take breaks, but we just kept driving, and that was, I think, the problem. We kept driving up, and
That's
then I got fucked.
But you were just there for a short amount of time, or you have been there for a bit, or is it
Not-
just like it just so happened to be the
Not-
right moment at the right time?
That,
pretty.
oh, thanks. At that level. Okay.
I'm like, not me being a third wheel. I'm really trying to find out about the altitude and sickle cell gene. And they're like, you're pretty. I'm like, but listen, were you there for a long time? Like, how long were you there before you started having these symptoms?
How long did it take to get up there? Like an hour, right? It was
No,
like
I'm saying how long were you in the high altitude? Like, was it a high altitude place and then you also went higher? Or were you
it was
just...
a gradual. It was
gradually going up,
And that happened?
and that happened.
And I think when we got to our peak is when she really, really started
Like, I
like tripping.
felt
She
it.
was like, "Oh, we need to go." So we ended up getting down, but not all the way down. And but then she started. But also like, I think she was. Sometimes when you get in those positions, you start to work yourself up even more because now you're scared of what's happening. So she just kind of had to calm down,
Yeah.
drink some water, just calm down, and
Yeah.
then she like
And then
Oh.
I
was
did.
okay.
So maybe you had that plus the anxiety attack of what
That's
the fuck
exactly
is going on
what
with
happened.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened to me when I got a concussion. I didn't know what was going on, so then I had a panic attack, and it just was a whole thing. But I ended up realizing, like, okay, I can survive this. I saw double for like 2 weeks, but
Oh my
that was all
god.
right. Like I thought I was dying, but I didn't die, so it was good.
That's
I'm
great.
glad.
You know,
Yeah.
it was
It was
great.
more than good. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about altitude and sickle cell gene and how the fuck all that shit affects and just
Yeah.
So that's why I was asking her. I'm like, how long? I'm like, how long is the trip?
Wait, where did you go?
Guatemala.
And it's high altitude in Guatemala?
We were going to a volcano.
We were going up, and that's the thing. She
Oh, were
was
you-
like,
sorry, go
we
ahead.
were supposed to actually do a volcano hike, and then our daughter was like,
She was tripping. She's like,
"Mom,
"No, we're
we
not gonna
can't
make
do
it."
that. We're gonna die." And I
No,
was
she was like, "I'm out of shape. She's not gonna make it up there."
But then when I actually researched it, I was like, "Yo, babe, I really don't think I can do this. Like, this is too high for me." So
You have sickle cell, you have the trait.
I have the trait.
Me too.
Okay, bad.
wow.
Tinsy.
Have you ever met anybody with the trait?
Very, very rare. Very rare.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it sucks sometimes.
My doctor told me that
I
it's
would-
fine to go because you told me that I couldn't travel to any high altitude places.
No, I said you can't be there for a long time, or you also
Yeah.
have to know when. I guess some lady was saying that
Yeah.
every 28 days, like your blood something regenerates. So it's like just don't let it be that moment
yeah,
when
my
you're doing
doctor-
both of them things, and then
My doctor was like,
You know what I mean?
You'll be
Like-
fine. Just don't. I don't recommend you moving over there, but like if you're gonna go on vacation, that should be fine because of the trait. Or my brother
Yeah.
has the actual sickle cell disease,
okay.
Oh, dang.
so I've seen what it can do.
Well,
to you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And imagine just with just a trait, if only a high altitude place can do that. Imagine somebody with.
Oh yeah, I
That's
know.
a real deal.
I found out when I was 13. The doctor was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you have this."
Yeah, me too.
I was like, "What the
Like
fuck
around
is
that,
that?"
like around that age.
It must be New
But 'cause
York is the
it's probably a New York
problem.
thing. Because my brother we've dealt with him having sickle cell my entire life.
Yeah.
You know, it's been kind of traumatizing, honestly. And I was at the doctor's once. He's like, "Oh yeah, your brother has sickle cell. You might have the trait. Let's take out." Yep, you do. And I'm
It's
like,
crazy.
Just
cool.
like that.
So
How
then
old
I
is
looked
he?
at my dad and I was like, "So you're the culprit?" Because me and my dad me and my brother do not have the same mom. So I was like, "It's you."
Well, it's usually
Gotcha.
in African Americans. It's usually black people that carry it. And
But she's Dominican.
Oh, we
but
black.
they're black.
Yeah,
That
that's what I
makes
was
it-
saying. That was the point.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
both your
Trying to
parents are
point.
Dominican?
Yeah, both my parents are Dominican, but my grandfather,
but they share
he's
different.
like,
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Got it. Dang.
so.
How old is your brother? It's okay. I don't know.
30
I don't know.
He's 30.
she's like
37.
Gotcha.
He's 37, and they
Okay.
told him. I remember he got really bad once when he was like 23, And they were like, honestly, I don't think you're gonna make it to 25.
What the
And he's
freak?
37 now, and he's chilling.
Because the disease is no fucking joke.
Literally, they had to put him in a medically induced coma, and they told us, they're like, we don't think he's gonna make it to 25. Honestly, like it's really bad. They had to remove his gallbladder, his spleen, a whole bunch of stuff. And
he's thriving.
They told him to his face. They were like, "Don't be surprised if you make it to 25." And he just looked at us and was like, "Damn." And now he's 37, living his best life somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Good for him.
That's what I'm talking
Wait, that's
about.
where y'all from?
Maybe he needs to leave the Pennsylvania part.
There?
Oh, wait, y'all from Pennsylvania?
She from Pennsylvania.
He's not living his best life, but
Maybe he needs to leave.
He's living his best Pennsylvania life. No,
yeah.
I'm just joking.
Chris
I don't know
is
nothing
from
about
Pennsylvania.
I'm
I'm
from
from New York.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah,
getting so
yeah.
mad.
I'm
Like,
not from
don't be
Pennsylvania.
acting
The
like you don't
fuck
like
out of here.
Pennsylvania. It's
It's
beautiful
really
there.
nice, but I'm not from there.
Yeah, where in Pennsylvania is he?
I have no clue.
That's fine. It's
You can't tell a New Yorker they're from anywhere else but New York.
I know. It's
I'm
like,
saying.
they don't even
No,
that
I mean,
great.
I'm from New York. I mean,
It's
I
like, okay,
haven't.
girl,
If I'm completely honest, I haven't spoken to my brother in a really long time, so I don't know where he lives.
Okay.
I know he lives in Pennsylvania. I just don't know.
Got it,
exactly
got it.
where he lives.
Got
I
it.
mean, we like hit each other like happy birthday, but that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. There's not really much to do in PA, but it's beautiful. And you know what? For you New Yorkers, it ain't that great.
Shut up. The fuck? Okay, I got this. Describe your ideal breakfast. What are you eating? Where are you and who are you with? Guys.
How about you go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, set the tone. So I know how to answer this.
No, shut the fuck up. Come on, you can answer it.
No.
Fine, let's actually get deep. Okay.
So you're just gonna.
Stupid.
She's the type of person that watches shows. She be binge watching a show and she'll literally fast forward it all the way to the end because she wants to know what happened. So she misses the whole middle of the freaking show because
I'm
That's what
a
I
weird
do.
version of that. I don't fast forward it to the end. But if I know like where it's going, I'm like, okay, cool. Like I don't need
That's
the
what I
dialogue. Like
do.
let's just scoot it over a
the
little
same
bit.
thing. It's not
So
the
like you
same.
scoot it over a little bit, but not
Right.
all the way. But let me get the point.
The gist. Yeah, I do the same thing.
I think there
She
should be
just
a
thinks-
Netflix like plug-in that you could be like us, like and like give me that. Like I don't need to watch them like have sex. Like, I'm okay with
Yeah,
that. The whole thing.
exactly.
Like, scoot it over to the actual things that matter to the
Exactly.
plot, please.
I got it.
I don't like to
I
miss
hate
a
haunted
second.
movies. Scary movies always got sex scenes. Like why do I need to watch this?
Scary movies is like the time when I do that. When I fast forward, I'm like, all right, let me get to the scary parts.
Yeah.
Unless it's True Blood. Is that
Yo,
scary?
have you seen True Blood?
No.
That's a lot of
isn't scary.
fucking in that movie.
You're right.
True.
Like,
I
there's
don't
a
like
lot.
scary movies, so it's like anything with anything.
It is very, very sexual though.
It
It's
is.
like too much. I'm like, what?
I'm
is
dead. Look at
going
her face,
I still
bro.
like it.
on? Like,
I still liked it. I still liked it.
She was like, it is. Like, damn.
It is.
Okay.
True Blood be on it, yo.
Yeah, but if you watch it again,
What they do?
it's kind of weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
They be like,
Yes, that's exactly how they do it too. Go ahead, do it again.
What's going?
That's how they have sex. Oh, that's my titty.
but faster.
Yeah, like
Wait,
way
faster
faster.
than that?
Yeah, just Google it.
Are they fucking jellyfish? What is happening?
More than that.
Bro.
It's so fast.
It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy.
Daniela, thank you. Snow just pulled the genie's idea. I do think that, look, who's the owner of Netflix? Yo, put plugins into Netflix. I'll pay a little extra. Give me $1.99 a month, and I could have like this like Cliff Notes version of shit. Bro, I'll go through your whole fucking library.
Cliff Notes was the
Right.
Yeah, that was good.
That got me through college.
right. Do they even have that?
No.
No, it's Spark Notes,
No.
not Cliff Notes. Do you
What?
guys remember
Now with AI, bro, you
No,
can fucking
mine
get
was
through college in a fucking.
Yeah.
I hate to know what the doctors in the future are gonna be like. Them motherfuckers used all kinds of cheat.
We're doomed.
We're fucked, bro.
They're like, how the vibes? Not capping,
All right,
but
all right, all right. That's lit. That's lit.
that's lit. I.
See, we get fucked up on the weekend. You're gonna be like, are you asking because you're trying to kick it, or are you asking because my heart? Like both. That'd be me as doctor. Both of them.
Like your heart right now, you know.
Now listen, I'm not supposed to do this, but here's my number. Let me know.
But doctors, though, y'all might have to exchange the information for a doctor. She's been looking for a doctor that knows
Yeah, I
about
need
sickle
one.
cell trait because it's so hard to find.
Well,
like,
my doctor just left my health insurance, so I mean, but the doctor that I have now is. I mean, we didn't really talk about it when I went to go see him.
I had to zoom through lessons about all this shit because I just got thrown this shit on my lap, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. You know,
Yeah.
I was telling them a little bit about how our first date went to where we ended up to everything in between, and it just was like,
Damn, that was fast. I literally just went down the.
well, I didn't say everything. I clearly it's
were
up
like
to you. You're a
3 months
Scorpio.
worth of
It's up to
stuff.
you to
Oh,
fucking
you're
say
a
the.
Scorpio?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like one thing I've been learning is I leave it up to you what you want to share and what you don't want to share.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like everyone knows now.
Yeah,
What did you tell?
just that you ended up in
Fill
the
in the blanks.
hospital. No, you like
The blanks, so I don't show too much.
All right, we were kicking it, and then all of a sudden it was like I think it was the first time we
Yeah.
actually kicked it that we were gonna like hang out,
Mm-hmm.
and then she was like, "Oh, can you drive me to the like doctor or to the ER or something or
Yeah.
urgent care, whatever?" And so we're there, and then they're like, "Oh, she's gonna stay overnight," and then it was like, "Oh, she's gonna stay overnight again," and then overnight again, and then
Yeah, they
she
just
starts
kept
falling
saying,
sick and sick and sick, and then I'm like, and then I became somehow the person that was there the whole fucking time, and then I met her family via just her family showing up, you know. Now I'm just like, she's now unconscious in the ICU.
I have no clue. They had to fill me in because I didn't know that happened.
Damn.
So they're flying in, I'm picking them up, I'm now being like hi, and they're looking at me like, what'd you give her, what'd you do, I'm like, I don't know, I'm like, I just don't know what's happening, and the doctors are looking at me, and I already deal with guilt like as a person, so I'm just like, I don't think I did anything, but maybe I did. Like, I don't know what I fucking
she
did.
didn't do
I
anything.
was like, I had a
It
cough.
Were you having an
It was-
episode?
No, it wasn't. It actually had nothing to do with sickle cell. I was tracking my blood platelets for a while, and they drastically dropped. And you're technically supposed to have 500 to 700 blood platelets because that's what heals. Like when you cut yourself, that's what heals your wounds. People have 500 to 700. I had 7 left in my body, and
Wait, what the freak? How? Sorry, you don't have to share that.
it's a condition that I didn't know I had until I
You
got
got to
unconscious. At the
7
Oh,
is
shit.
insane,
and
bro.
I because of that I had a stroke.
Holy shit.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, like the whole time she was holding her head and she kept saying how it hurt. So I kept telling the nurse, like at the time, you know, I'm just chilling with her. Like we were even playing Uno, like we thought it was nothing. And but I'm telling them like, yo, she's in pain. Like, and they're like, yeah, we're giving her Tylenol. And I'm like, bro, she's in the like ER, like urgent care, complaining about pain for like a week. Like give her something. And they're like, they thought I was just trying to give her drugs. So like, what do you want? What do you suggest? I'm a nurse. Like, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. But the girl's grabbing her fucking head. Like it like clearly hurts. So it just keeps on deteriorating. And then like she just went from overnight, just went like not there. And
Where'd
I was
you
just
go?
like, what the fuck?
Huh?
Where'd you go?
Don't go to Panorama. Don't go to Kaiser in Panorama City. Don't do that.
Yeah, the other one took care of you good.
I feel like all these fucking hospitals here are a joke.
Trash.
If you go to the one in Sunset, top tier.
Sunset?
Yeah, you gotta take. Yeah,
Kaiser
but I
and
want to go
Panorama,
back
don't
to
do it.
that nurse just to be like, I want to fight you in the fucking parking
Oh, I
lot.
want to fight him.
Like that shit was insane.
Can you do something about that? Because
like,
I feel like
I do remember saying that my head was hurting, and he was like,
At some point, you were completely unconscious and you were still holding your head. I'm like, bro, she's not even here, and she's grabbing the same part of her head she's been grabbing for a fucking week and a half. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? But yeah, eventually,
it was interesting.
I'm glad
your
okay.
recovery was crazy
I'm glad
though.
you're okay.
Yeah.
They said that I went from like real bad to like real good in like a day or two. So
It was crazy.
Because
the comeback,
yeah.
the comeback
I
is
think I'm
greater than the
traumatized from the whole
setback.
experience. I'm
But
like,
you know what? That's good on your end too, because you know what? You were there and you supported when you could have just fucking ran. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
kudos for you
But
too.
Thank you.
Who would have done that?
Round of
I don't
applause.
know.
Yeah, I'm like,
you never know.
Jeez, that was.
She would have been like, "This ain't my fucking problem," and then go. There's some people that are like that.
Person.
No.
I'll be a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did the darn thing.
Thank you. No, yeah.
That's what's up.
It was just crazy.
I
To me,
honestly,
the
I
experience just scared me from hospitals because it just, you're letting people who like, maybe this person cheated through their test. Maybe this person is a good person. Maybe they're a bad person. You never know who they are. Maybe they're racist. Like, you don't know what the situation is. And this is who's in charge of, like, this could be better or this could be your last. And you're just sitting there like,
Yeah.
and they're like,
they
and
just-
who are you? And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm her friend. And they're like, friend. And I'm like, well, fuck. Like,
It's
you know,
none of
like,
your
I was like,
fucking
her
goddamn
wife.
business.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
here.
This
Like, I'm like,
person is
the
in pain.
fuck?
Take care of her. What the heck?
Exactly.
But
But what tripped me out is my mom's a nurse, and I even told her, I'm like, why isn't she like hooked up to an actual IV though? Because they're giving her all this meds, but they weren't like.
There's no.
flushing.
She didn't have any IV.
No, and she kept telling the nurses, hey, after she gets these meds, she does like this thing, and they're like, oh, okay. And she kept telling them over and over. She's like, this isn't right. This isn't normal.
You should have documented that shit and sue the fuck out of them. That's what you should have done.
That's why I'm wondering. Is there
I know.
something that you
told
can
my
do?
mom, I was like, Mom, she's not even hooked up to an IV. And they're giving her all these meds, and my mom's like, where is she? And like oh my god, dude, Yeah.
It was crazy.
Well, I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Seriously.
crazy. I will never go to Kaiser, wherever the fuck that is.
On Sunset.
No, we go on
Sunsets are good.
Sunset. We go
Panorama
on
City?
Sunset.
No, don't do that.
All right.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to be honest, if had we known it was gonna be something serious, we would have gone. You know, but it's just like we just thought it was like
Yeah,
you
we
was in
thought
and
it
out.
was just like they're gonna give me some medicine for this. We're good to go. And they're like, no, actually, you're staying for a day. We're gonna monitor you. I'm like, okay. We're gonna monitor you again. I'm like, okay. And I woke up and I was in a different room and I was like, what happened?
But they didn't tell you what they were monitoring.
The platelets.
Oh, so they did tell you.
Yeah, that was the
Oh, no. I knew that, but I'm wondering before you went in.
They just wanted to make sure that the medicine was working.
So they didn't tell you what they were monitoring. They were just giving you medicine for something that you didn't know what they were giving.
I guess at first. I don't know. But
Yeah,
don't
at
remember?
first
That's
I feel like they weren't getting that deep. Like they were just kind of yeah. Like you got like this blood thing, but you know whatever. But then I don't know. At some point it got serious. I think they didn't start believing you until you had all them doctors coming in. Once I started seeing all these people and they're asking mad questions and they're asking me and I'm just like, I wish I could give you the answers. But once your mom showed up, I felt a lot better about it. I was like, okay, she can answer. Like, please tell them, you know. And I was still there, but I just felt like at least her mom.
Like,
I'm like, her mom became my mom in that moment. I'm like, tell them. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
the crazy thing is like, it's all in my file. Like, you can pull it up.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't do that shit.
You know, like
They don't want to work
you should
too
have
hard.
known. We were monitoring this. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very
You
much.
know, and you had people around you that care. So
Yeah,
that's
But
no,
that
all
makes
I
you
feel-
research, like, with y'all stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you might be like, oh, it's just sickle cell. Like, gene, their trait, it's not this or it's not that. But it's still, like, no, like, you should know certain things about it just in case something goes,
Well,
you know,
let me
a
tell
particular
you.
way.
Let me tell you this though. Maybe you don't know. I don't know. But there was an instance where I almost died getting IVs.
Oh my God.
Because
you could have. You didn't.
I could have.
You could have. Yeah.
Well, if she would have put that fucking needle in, I would have definitely died instantly.
Holy shit.
But we do IVs, and a person with sickle cell trait, we can't have, what the fuck is it called?
NAD.
NAD.
What is that?
So when you get your IVs, NAD is like one of the best IVs that you can have.
It helps with like
Everything.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just say everything. Let's not get fucking specific.
Youth.
But it helps with everything.
Youth is really like to.
Makes you
Sum
feel
it up.
better
have
inside,
that, was it?
skin, out, and everything. But the thing is people who have sickle cell trait can't have that, or else the minute that you put it in, it actually will cause you to have a cardiac arrest and you would die because it's
that's
too much vitamin C. Because our blood supply, how it works, it doesn't work.
I didn't even know that.
So yeah, nobody does. So whenever, let's say if you are, let's say getting an IV just for like more hydration or whatever, don't ever get an NAD. So, and the crazy thing is the nurse was about to do it. She was like, well, let me check. She didn't.
The company was okay with it. We
The
told her
company
all
was
the
okay with it.
issues, like medical issues that you have
Yeah.
already, and they sent a nurse, and they were like, okay, so you guys are both doing NAD. And we were like, yeah, and the lady was like, well, you know what? Actually, let me call somebody up that I know that's a nurse and because since you have sickle cell trait, I think this might not be good.
So
and
she
then
Thank God for that lady.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
She
God
had
that
a-
she actually looked and was like,
she
hold on.
went and called her friend that's an ER doctor and talked to him. He's like, absolutely do not put that needle in that girl because she will die in your hands.
But the
I was like,
company that
damn.
sent her knew what she had, and,
they
should
still,
yeah.
Does that
that's
have something to do with vitamin C? Like, does vitamin C affect you at all, or is it just
We can't have a
like,
lot.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you can't have like airborne and shit.
No, I mean we can't. It's just
Yeah.
like how
That's
much.
way.
Just don't be
This
wild.
I
is
feel
like
like
way more.
that's
vitamin
way
C.
more pure going
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
than like
I'm
just
just trying to make
airborne.
sure. I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to give you orange juice or nothing. I'm like, yo,
She said no
you about
vitamin
to-
C for
we are
you.
allowed.
all y'all about to be orange vitamin C deficient. Because
dead.
turns out the only two people I've dated in the last however many months are both. Ain't no orange juice in my house. How about that? Nobody at all.
That's okay, because orange juice is actually really nasty. If you actually look how it's made, it's really gross.
We had some really good orange
From
juice.
oranges?
It's pus, not pus. That's milk.
Google how
That's
orange
milk.
juice. No,
It's
there was this.
I've made orange juice
molded.
in my house.
We had some really good orange juice at that.
I have mad
spot,
oranges.
remember?
I've been
No, if you
squeezing.
that's if you make them naturally,
Oh.
yeah.
But if you buy it at the
But if you
store-
buy it
Oh,
at
Because
the
it's like
Oh, they just be throwing
pasteurized
shit
and all
in
that,
there?
right? I don't know. What
yeah, it's really nasty. But if
I
you
think
make your own
anything that's
orange
mass
juice,
produced is fucking gross.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, let's keep it a buck. Like anywhere where they're worrying about their bottom dollar or their bottom line instead of like people, like they're throwing whatever the fuck in there. You know, it's like animals. They feed them whatever. They mush up all the shit, even if it has boxes or whatever trash. Like it's just feed. It goes in that shit. The animals eat it. You know, they hope it takes it. It's weird.
Do you eat
Why do you
hot
think I want a
dogs?
farm?
Hot dogs.
Why
Dude.
we need a farm?
You know what?
You know, if y'all get a farm and then I have a farm, we could barter, bro. We can literally go back to the fucking Oregon Trail, dog.
Yeah, I was about
This
to say
fucking
Oregon
lit, dude. Like
Just
y'all
go
make
with your
jelly-
wheelbarrow with a whole bunch
Y'all
of.
make some of us can make jam, some of us can make butter, some of us can make bread. It's going down.
facts.
We're
I'll
really
definitely do
gonna
the
get
bread.
real. You know, I don't bake, but my
she
brother
ain't
does.
gonna do no. She don't cook, so she ain't
Don't
making
do
no
me.
bread.
I'm dead.
I don't cook.
What do you like to do? If you don't cook, then you like something. Because I don't cook.
To eat.
I like to.
I like to
be
go
a princess.
out.
To be
I
a
like
little
for
pillow
somebody-
princess.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm dead.
Don't be doing that to me. I'm a pillow princess because I'm gonna tell y'all I'm gonna be 100%.
Okay, this is
Oh,
it.
wait, hold on.
like that.
I didn't even hear the word pillow.
Be
Hold on.
like that shit.
Oh,
Listen,
you know,
let
cheers,
me
girl.
tell
Cheers,
you.
cheers,
Yes,
let's just-
cheers.
I didn't even hear pillow.
1K song.
Anyways,
Okay,
yes.
woo.
All right. Yes, I am a pillow princess, and the reason why I'm a pillow princess, okay, it's not because I want to be a pillow princess. It's because I'm married to somebody that was what
Gives it to you,
Shut the fuck up. No, that's all I need, baby. Yeah, no. What the hell? What do they call you?
Touch me.
Touch me not.
That's what it is. A touch
I was like, I
me
don't wanna
not.
say it, but
She's a touch me not. And I found that out later. But it's okay. It happens, you know? I love her.
I gotta go pee.
Anyways.
look, man, I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's because I have a lot to say about these subjects, but I already know how I am. So
Wait, are
let
you
me
gonna touch me
not. No, fuck no.
Okay.
But
I want to hear about it.
a little bit. Okay.
Wait,
Just be real, be
Don't
100.
continue. I really
Yeah,
been.
yeah,
I've been
yeah.
holding
You
my
guys take a
Don't
pee-pee.
continue. Shorty said don't continue. Okay, you continue.
I've been holding my
what?
pee for so
She's
long
holding her pee, so you continue. You say something, and then we're gonna continue this conversation.
Girl, stop. No, I don't have. I have silk pillows. They're better for your face.
And hair.
That's what I'm saying. Oh.
Poncho said, "Carry me, bitch."
Uh-huh.
Okay. So no. Yeah. No. No, I'm not.
You're not what?
It depends on the person I'm with and what is happening. Like, I'm different with different people. Like, I don't know. Like, the same as you, clearly. Because, okay, if the person that you're with is a touch me not and you want to respect their boundaries, then you're
Yeah.
going to respect their boundaries.
100%,
Right? So
yeah.
I've been with somebody who was a quote unquote femme when I met them. And then they said, I don't want you to do this, this, and this. And so then I respect that. But then when I didn't, then they, when we broke up, made it seem like I never, but it was like, you told me you had a problem because of trauma. So I didn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you
No,
just
I
don't
get
want
it.
to. So I don't know. To me also, I'm just like, now I'm like, look, you tell me what you want out the gate. But also my questions on a first date have changed now. Cause now I'm like, here's my 10 things that I just at least like, let me know what we're getting into. And I'll give you mine, which is 1, I'm not ready for a relationship. So if you want to continue this, just know I'm a mess right now. And good luck.
Aw.
May the odds be ever in your fucking favor. She laughed from the toilet. That's how it be.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, when I first met her, she wasn't a touch me not, like at all.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I was more of a dom.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Why is that? What
No.
was the wife? Wow for?
Oh sorry. No, just like I thought you were gonna share more. I don't know how to react to.
Well, no,
so
I'm
that you
trying to share more,
continue.
but I'm not sure if I mean, can I talk? No. All right, I can't talk. I can't say shit yet until she comes back. Shut
I'm
your
done.
what the fuck? Anyway,
How about you talk about that? Like what? Like no, you're a fucking femme. You're a dumb.
Are you a femme?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's laughing? That's you. Why are you laughing so much?
Did you flush the toilet?
I forgot to wash my hands, Alexis.
Shut up, girl.
I'm
She being
dead.
gross.
Okay. Okay, it's
What
just
y'all
that
said?
we rather give than receive because that is what makes us the most comfy. That's what Marilyn said. A lot of my fans are in green. So there might be some of y'all's fans in white, or there might be some new people in here in white.
Got you. Well,
So what I missed? Because I told
yeah, I
y'all
was
stop
trying
talking,
to
but
say.
y'all obviously didn't.
well, when
No,
I
we didn't talk very much.
I know we didn't, because I waited for you. When I first met Krista, I was like, "Damn, she's fine." She didn't present herself as masculine, So
How long ago? Like, just so
Girl, that
I...
was 10 years ago.
Okay.
yeah, we've been together for 10 years.
That's fire.
But like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like when I was like trying to show her my side and be like nasty and like show her my freaky side and stuff, she found that so gross. She was like, ew. I was like, the fuck? What you mean?
We get into the second half of the podcast now, guys. So let's get into it.
Go ahead.
I'll share if y'all share. No, go ahead.
Oh, what? Oh, like
Say your
details? I'll share
Oh.
details. Like,
No,
I
I'm just
won't
saying.
hide
I'm
it.
just wondering because there's similarities, and I've gone through this before. Like where it's like maybe I was a certain way at the beginning, and then it's like, oh, it gets a little like it's like whoa. So it's like, so go ahead.
Yeah,
Continue.
yeah. I was
I'ma
messing
keep
around with
drinking,
her.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? I was messing around with her, and like she didn't like what I was doing
Oh,
at all.
Okay.
Go ahead. Do you want me to
That's
say the
just how
details?
you. No.
That's
That's no. That's just how you
first of all,
feel.
what signs are y'all? I'm assuming Scorpio because
She's a Scorpio.
you're a Scorpio. That's the shyest Scorpio I ever met. Oh, so you got a different side to you
It's
that
not,
you hide.
it's
does.
not as
She
shy.
does.
No, because I know Scorpios now, and it's like either you put it out there or you don't at all, and then I gotta find out about it. So which one is it?
No, I'm pretty open in certain
what are you?
circumstances.
I'm a Virgo.
Oh,
I
would've thought
know.
he's a Virgo.
You're a
That was-
Virgo?
Yeah.
I'm
He's a
not.
boy though.
Yeah, I'm
What's
not
y'all-
a true Virgo though. I
What's
don't
y'all
feel like
moons?
it. I think
I have
my
it written
moon-
down.
I think my moon is a Capricorn
poon
or
poon.
Gemini. I know it's a Capricorn and Gemini.
What the fuck?
Hold on, let me go on.
I wrote
Yeah,
mine
I'm like-
down somewhere.
Hold on.
She said my moon's doing the splits. What the
All right,
fuck?
hold on. Let me see.
I did write mine down somewhere.
No, you didn't write it down. Shit.
I did. Don't tell me what I didn't write in my notes.
Go on CoStar. Oh, it's on there.
But
She's
I,
like, go on
I
famouspeople.com.
uninstalled it. I uninstalled it. It might take too long to find.
Right now.
I'm something.
Dang, girl.
So there's
All right.
that.
So yeah, my moon's a Capricorn and my rising's a Gemini.
Dang, how'd you?
Wow, my moon's a Gemini and my rising's a Capricorn.
Wow.
Weird.
What's yours? What
I told you to go on that shit.
But I uninstalled it.
Are you serious?
I need a
Y'all don't
storage.
just have a website y'all could go to?
Nah.
There's this app.
CoStar. You don't have CoStar?
What the fuck is that?
I know. I recently
What?
heard about it. Yeah.
You need
The
to go on
app
CoStar.
that tells you all the
The
astrology
rising
app?
element?
They told me.
You need
I
to go-
told you.
Because I did it once a long time ago, and then I guess I said it on the podcast, and then since then, like it's known information on the internet. Apparently, every time I want to remember, I ask them, and they be like, "You're a fucking Gemini moon." I'm like, "Oh, great, thanks."
Like we told you already last time.
Right? Literally, I feel like my real fans that
shit.
follow me a
Somebody
lot.
said get Nebula.
That's why we don't get along in our house.
Oh,
How you gonna take my phone away from me?
Listen, I just downloaded that shit for you.
All you had to do was
It don't matter. That was a lot of
re-upload
work.
it. The
oh, she
fuck
is a
outta
dumb
here.
fam. I see that shit right now. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Go ahead, say it,
she
baby.
on.
She too
Say
much.
it.
She be trying to.
Go ahead, say it.
Where am I looking?
Right here. Her rising. Her.
Why are you yelling at me?
Damn, I'm sorry. I know I.
Oh my god.
Her moon is a Virgo, and your rising's a Libra.
Oh, I'm a. What she said.
Makes a lot of sense, huh?
Why?
Just the way you are.
Just the way you are.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I feel like that's insulting. Like,
Get Nebula. Why? What's
Yeah, Nebula-
what is
everybody keeps saying
Okay,
Nebula.
let me
Okay.
download
Unless
that.
it's better
God
than-
damn.
Is it
I
better
wanna
than
say-
CoStar?
I'm like,
I
I
don't
barely downloaded Panera. Like, what the fuck?
Panera
Panera
bread?
bread?
My last app. I'm like, I just got Panera bread so I could get that one fucking sandwich.
Something for free.
Oh,
Yo,
it's a
it's the
yeah.
bread bowls though for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bread bowls.
Nebula.
No, anybody? No. Okay.
What about the pattern? The pattern's really good too.
Oh, that was older.
It says
Is that like
get.
a-
Ooh,
is
this
it
got
older thing?
146,000 reviews and it like really good stars.
Nebula. But what's Nebula going to tell me I don't know about myself right now?
Let's see.
Wait, what's your sign?
Cancer.
Cancer. They're emotional.
How do you know that?
Cause
Who the fuck's a Cancer that we
Kristen.
know?
Oh.
Cancer? No, Kristen's a Pisces.
Who you know is a Cancer?
oh, I know, right?
That's you. You be doing that shit.
I do that.
Right.
What's your moon and your rising?
Pisces moon and a Sagittarius rising.
Oh, I like Pisces. Me and
So
Pisces
when's your birthday?
get along.
October 30.
Oh, I'm the 26th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Get started. Okay, I'm not doing all this shit right now. But I get it. All right.
How do they know?
What are you?
Pisces.
You're Pisces. Oh, I just
She
love
loves
that energy. I
Pisces.
love Pisces.
I love Pisces too.
Yeah.
Well, Kristen's I think the only Pisces I know. That.
Yeah. They Pisces get us. Well, they get me, not you. You know
I'm
that's
dead.
true. You know that's true.
We do need to kick it with y'all. Y'all funny as hell. I'm like, what the? But you do. I get that vibe from you of like y'all got more of a similar vibe, which is funny. And we're scared, so I get it too. I'm starting to. I get it. Definitely.
Look, let's just go back to this whole thing of
What?
it's not that I don't like.
Ooh, you about to get touched tonight.
No, it's not that either. No, she said I thought it was nasty. It's not that I think things are nasty. I just don't like certain things done to me. So then in that case, I'm like, ew, why would you even think of doing that to me? Like, so it's like that.
There's not that many things that can be done. Huh?
right.
What the fuck?
No, it's like I don't
You're
really.
making more questions than you have answers.
I just.
Well, first of all, she's a germaphobe. So, like, if you're trying to get, like, freaky deaky, you know what I'm saying?
To me, I can do it.
And you trying to be nasty, right? Just in the moment. She'll, like...
She'll be like, hold on.
She'll be like, hold on, did you wash your hands?
Go wash your hands.
Facts. I mean, but that's the
fair.
basics, though. That's the basics.
Fair. Don't let anybody do
basics.
anything.
Nah.
without that
If it's
stuff.
if I'm in the moment, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I'll be like, yeah, let's go.
No,
Nah.
you
shower,
can wash
I
your
don't give a fuck.
shower, wash
no.
hands, nothing
No.
after
But
workout.
you're gonna kill
I'm
the
not
vibe
that
for me.
type. I'm
You're
not
gonna kill
that
it.
type.
If you're base, nah. I'm not gonna be like, hold on, wash your hands. Okay. I'm gonna be like, nope, let's go.
Look, you both got a little bit of truth to y'all. Y'all both valid.
No, I only got all the truth.
Okay, great. Hey, that's
But
why it's
say
y'all's
your-
marriage,
say-
not mine. And that's why I'm single. So what the fuck do I got to anything to say about it? Whatever works for y'all, works for y'all.
What do you feel? Wash hands or don't wash hands?
No, watch. Look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna
nasty. You's a nasty hoe.
Shut up.
You's a nasty hoe.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. All right, so it's gonna be like 95%. It's gonna be like, yeah, bro. Like most of the time, it's like, bro, you got an option. Like we are in civilization, and you can do something about it. However, there is probably gonna be that one like 5%. Like if we're like in a plane or a hospital or a fucking car or somewhere random where like you know it either is happening or it's not. Like what do you want me to fucking do? Go drive down the fucking forest and fucking park and fucking find Smokey the Bear to open his fucking place so he can let me get the sink? No, we're doing it right here in the middle of the fucking forest off the 45. No, I'm just joking.
That's what I'm saying.
That's very specific.
You can find me there on Friday or 7 o'clock.
I don't know. You just don't kill
Find me on the
vibe.
third exit on the 40. No.
You just don't kill the vibe. You just don't kill the vibe.
I
I'm
think-
saying, like, if I'm over here and like, and whatever, and we just like pulled over, and I want to get freaky or whatever, like, don't ask me if I got like hand sanitizer. Don't
first off,
ask
I wouldn't
me
ask
any
for
of that
hand
shit.
sanitizer.
Yeah, hand
I'm
sanitizer might be a little rough.
just to like wash my hands. I'm just saying, sometimes there's moments in your life that you are not gonna think of that because you're like in the moment.
Yeah,
But even-
especially if like let's say your relationships are like struggling and you're just like, yo, I'm really just like let's just try to find this one moment or whatever, you know what I mean? And maybe like I got a flight and like straight from the flight, like I just came from 10 hours of flying and I'm just like, yo, fuck it, pick me up from the airport, like we'll buy clothes, we'll do whatever we need to do to just save the night tonight. And then you want to start an argument and now we fighting. And now next thing you know, it's just like it just all got ruined. It's like, okay, we got no hope. It's over.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
guess so.
like that's just how it be.
Damn. All right. It's okay.
But no hand sanitizer though. Don't put no hand sanitizer on your hands and then try to touch me with that shit. No hand sanitizer touching.
No, but,
But it's not even that though.
Water, bro. You got some water in your car. Keep a walking water bottle at least or something.
But I personally just don't like it though. Like
Okay,
I just don't like that stuff. It doesn't.
she doesn't.
It doesn't please her.
Oh yeah,
So
that's fair too.
really what it is. She's over here like, oh, Chris, you're germaphobe, but I just personally just
she just doesn't like it.
It's not that I haven't allowed her to because I know it's something that she enjoys, and I've tried it. But then she's like, well, you're not really enjoying it. So I'm
what's
like,
the point? I'm
what's
not
the
gonna do
point?
that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I'm like, great.
Hence why I'm a pillow princess now.
And yeah,
Fair.
I'm not asking. I'm not like.
So you're not a pillow princess.
but she's not complaining.
You're-
either.
I'm
Let's
not
finish that
I
sentence.
get you now. Okay, so now I get that. It's not necessarily that you're a pillow princess. You're just like married. That's cool.
Right. I'm
So
married.
don't throw out pillow princess. Pillow princess would be like, ill, like do it for me, but like I'm not gonna do it for you because it's
This is true.
gross.
Exactly.
It's
Like,
like-
I'll eat it up. Let's go. I'll
Heard
strap
the
it
fuck
up.
out of that.
Let's go.
Yo,
Bang,
yo.
bang. You know what I'm saying?
Bang, bang.
I'm just saying.
Bro, bang, bang, bro.
I'm just saying.
Yo, next time I see you out there playing basketball right before you shoot, I'm like, bang, bang. You're like, oh, no.
Bang, bang, I shot you down. Bang, bang. You hit the ground. Bang, bang.
I'm
Yup.
just saying.
That awful
I'm
feeling.
dead.
Bang, bang.
I'll do it. I'll do
No,
it.
no
dead.
thanks. No, thank you.
Oh, man.
Well, no shit. We know that already.
But it's okay, babe.
Yeah, sorry. I'm a little...
No. It's all good. I mean, I wanted to keep it comfortable, but also it's just like, I already know myself on this podcast, and then I'll tend to get myself in trouble. So I just be, you know.
Okay.
Be
but-
chilling.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel both of you.
Thank
I
you.
understand. I've been in situations where I'm just like, this is uncomfortable. But I've been in situations where it's like, this is uncomfortable here, but maybe this is uncomfortable there. Like, but we're all different. I mean, and that's the thing about sexuality, whether you're straight or gay or bi or whatever fucking sexuality you are, it is like, it's a balance and it's figuring each other out. Isn't that what intimacy is? It's like knowing what each other likes or doesn't like or wants or respects or whatever. Like, that's literally how you make that piece of the puzzle. Whoa.
Yeah.
Snow is my bitch. Hold on. In this not in this conversation and then Snow is my bitch. Look.
Listen,
Hey.
Josh.
Listen, Josh. You're a guy. Fuck.
But he said he loves you.
Love you too,
Love
man.
her.
Just kidding. No, I don't know. It's different. How do you feel?
We're not gonna talk about me.
We just
Let me know what you have to say.
Yo, deflecting is. I learned that from her. She answers a question with a question all the time. So we dated. Okay, so we dated briefly, and then we stopped dating, and then we like came back around, and then our conversation was about how I was like, you know what? Now that I think about it, after a while of not talking to you, you answer a question with a question, which makes me not really know about you, and I speak when I'm nervous. So what the fuck? So then I started just shutting up. So whenever she would ask me a question, I would be
She
like,
doubles down on it, and I like that.
yeah. So now I'm like, no, you answer the question
And
first.
I'm like, okay.
Now I'm acting belligerent. Now I'm like, no, you tell me what you said. I'm like, what do you mean? But look, she's a lesbian, sir. Exactly. No, I said, sir, I'm a lesbian. And people didn't understand that joke, but it was just funny because the security guard caught my ass with his chest. So I was like, sir, I'm a lesbian. And everybody was like, oh, he was just doing his job. And I'm like, yeah, but it was funny. It was a funny joke because I felt mad. Like, I was like, what the fuck just happened to me?
Just ass right on his chest.
Yeah, like I felt, yeah.
Catch you like this.
He was like, oh, and I didn't even ask for it. So that's why I was just like, I was trying to jump. Bro, imagine this is a barricade and I'm trying to jump off the barricade, but he just catches me. So now I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, I felt very, I don't know. I shouldn't have been there in that position.
Uncomfortable.
I was very uncomfortable.
It was very funny.
Well, I'm glad
looked
I could be a joke to all of you. I'm glad what is it? An arena of people can find me funny.
Yeah, you're hilarious.
I was there to be a rapper, a serious rapper, one that raps about real
You
things.
went in a rapper, came out a comedian.
Came out a fucking feminine looking woman. I was like, yeah, no. Like, why was my back arched? No, don't do that. Anyway, back to you
Okay, what's the question?
with the weather.
With the weather? It's raining outside.
It is.
Make me wet. No, it's not.
That's what it's supposed
Circling
to
back.
be.
Make me sweat.
We're gonna make a
Make me
remix.
want-
We're gonna go to the studio right now. No, what the fuck? What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
You was in a whole
How do you
ass
like it?
lesbian relationship. Well, cause okay, so I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I first met her, I thought she was dating a mask. So the whole I never knew who she was dating. So I would joke like, your ex ain't shit, and I would like assume what her ex was.
Right.
And then I seen her, and I was like, oh my god, I was wrong this entire fucking time. Shawty was dating a whole ass girl. I'm like, oh,
A femme, yeah.
No,
or
well,
no,
so
she
you're
was
dumb?
she was like
no, she was just an
femme.
awkward femme.
Yeah, no, I don't think she was.
Like she couldn't dress or anything, but like, you know, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Like a stem, like tomboyish.
She was, yeah,
Like a
she was
stem,
tomboyish.
girly.
No,
She was. Well, I don't know what pictures you was looking at.
She's saying she was lame.
no. She was a top one. Look, she was a fan of me, so I feel like she had good taste, and she liked you. So you're
Look
pretty,
at you pulling
So
it
look
back
at us.
together.
Good
Look
job.
at
There we
you.
go.
Good job.
right?
What was the question again?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the question was.
I don't remember. What are we talking about?
The question.
First of all, the whole
You're a femme.
So you're a dom.
No, she's not a dom.
I don't consider myself.
she's a femme.
Okay.
She's a femme. I don't think she's like a dom femme, but I think
She has
you're
dominant-
very
I have tendencies.
mommy
Like characters, yeah.
qualities. That's why I'm here. I have mommy issues, so that's why you be like, don't joke about that. I'm like, facts. I'm right. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a dom at all.
And also, by the way, we're not in a relationship, but we date.
Got it. Yeah, that's real life stuff.
I mean,
you know?
it's true.
It's true.
Y'all talking.
We be
Kicking
talking
it.
or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
I get it.
Look, and she don't talk. See how you asking her and she doesn't talk? Like,
Yeah,
how many
I see
words
she's
she got?
very fucking quiet because
But
you know
no,
who does
she
that
know
shit?
for her.
This, she
no,
be doing shit
no,
like
she doesn't know
that.
the question.
Defend me.
She doesn't know the question. She's asked multiple times. What is the question? You guys have yet to say what the question is.
Thank
Oh,
you.
no, I forgot.
Thank you. Exactly. And then you. Thank you.
Replay.
I know. He was like, hold on, I don't even got a replay button.
Oh,
My
what?
brother's
Yeah,
stressed
no.
out right now. He's
I'm
like,
trying to adjust to his audio levels.
because she keeps saying replay. And we're like,
Well, I mean, I could pull it up. On
no, yeah.
What is my replay?
Exactly. That's the
point.
point. There is nothing to replay. Alexis likes to talk.
What is the
What is the question?
specific question?
I don't remember.
We'll get back to it. I don't remember.
Can you guys remember what the
Somebody,
question
look,
was?
Zulma, you said I knew it, so it is la novia. Que no es mi novia. No es mi novia. Pero
Sí.
salimos. Right?
Yeah.
Sí.
Y'all
Yeah,
talking.
Sí. Salimos. Like, I've
Claro.
you know, done. Yeah, there you go. Claro. Big claro.
Big.
Oh.
Heavy on the claro.
Grande.
No.
Claro.
It is. As
Muy
soon as I can find
grande.
it is.
Ah, shit.
All
Now
shapes
we
and
know.
sizes.
What color?
We got them all, but just
So what was the question?
Exactly.
oh, is she? Oh, look, NY Baby 86 said she dom or femme? She's a femme.
No, that wasn't the question. There was a question before that got
Okay.
her.
We got a
to
femme
ask
here.
you.
What would you consider yourself? Stem?
Sad.
Oh shit.
No, don't say that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
What
kidding.
are you?
I don't know. I don't know, and
That's good.
I don't know
What about you?
about anything.
You know, sometimes it's a stud.
Get her another water.
Sometimes it's a stem.
She need a refill on her water.
I'm gonna
Give-
keep
she gonna be-
being.
What are you? You don't know either?
I'm Krissa, I feel like, but
Yeah,
like a
that's a
lot
good
of times
answer.
people, you know, associate me as like a stud because I'm more masculine presenting, which that's fine. Like I'm a stud, but I'm also Krissa. That's like, you know,
That's weird for him. I hear me. Oh my god.
What?
It's so weird to hear you say stud.
I say that all
What?
the
Wait, how do
time.
you see her?
I don't see her as a stud.
Okay, what do you
Never
see her?
have.
Oh, that's cute.
She sees me as a man. That's the reason
Shut the
why.
fuck. No.
She says all the time, I swear in your past life, Krissa, you are a
Yes, I
complete
do.
man.
I do
That's-
believe that. I do
But she
believe
can
that.
also she can see you two ways though,
I
because
do
like
believe that.
you know what?
She said, you think like a man. like
No,
always.
it's
I'm
because
like,
okay. Let me finish
That's
that. Let me
dope.
finish.
That's dope for y'all.
I think I just see her
oh.
as Krissa because when I first met her, she wasn't like super feminine.
being masculine.
You weren't super feminine
Oh.
or super masculine. You were just. I guess I just see her as Krissa. I don't see her as a.
All love does exist, y'all. Damn.
Gosh. But
Y'all just restored my hope in love. That's awesome.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. If I could see myself, I would say I'm a STEM. Because
STEM.
somebody says snow's a STEM. Yeah, I think I'm a
I would
STEM.
say more
I
say
just feel
STEM
like
too.
I don't like to like define anything because I don't know what the fuck
when
anybody
you
thinks.
feel like being
Right.
whoever you are.
Whatever the fuck.
You want to present it.
Because then I got then now like I'm running to another STEM and I'm like, wow, you're way more STEMmy than me. Like I'm like, oh my god, like this is the most STEMmy STEM I've ever met. And look at me,
Yep.
I'm not even so now I'm just like I don't know what the fuck I am. I'm Claudia and I'm Snow.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm Alexis.
You know? Yeah.
So
Shouts out to us just being whatever the fuck our name is,
yeah,
and that's it.
I'm a femme, right?
She's not the shout outs.
The follow up. What you think though? What you think though?
right?
She pokes her eyes out. She's like, "What you think?"
I feel like she's more like a dominant femme. Like she definitely has like dominant.
I mean, within the
Y'all
lesbians,
should
we
just-
think that's top tier, right? Like dom femmes are top tier. That's what it is. Or no?
I personally
What you think is top tier, my boy?
femmes.
Oh,
My wife is very much more dominant than I would just be like. ask for. But I love her the way that she is.
Thanks, babe.
It's just sometimes I'd be like, baby, just take it on down a couple.
Yes, it's true.
Like,
This
take it
is
down a
true.
couple notches. You should see how she walks sometimes.
Shut the fuck.
And she's a whole. Like, she been in the gym for years. Like, she she just walk. Like, sometimes she could think, like, she's so cute, and then she walks.
This is true. I be walking like I'm a gangster.
Like, I be like,
with a limp and everything. And I
that
don't
is
be
not
realizing
cute.
I'm doing it.
And, like, sometimes, like, she just be
I'm
nasty
just very vulgar.
sometimes.
I'm just very
Like,
vulgar.
This one time
That's
she
just
just
what
got
it
up
is.
and she was just like, not even from doing anything, Snow, but she'd be like, she'll talk like real, like if we're talking with our friends and something happens, like she'll say, yeah, I would like it like that. You know what I mean? I'll just be like, you a whole man and a half.
This
like,
is true.
Who the freak are you?
I'm just saying, like, I know what it is that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
I don't
it
do it all
ain't me.
the time. We established that already sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We established that. Like,
Can I get
we
a water?
know. We know. Like, we've talked about this plenty of times. Like, bringing in somebody, just because.
Holy shit.
She just goes ways. Like, how do we even get to a lot of these conversations? Look, how do we get here?
Because I want to have some fun, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So we can have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
You good on one?
Huh?
You good on one? You sure? No, look, she don't want to talk. See, that's the problem. I will say
That's the
you're mad
problem.
reserved, bro. Like, that's the only thing that I'm like, bro, I can't deal with too reserved because I'm like, what you scared to say?
She's not reserved. She just got to ask the right questions
What's,
to get it out
what
of
are
her.
you,
Fuck
what are
outta
you
here.
thinking? What are you thinking right now?
Does that happen a lot? Like in like relationships where you want to bring somebody else in?
Well, it happened to us.
No, I think it's...
It happened to me. Like, well,
yeah, no, because
it happened to me,
I've
but
heard from other
Mm-hmm.
like relationships, like, oh, we've tried to bring someone else in. And I'm like, is
that a thing?
yeah.
I think it's more like one of those things where it's like a fantasy type of thing. People
Yeah.
build it up to be like so much fun,
Yeah.
so much like, oh, for real. Like for me, it's like smoking weed. Like people hype it up so much, and then when you try it, it's like, oh, it ain't that big of a deal, in my personal opinion, right? But like when. Or it's like if somebody's been in a long relationship and they try to spice things up, that type of deal. Or some people might have other intentions. But like,
I think you just have to be in the right mindset. If
some
that's
people really
something
thrive off
that
of
you
it.
want,
or
Yeah.
like not even thrive, but like they're really okay with it. Like people who are polygamous and like all that.
Wait, what the
like
fuck?
like
y'all are
poly-
talking about all this sexual shit, and somebody says, "I want to give Snow a flower." Like the fact that that's my energy, bro. Like I want to give Snow a flower. I'm like,
Aww.
Thank you.
I think it depends. It depends
I
on the
appreciate
right.
that.
It depends on the right reason. You have to ask your partner, why are you doing this? Why do you
Yeah.
want to bring somebody in?
You gotta be open to it.
Yeah, like, are you doing this because you don't love me anymore? Are you doing this because this is your way to get somebody else because you're bored of me? Or is this just a mutual agreement because we both want to have fun? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I think we both want to have fun.
we
I'm
just
just
want
too
to have
controlling
fun.
to not
Yeah,
allow it to happen,
that's
so.
the Scorpio side, guys.
That's what, yeah, because I was like,
Y'all like, oh, y'all can do it, but we can't do it, and that's
That's
some
what I told
fucked
her.
up shit.
nobody doing it.
And I'm like, damn.
also like if y'all wanted to bring in a third, you think that you would be okay with bringing in your type, but maybe not you.
No,
bringing
I'd
her
be
in her type.
Yeah, yes, but also only doing something.
But you say you ain't got no type, so that means that technically
but
it would
the-
be up to her.
The thing is, for me, if she brings in her type, it's just a little bit too much for me. I don't like a lot of ass. You know what I'm saying? I like athletic women. Like, I have like a nice bubble butt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's like a good amount. You're like, no.
Yeah, not too much. Like
But-
someone that looks like me and just like has all that ass, I can't. I just can't.
But I
That's
don't
a
want her
lot.
to do nothing with them either. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you see
saying?
how
So she
selfish
just
she
gotta
is?
watch.
So it's a third for you. Oh, so you want her to just sit on the
Just
chair.
watch.
Every hotel has that chair. We know what that chair is about.
oh yeah, for sure.
So you no, that's
to sit and watch.
Just sit and watch.
But it's like, I know
Yeah,
that's
sit and
not
watch and
right.
enjoy it.
I know it's not
Right.
right. But it's
Yeah.
just like,
And this is
at
why.
least she knows that I know that I know that she knows.
That's
that
why
ain't
we
right.
still talk about it. That's it. That's all we do. We never
Let's
get
just
to the
talk
next
about it.
next
But-
step.
Yeah.
You
Until
said
she's
not
comfortable
snow
enough.
daydream. What the fuck am I daydreaming about? I'm trying to host a goddamn podcast here.
But I have
Girl.
gone steps forward though.
For what? What
I
was the
came
the progress?
it was a thought that, hey, look, since I don't allow her to be dominant with me, I could potentially, because me, it's like I can't see her being pleased by somebody else. That's like, I just don't like that thought. Like, I don't think I could handle
So what if
that.
you bring in a femme that's your type, but she pleases her?
And that's what I'm trying to be okay with. Like, for her to get, since she can't do that with me, and that's something that she would like to do. So it's like, okay, well, maybe I'd be okay with bringing somebody that she's dominant towards. And we can both be dominant towards, you know? And so then they're the pillow princess.
But this is the thing.
Y'all don't need a lot of pillows.
When that shit happens,
y'all need a lot of pillows.
Good thing she's addicted to pillows, because we got way too many pillows at home.
I got way too many pillows.
She has way too many pillows. Like the amount of pillow to bed ratio makes no sense.
And are they ever made? Like, they're just sitting around?
No, they're made.
Oh, that's one step forward.
Somebody better make that damn bed. Who's making that bed?
But it's like 3 rows of pillow. Like, why?
That's what I asked Drew, because Drew is the same way.
Okay, so
He has,
my
like,
son learned
12.
that from me. So he has 12 pillows. And I literally had him text all his friends because I was like, he steals my pillows. And I'm just like, you have 12 pillows as a 13-year-old. Text your friends how many fucking pillows they have. And he's like, I'm going to hit the group chat. Hits the group chat. His whole group chat. One pillow, 2 pillow, 1 pillow. I don't know where my pillow is. I'm like, exactly. I'm like, you have so many fucking pillows.
Yeah, I have one. I used 1 pillow last night. I have 2 total.
Dang, for real?
So I keep having to buy pillows for my bed to look good because my son steals my pillows when I'm not around. And, you know, I have a lock in my, like, I have a code to get into my room. But then once he learned it, my shit is, he takes my sweaters, my shirts, my jackets, my shoes. He takes everything from my room.
He came in once dressed like her. Literally.
Dude, he came in entire outfit. I had just worn an outfit similar. Obviously, he's a different shirt size because he's baby. He's a little tiny. But he's a different shirt size. But he wore my sweats, my shoes, my like everything.
Everything down to the hat. Everything.
That's kind of cute, though.
Yeah, but now that my cover your ears. Just. Okay, now that that's missing, I'm just wondering who's going through my closet, who's cleaning. My tia cleans my room and my bathroom, and I'm just like,
Somebody got it.
I'm like, and I can't ask nobody, so I'm just like, something's missing, and who got it? And yes or no, 2 people were looking for it, cause Shawty was like, it's got to be around here. And I'm like,
we looked everywhere.
She's like, unless you took it somewhere. And I'm like, I didn't take it nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't take it nowhere. I didn't take it out the house. She's like, you took it somewhere? I was like, no, I didn't. I don't know where it is. I don't know where nothing is.
This is I feel like it's a real thing because there's been a lot of things that we'd be like, yo,
It's
where
just
did
missing.
this? Yeah.
Do y'all ever look at each other like, you for real?
No.
I think you
Trust.
asked me probably.
See? Trust me.
once. Like,
For what?
Unless you took it somewhere because I
You talking about
traveled
your
a lot.
thing-a-ling?
Just things, Alexis.
I'm sorry. You talking about a ding-a-ling?
I don't have it.
Well, when
I would not be looking for it if I had it.
Okay,
She did take it once.
Oh, you did?
And did you ever lose? Because I had it.
Is that
it to you,
yours?
done.
Is that yours specifically?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And then you brought it here. I got lost. I was like, you were right. You should have kept it. I should have kept it. So it's your fault. Because I don't know where anything is.
At all. She would lose.
Maybe it was one of the goats.
Has a horn. One of them is a triceratops as we speak. Let's go outside and look. Somebody, look at them making out. Look at Poncho.
He is living his. Oh my god.
He is like.
Just take him. Honestly, take him.
Oh, he's healing your arm.
Yeah, he's licking your
He
calf.
likes that. It's that one tit that he likes. He always pawing
Damn,
at
why
it.
are you staring at her titties?
Yeah, that TIT word. There you go.
at
That's a word I don't like. TIT. I don't like that word.
You don't like that?
You don't like titties?
No, titties is nice.
Oh.
TIT. Yeah.
Oh, tit.
Not
Yeah.
you spelling
Just
it
one.
out.
Just singular. You
That's
don't like
what
the singular.
She doesn't like.
That's
Or like, yeah, like titties, boobs, breasts, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Just one singular tit.
Unless that person has just one singular tit. Right?
What about teeth?
she could call
Because
it
you
a one
can't
singular boob.
say titties.
We could boob.
Right.
One boob.
You have a
One boob is
boob.
nice.
what is it about?
Ew, T. What is it? A fucking cat?
Yeah, no. Like
He's
cattle.
like, yeah.
Like it's more of a farmer thing. Teat.
I'm not on farmersonly.com.
Hey man, we're farmers here.
I've thought about getting on farmersonly.com,
farmers.
bro. When I was
What the
really
frick is
out here down
farmers-
What are the
bad,
requirements?
bruh.
To be a farmer.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have an account. I think I made an account on farmersonly.com as a joke because when I was really down bad and I was like, bro, I'm on Raya. I'm looking for what, you know what I mean? And it was bad for me. And I was like, farmers only. Like, a farmer. Like, I could get in a relationship with a farmer.
Oh, that's a dating app.
Farmersonly.com? Yeah.
I was wondering, what is this? Like,
Because
it's like
I
a
don't
community?
date. Like, I was like, I don't want to date fans, bro.
Farmers. like
Oh.
And then if I went to lesbian bars, like, here and there, like, I'd have a girl coming up to me, and I'm seeing her from across the room, and I'm like, oh, she's coming up to me, and she's like, I'm such a fan. Me and my girlfriend love you. And I'm like, fuck my life.
So, okay,
damn,
that's
that has to suck. I'm so sorry.
Great.
So that's hard for you then, yeah.
That has to be hard.
Fucking miserable, to be honest. I'm like, where do I go? Where do I go?
Yeah, you don't have
Because
to
it's like
be a
I'm not
farmer.
famous enough to be like super famous, but I'm famous enough for the lesbian community.
In the community, yeah.
So I'm like, great.
Yeah.
And then I'm old enough for like new lesbians to like be too young for me. So now I'm like, ugh. Like unless you were like married and you just got out of a marriage and you're exploring your sexuality, like you're not even in my lane. So that's why I drink, guys. So yeah, cheers. Go ahead, pour yourself a drink, baby girl.
I guess I can have a little.
What do you know? Why you say what the?
Nah, I looked up.
By the way, the whole chat doesn't even realize I'm wearing Santa pants as we speak. Look at me.
Cute.
Is that what they were?
I
I was wondering
cannot-
what they were. I was like,
I
that
dressed up
sound
as
like
Santa yesterday.
it's
I love
soft.
Santa. Huh?
Do you?
That's farmersonly.com is insane. That's not even farmersonly.com. That's some
Wow.
weird shit.
That's some illegal stuff.
City folks
Yeah.
just don't
Isn't
get
it like
That's-
7
that's
states still
fucking
allow that
gross.
happening?
Like, why
That's
the hell
gross.
is that?
Really?
Like, why
Yeah.
would they have
What do
it
you
as an
mean? They allow
advertisement?
what happening?
There's some states that
Bestiality.
still
Yeah.
allow bestiality, but
It depends on the animal.
it's real weird how they
What the
shun
freak?
Yeah.
homosexual relationships, but they allow bestiality. It's like, wow.
Yeah,
There you
there's some
go.
states that are like,
Hawaii? The fuck
that's
out of here.
crazy.
I mean,
New
New
Mexico?
Mexico is way too close for comfort, bruh.
West Virginia?
I can see West
Wyoming?
Virginia.
I would have
Wyoming.
thought Idaho or some shit.
Right,
That shit's not on the
right.
list,
I would have
though.
thought Florida.
Florida.
No,
No, yeah.
I didn't think that would ever be
It's
like
not,
a
it's
thing.
not
That's,
that it just says they don't have laws against it.
I mean, that's,
So
that's
But they
allowing
make
it.
specific
Yeah, if you already know,
laws.
yeah.
They're like
don't
anti-abortion,
encourage it.
anti-gay relationships.
They could.
Fuck them horses. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
oh,
Well,
Oh, it's legal.
I still have to go
People
to
are trying
Hawaii,
change
though.
it.
they said it was in Hawaii. They allowed it in
yeah,
Hawaii.
it's in Hawaii. It's pretty
Well,
disgusting.
Hawaii said we're not allowed to visit them because they don't respect. They don't want you to.
But that's crazy because I just saw that American Airlines around February 23rd from LAX, it's only $95 for a one-way ticket.
Great. Now they're not going to be $95. Now they're going to be $90.
So if anyone wants to go, I'm just
$950.
letting you guys know.
She looked at
I'm
the
not gonna
tickets
lie.
and they were.
I'm not gonna lie. The reason I just took the San Jose trip was, and then I flew him out there was because I needed my little points for him to be my buddy pass on Southwest. I don't give a fuck about flying Southwest. If we're going to Costa Rica for $250 for both of us, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm flying Southwest. I'm being drunk as hell on that fucking flight. I don't care, bro. I'll fly first class. Now, mind you, that Argentina flight, $5,000, first class lay down seats, absolutely. Southwest to fucking Costa Rica for $250 for 2 people?
That is very
Sign
cheap.
me up,
To
bitch.
Costa
I have a
Rica.
monkey on my shoulder. Next thing I fucking remember, I'll be like,
Southwest was really.
Yeah.
I'd rather look. When's the last time? Look, I feel like you hear more flights crashing every other airline than Southwest. I mean, knock on wood. But I have a lot of
Wasn't that
dreams
the
about.
last one? Oh, Spirit.
Yeah, that's not. Yo, don't compare Spirit with Southwest.
I mean,
I done flew out some bitches, but I never did in Spirit.
You never flew out girls in Spirit?
No.
Never.
At least Southwest. Don't disrespect it. If it's Spirit pussy, I'm not fucking flying the bitch out at all. If she accepts Spirit, I'm like, look, baby girl. Nah, it's okay.
I gotta have some type of standard.
Come on now. And you know, usually I just send you a little money. Like, just you pick your airline. I don't know what you picked. The moment I see you post a little wing, I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, I think I'm bougie. I don't like Southwest.
no, I can't do.
I can't do
Southwest.
that. No.
Well, y'all bougie.
I like me the
and my
JetBlue.
bro gonna be on a bro's fucking trip, going
But
to
you know,
fucking
why are you lying though? You know damn well if that's the same price as that ticket, you will make us fucking go through Southwest.
$250 for Costa Rica for 2 people. Don't fucking play me.
Round trip.
No, but it's a buddy pass, dog. It's a buddy pass. Come on,
Round trip, you would have had me sold, maybe.
bro. I'm an executive, like on American. I fucking get free upgrades all the time, so I'll fly first class for the price of a coach. But Southwest on a little random, like yo, I'm feeling a little depressed. Let me fly to Dominican Republic,
Southwest.
and my brother gets in for free. Opening that
Hey.
So
two single fellas. We out here.
So you're okay with Southwest then, yeah?
Me? Yeah.
We passport bros.
He's lying. Look at him. Look at him. He lying.
As long as we
He's like, as long as it's paid, I ain't gonna complain.
Yeah, he's like, not Group C though. Group A. Come on.
Okay.
A, B, then you at least have some options. But C, I'm just gonna be in between people.
Group A and B, you get a drink. You get in first. You're probably in like the first 3 rows any fucking way, which is, to be honest, the most dangerous place to fly. Even for first class on any flight, those are the ones that least survive. So I'm gonna pay $2,000 to end up, if we crash, dying.
I never knew that.
Wait,
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
what? Say that again?
Yeah, tell her
front
so she
of
can
the
never ask
plane-
this again. She can
The
never
front
ask
of
for-
the plane is usually the first one to go, because if you think about it, when
Right,
it goes
right.
like that, it goes like.
Okay.
So usually like the middle and the back kind of.
The back
Survive
usually.
a little bit.
I know the middle one. That what seat do you usually sit in?
Well, I don't know. Am I an American? Probably first.
She means like middle.
Are you middle?
aisle.
Southwest. Behind the little first, because I like to put my bag underneath. So you never want to be in the first seats, because you know how you never get to put your backpack underneath.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
because
just
it's by that
annoying.
wall.
You know? Yeah, that's just annoying. So I don't know.
I sit in the middle. It's best.
I like window.
for safety
Yeah.
reasons. You're
Yeah.
least likely to die.
But if
Being
you're
in
sitting
the
in the
middle seat.
middle and you're on like an expensive airline, it's the same
I still
thing.
sit in the middle.
Look,
Oh, what? 44%?
they're lying.
for the
Now they're just
inside?
trying to sell the fucking
Just the
tickets, because I've
aisle
seen the TikToks.
No, but it's saying what you're saying.
The front of the seat is 39%.
But
So
what
you
the
see
fuck
how
is
that
44?
the aisle? That's the aisle.
the
It's
wings.
44.
Because it's in the middle?
It's in the middle. It's the aisle. Middle seat's safer.
So the
don't have anything but
aisle
windows.
seats in the back are the safest.
Yeah. I guess so.
Interesting.
So everybody in coach is just vibing. You know? It just is what it is. I don't know. I'm one of those believers. Like one time I remember we were on a flight. I think we were in Texas. I think you were with us. And we were like, we left. And then we were supposed to be landing where we were at. And then it just, all this turbulence. And then we're about to land. And it got real scary. And I remember looking at my phone conversations. I was like, if this is the last convo, somebody's going to pick up my phone and be like, what the fuck is going on with this bitch? But I was like, damn. And yeah, they were like, we can't land. We're going back to where we came from. And I was like,
It was too
that's
foggy.
crazy.
Wait,
Corpus
what?
Christi, it was too foggy. So they couldn't land. They couldn't see the floor.
So
I
you
guess.
So we
had to
went
go
straight back to where we came from, and then we landed there, and then they were like, "Oh, it was weather, so you don't get a hotel or anything." And I was
The
like,
fuck out of here. You
I
could have
always
fought
go
that
there.
Don't
shit.
tell her that.
"Girl, I flew from LA to Miami to go to Puerto Rico for my anniversary, and I remember a hotel was like $800 a night, and literally they made me stay in Miami. They didn't pay for nothing, and they made me lose my $800 a night hotel, and I had to book a new hotel in Miami. It was packed as fuck. I literally cried. I literally looked at the girl and I'm like, I was like, I'm so tired. I was like, and I don't know what the fuck to do. And then
No, you could have fought that.
And they
you
tried.
could have fought
Remember?
that.
Ah,
I'm like,
I
me,
think you can't.
I'm
Not
just
with
gonna,
weather.
the best I got is cry. That's
the best
all
I got.
got.
Right.
Like, I'm just gonna cry.
Yeah, but there's
Remember they-
always something. There's always something.
don't
you
think
can.
weather.
Yes, there is. Even though because they almost landed. They should have reported that from the fucking get, not towards the end.
They always blame weather though. Even if it's a mechanical issue, they'll be like, oh, cause of weather. And you're like, and that's literally in the little small print that if it's weather, they don't have to do anything.
When we were
Yeah.
going to Boise.
But
recently,
it's-
Oh
right?
yeah, Boise. They announced it. That's why now whenever they be trying to do announcements, I be filming because I'm like, nah, fuck y'all. Y'all not gonna tell me it's weather once you announce that. Why are we at the thing waiting for a mechanic if it's weather? That's the thing about flights, man.
They
That's
try to
why,
steal
that's
your
why a
money.
fucking plane, man.
That's
No,
why
I'm just
they
kidding.
try to-
Yo.
They try to
I hate
steal your
small
fucking
planes.
money. That's why.
No, just learn how to be a pilot and get your own.
You still
your
gotta rent the
own.
plane though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Then
You
you
still
can-
gotta rent it out.
you can fly it yourself.
I don't trust me to fly. I barely trust me to drive. I'm like, that's why I got a Tesla. I be poking that plane. I be like, you got it, bitch.
For real?
I couldn't.
You don't
do
be
that.
driving?
No, like I'm paranoid to where like I'm still checking, but like I do be like letting it at least keep me in the lanes and keep me at speed limit. That's the main reason why I got it. It's just like
Better than being a distracted driver. Yeah, for sure.
he knows me.
Oh, because you be on your phone or whatever.
Yeah.
No, I don't even have to be on my phone, bro. I'm distracted by like, I'll be like, and the next thing you know, I'm like, oh.
How many
fuck.
car accidents you been in?
Let's not get into that.
Oh
Let's
shit!
not get into that. I bought a Model X. I waited for that shit 9 months. I have a new Model X now, you know, that I just got. And, you know, it's nice. It's doing well. I, you know, self-drive. I don't drink under no influences or nothing. I just try my best to just focus.
She is a professional passenger princess, though.
There you go. There's the princess in me, the passenger.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
You could drive me around. I'm like, wow, I love this. This is nice. I could do my makeup very fast.
She just, yeah. That's her seat.
That's why I love that, because I could do my makeup while you drive. Like, so that I don't even have to get ready before you pick me up. Like, I got my bag. I'll do my makeup while we're on the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's 7 minutes away. It's fine. I got it.
Oh, dang.
Let's
I think
go.
that's pretty impressive.
That is.
wouldn't
I
be able
can't
to
do that.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
she
really.
does her like full face of makeup there. I wouldn't be able to even
I
Yeah,
was
no,
struggling
I
with
do
can't
my
chapstick.
eyeliner or anything.
You know what I love is that my brother knows. So at a green light, you know how sometimes you kind of like do this? My brother stops and goes, I'm about to go. And then goes. So he lets me
So
like
he knows,
do my
yeah.
whole, he knows. So he's like stopping, stop.
He's like, I'm gonna go.
I'm going to go. And then he goes. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about.
She be hating it. She be like, "Can you stop? Because I'm trying to do this." And then I'll go.
She be doing
And
that shit on
I'll like
purpose.
purposely do it.
fuck?
And she be so mad. It's fun though.
I'm dead.
Is it?
Yo,
Me-
next time just do a little something.
She be making it.
My brother and I have the same dad, and we got our temper from our dad. We know, don't piss
Don't mess with each
off.
other.
Nah. We like, nah, don't piss me off. I'm very nice until I'm very angry. And me and my brother, we can scream at each other, scream each other's heads off, right? 5 minutes later, we'll be fine. We just needed to get that shit off.
Get it out.
Our arguments be like, roar, and then we'd be like, all right, we good? You want a beer? What you want? What you need?
Y'all be saying some hateful stuff that y'all able to just
Nah.
kind of brush
No.
off,
I
or
don't
it's
think
just
we
it's just more like yelling and just
Yeah, we
getting
don't,
what you're
like-
feeling. Yeah.
get to other stuff. It's like just about what we're talking about. What
Yeah.
we're arguing
Yeah, I don't
about.
think there's like any hidden. I feel like we get,
Yeah.
I'm like, what is there? Like, we literally have lived together for our whole life.
Yeah.
There's no
That's
hidden
cute.
remorse, or I mean, like resentment.
Yeah, that's when it would probably last longer.
Yeah,
if
if
we
there
like
was,
start
yeah.
getting super like go to other things
Mm-hmm.
like for what?
What's y'all age gap?
6
6 years.
Oh wow.
Aw.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're both Raider fans, so we're
That keeps us close.
we just be here just in the same struggle, bro, for a long time.
Hey, not this week though. So
Hey, this week we doing good, so let's just enjoy that. How many points did we win by? 100.
well, it was 63 to 21.
God damn.
So
We're so good.
and the week before 0 points.
You didn't have to bring that up though. like we could have just kept it at the 63,
Where it
but
was positive.
it was just 0. Like damn,
That's
what y'all?
a huge
What
improvement.
sport?
Next
I mean,
week, we're
obviously
scoring
basketball, but
120.
what's
No.
y'all's teams in anything?
Nothing.
Oh, and you
I don't really have a team.
at anything? I love football. I have a team, but that's why in basketball I have no team. So
Yeah.
I took my son the other day to. So my son loves basketball. Didn't I check him on saying he can beat her at basketball?
Yeah, he was like, you showed him a video, right?
Yeah.
He was like, I could beat her.
I was like, baby, we
Yeah,
went
yeah,
trick or
yeah, I
treating
could
with
beat
her. He was like, yeah, I got that. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
got
look,
that.
I was
I
like,
win.
you don't want to be like your dad. I'm like, just talking out your ass for no fucking reason. Like, you need to just humble yourself, and like, if you can learn, you should learn.
I was
Don't.
like, you do realize she does this for a living, right?
Right.
He's
But yeah,
like, no,
my
I
son.
could do that. I could do that.
He be want, and also like he knows we're Raider fans, and he's like, I'm a Ravens fan. I'm a Ravens fan. and I'm just like, I think he came in here to just fuck with us, you know? And that's what I'm saying. His dad's very like that. Like he's a Trump supporter. He just likes to fuck with people, you know? And I'm just like, don't be that fucking guy. But anyway, I took him to a Lakers game, and he got floor seats, and to me, I felt successful in that
that's
moment.
big.
I was like, bruh. My son, he's like, what's his name? Fucking James, whatever his name. LeBron James.
James LeBron.
Like
James LeBron.
King James. What's his name?
Who cares? Keep going.
You
Keep
right,
telling your
it's cool, it's
story.
cool. What?
James. Bitch, first of all,
Rick James, got it.
first of all, do I need to remind you? No.
That Rick James.
That Rick James played. Rick James said, wah. And I was like, hey. Honestly, the whole fucking game, people were like, oh, I was watching you the whole game, like on the camera or whatever. I was filming my son and him. I was just trying to get the perfect. I was like, let me get like one like dunk or something of my son being there watching him. You know what I mean? You know who was next to me? That Yeet guy. The fucking I do whatever I want, wherever I want. I didn't even know this fucking guy. I've never felt more like a mom in that moment where I'm filming him with the basketball players. I got a famous rapper to my fucking left. He's taking up the whole elbow room anyway, so I'm filming him and I'm just like, who fuck? And then my son does this to me. Bruh. I was just like, it's the first time my son ever put his fucking arm around my and just watched the game. I was like, bro, I was about to cry. I'm about to cry right now. I was so fucking happy. I was like, bro, this is what the fuck it was for. And then he was like, oh, I need to come out with you more often, you know, because I did invite him to another basketball game. And I was like, let me tell you, I don't always get floor seats. I was like, you got floor seats right now. If I got you in a suite, like, just accept that and eat the nachos, baby. Like, that's it. So, you know, you're going to have to watch Rick James from Binoculars, baby, but it's going to be all right.
From the binoculars.
You're going to be all right.
Oh, he going to be living his best life in a suite eating those nachos.
Right?
He'll be like, this is great.
100%. The fact that it's even a suite is like that's big. Like,
Right?
That's also,
that's big time.
that's another mom flex.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
what I be trying to do, bro. I'm like that's at this point, it's like either my brother or my son. I'm trying to impress them. Like with Ito, I took him to a comedy show in San Jose, and you had never been to a comedy show, and he's a big like comedy fan and stuff. And we was there, like right there with the little VIP, and then the comedian, the headliner, paid for our drinks. I was like, yo, look at us right now, we're eating nachos, and he fucking, and then we fucking kicking it, bro. This is what the fuck. This is the dream. I don't give a fuck. Whenever haters are like, you ain't shit, I'm like, look at me. Look at me right now.
And how my brother feels
Yeah, we
about
feeling
it.
good. We got goats, we got chickens, we vibing. All right, don't worry about us.
Who's your favorite like comedian?
I don't know.
Favorite?
I'm hard at picking favorite. Yeah,
you just like you
just like you pick different jokes, right?
Yeah.
Because I just watched that Chris Rock and Kevin Hart like the documentary thing, bro. That shit was like touching. It was nice. Yeah.
Do you do like comedy at all, or you just kind of enjoy it? Oh, okay.
No, I just watch.
Okay. Cool.
I said I want to, before I like ever like quit doing any of this, I want to do one like stand up set, even if I get roasted, or like even if it sucks. I just want to do that. That's like on my bucket list. Also, jumping out of a plane, which is how this whole convo started.
Yeah.
But you did it.
I did it.
And how'd you feel?
She actually, when we first met, she wanted to, skydive. I always said absolutely no. And then I had the opportunity to. This is obviously 10 years later. And now that she can't, I will. And it's
a great time. She decides to do it when...
Wait, why can't you? Oh, because of
the sickle cell.
I did it. It's fine.
Wait, hold on. Don't be a doctor right now. Tell her it's fine.
No,
Hold on. Don't.
I mean, I did it, but that's fine.
Well, that was before the heart thing.
I've been known I had a sickle cell trait since I was like 13.
No, the heart, whatever the fuck you got going on with your heart.
I think it depends, like it depends which plane.
You think?
Because some planes go higher than others.
Well, I don't know. Just get you a low
All I know is
I
got a deal on it, and I went for my friend's birthday, and I did it, and I was just like,
I might as well then.
No,
okay, don't take her word. I don't want to.
Hold on, because if you do it, I'm gonna have to have you sign something saying that I did not influence you at all.
Well, we're going tomorrow.
I'm like, I have high blood pressure. I don't think I should even do it. I'm like, bitch.
The high
Don't
blood
let me eat
pressure.
a fucking cheeseburger and then jump out of a plane. I might not make
it's
it.
exhilarating.
Type up
You're
a disclaimer now
hyperventilating.
for the live. The thoughts and opinions of Stephanie are not
Right, exactly.
Right,
Disclaimer.
yeah.
How did you feel about doing it? Like I was amazing,
scared. Right? But it was real. It was.
Wow, y'all mad
great.
similar.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was great.
Don't
They're
let
very
us.
similar.
Don't let us just fucking be here in the way.
Right,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Let us just drink our wine, bitch.
Was signing the paper saying that if you die, it's not my problem. That was the scariest thing. After
When they
that,
said they were like literally, all right, the papers are signing your life away. That's literally what they
you
told
literally
me, and
gotta-
I'm like, that's
here
not
you go.
funny.
And I was like, what does? And he's like, well, I mean, if anything happens to you, we're not liable. And I'm like, okay. But I feel like the thing that got me more comfortable was the person that I was attached to.
Mm-hmm.
He was real calm. He like.
Wow, how manly of him.
Shut up.
Can I get another bottle?
He was like he just talked me through it, and when we went, like when we jumped or whatever, we were just literally hanging, like just sitting on the edge, and he was like, "Do you like this view?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And all of a sudden, I just fell, and I was like, "Oh crap!" I feel like that was the best, because if anything, I would have done this and
Yeah.
I would have held onto the door. But
Yeah.
I'm glad he like just made it like a conversation and
And just went.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine wasn't like that.
It
Mine, no. We literally.
Were you on a
Alright, so-
guy's back? Wait, no, he was on your back.
Yeah. Which is, it reminded me of you when you said that you kind of, when you jumped down and got on, you felt a little something.
Yeah.
Right? So I
You
feel
were
like,
like it kind of close. Hey, feeling a little more coming through. Hey, are you?
That's the jam.
Now,
but
girl, I know you felt it. Boo, you know I can't help it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
you know what I want to do.
Yo, that high in the air?
So this is how it happened. So for me, it was like I was super nervous. I to the point where I actually had to let myself go into the bathroom and I just cried. And I'm not like a crier. Before.
Oh, okay.
I was like so nervous, right? So then I get on or whatever, and I'm like low key tripping. I'm like, okay, when you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this. When we're on the plane, he has to then we're separated at first. We get on the plane, and then he puts us closer, so I'm attached to him. But what he's like, all right, so I'm gonna need you to get on my lap. I said, huh? So I'm gonna need you to I said, okay. So I get on his,
Yes, Daddy.
I get like kind of on his legs, and then he like kind of pulls me back because he has to tie me on tight. So I kind of like, oh, and so I kind of like lift myself up like this, so I'm not on him, but it's like kind of hard because then he's like strapping me down lower. I'm literally the most uncomfortable. So my legs start shaking, they're starting to burn because my quads is like I'm like in this little tiny squat that I'm holding, and I'm just like, okay. And then he finally is like, okay, you can kind of sit back down because I was already like tight to him. I was like, okay, like very uncomfortable. Yeah, position. But then we end up going out. He was like, okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your head back, we're gonna stand.
Yeah.
He said we're gonna stand out there.
Oh.
So we stand up, we grab the railing. It wasn't no sit down talk.
I sat, yeah.
We stood. He was like, all right, and then we fall
Yeah,
back.
he was like, put your head on his shoulder.
Yeah,
And then he was like, okay, we're gonna sit, and we're like, okay, we sat, and he was
Gross.
like,
Not you sitting
then-
on him.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's disgusting, right?
Fucking gross.
All I can think about is
Like at least you have the decency to stand a little bit. She's like, yeah, I sat and I put my head on her shoulder. Oh my god.
That's so nasty.
Bro, me with my
Oh
ex,
my
bro,
God.
we fucking went in jet skis and shit. And I remember that it was like I had to go with one dude and she had to go with another dude. And I just remember like me being uncomfortable with the one dude. Like, he's like trying to do all this. And then like the other dude's just like got my girl like this, or my ex, sorry, like this. And then he's just like, yeah, like looking at me. And I was like, God damn, I hate this dude. And he's like, raw, and just like taking her and her braids are flying in the air. And I'm like, look at this happy ass bitch. I hate all of y'all. Fuck you, get off me.
Yeah.
I was like, throw me to the sharks right now. I hate my life.
Yeah, same. I would do the same shit.
Yo, cheers, bro. Cheers.
She lying.
What the fuck?
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not lying.
You know what? We were. I think it was.
Let me tell you. When she,
You're like, yeah.
when
Like,
she,
bitch.
when she went on the
I hate
plane,
you.
That's what you hear.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, sit on it. And you're
That's
like,
what you hear.
oh wow.
That's what she's envisioning.
That's all she's thinking about.
I'm stressed out.
I couldn't wait for you to ask me to.
It's okay.
Sit on it, yeah. How you like me?
Okay, that's enough.
How you like me now?
That's enough.
How you like me
The
now?
whole animated fucking comedy of
How you
you.
like me now?
Damn. Okay. Damn. You see? But yeah, she don't want me to do shit to her. She's
No.
fucking disgusting.
Not only that, she's only been drinking water. We're drunk. I'm drunk as hell. She's doing this shit sober. It's just like, yeah, sit on it, yeah.
You're so nasty,
drunk.
Chris.
I got PTSD. Look, Snow got PTSD from these. I do. The fucking jet ski guys like, ah. Oh, and let's not get into your fucking corporate party because I was upset.
Let's get into it.
Shut the fuck up. Stop it. Stop it. What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
I
did not do
what a shit
anything.
him.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
Last year, I had just met this girl and she was like, oh, would you be down to go to my corporate party? Mind you, I'm trying to get myself out there after a 5-year relationship. Of course. I'm like, okay, yeah, cute girl. Sure, I'll go to your party. I go to your party or whatever. As soon as I show up, shorty just got this like, if your girl, like, if somebody felt comfortable enough to just be like, oh, pff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what was that about?
Right.
You know. So mind you, I have no place to ask because that's not my girl. So I'm just like, but I peeped. I peeped. So I'm like, what's
Yo, hold on.
Assumption.
No.
Something's happening.
Absolutely
Something is happening.
right?
I don't know you.
It was to the point, bro, where like she punches him and like he's wearing, I think, a wife beater or something. His little whatever muscle right here like shook a little bit, and I'm looking at it like, why did that whole thing just happen? Like I'm hyper fixated on. Okay, whatever. A year later, but I had questions, but I just left it alone. I'm like, whatever. A year later, same party, walking in. What is it? 1,000 people are at this party? Like, there's 1,000 people at this party.
It's a lot of people. It's a very
First person
big
comes up to me at this party. Hey! I'm like, oh my God, not this fucking dickhead again. First person out of 1,000 people
That
at
was
this party.
pretty funny. I was just like, hey, yo, what the hell?
And he's like, hey, drinks on her. And I'm like,
Ew, how old is he?
I don't know.
Like in
He's
his
just fucking-
40s.
Yeah.
I was like, why
Bald,
the fuck are you doing this?
He's like,
imagine it. I'm just to tell you, bald, slim, black man. You know, whatever. You know, he's doing his thing. Got a corporate job. He's working in the computers and shit. You know, hey, whatever. This is a good. Again, not my girl. So I'm thinking like, but I did come as your date. So I'm like, why did this man single-handedly come up to me talking about, hey, drinks on her? I'm like, whose uncle is this?
You know?
So then I walk in and I'm just like, all right, whatever. And I look at her and I'm like, not this fucking dick again. And she's like, oh, please stop. Like, it's fine, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, so we walk in or whatever. We go get our little plate of food. I sit down. This fucking bastard.
that was.
Look, I have videos, by the way. I'm going to make this a fucking video to show y'all. Huge venue, by the way. Walks right by me. Mr. Steal Your Girl.
He wasn't talking to me. He was not talking to me.
I don't know because I didn't turn around because I'm eating my food and I go,
I was eating my food. I was just like, and all of a sudden I'm like, hey, yo, what the? I had no clue where that came from.
Nobody knows. Man, nobody knows. In the whole venue, 1,000 people, huge venue. Mr. Steal Your Girl just walks right behind me, bro. I'm sitting there like.
Was that song even playing?
No, he sang it a cappella.
No.
He sang that shit a cappella to the point where her little best friend is over here and she's like, oh, it's because I made eye contact with him and so he knew that actually I saw him earlier and so he had this other girl. So he was singing that song to me because we were making eye contact and I was just like, shut up. I was like, but
At least she had your back.
So I was
No, I'm literally eating and all of a sudden I hear that and I look up and she's looking at me like, and I'm like, what? I'm just eating my food. What's going on?
No, I'm not even looking at you aggressively as much as I'm looking at you like, why am I here again? Like, if y'all just want to be on a date, like, y'all could do that shit without me coming all the way the fuck to Anaheim. Like, but Mr. Steal Your Girl. And then here I go, you know what I mean? I try to ignore it. I'm like, you know what? Fine. So I'm having my good little time or whatever. I keep filming the DJ because nobody's dancing for the DJ. So I'm like, okay, finally the DJ puts a hat on. And then I start filming the DJ. And I'm like, oh, you know what? By the way, I have all the videos, so don't think I'm lying. I'm filming the DJ, and then all of a sudden, like, I zoom out a little bit. This motherfucker is the only fucking fan. One guy just fucking doing the most or whatever. That's when I started to kind of turn and be like, okay, this guy just wants attention. Like, maybe this guy is just that guy. He eventually got carried out of the party by his friends. He did not, at any moment, stop being around us. But, you know, maybe he was just a little drunk, except for his little friend that was cursing or whatever at the bar.
He's just a very aggressive.
He's like, yeah, motherfucker, get out the fucking... I was like, this how dudes talk? Unless y'all mad comfortable. Unless everybody here is just mad comfortable.
At a corporate job?
Oh, that dude, the guy?
Yeah, because he was right behind us. And he's like, oh, motherfucker, get out the fucking to you. And I'm like...
He's that's how he talks. He curses all the time.
Oh, it's just
He must be
very
from New York.
comfortable. Are they all from New York? Is everybody from New York at this point?
No, I don't know where he's from. I don't know where he's from.
Damn.
He just has, I don't know, he probably has anger issues. I don't know. That's how literally how he talks all the time.
You know what she reminds me of?
Who?
Cassandra.
You think so?
Who's Cassandra?
My friend.
Her friend.
Oh.
It's a compliment.
It's a
She's a
compliment.
great
I
person.
like her. I don't like a lot of people.
I figured
but I
it was
like
a compliment.
her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Show a
cool
picture, let me
people. Good vibes.
It's your
Energy.
your vibe and your energy and your manner. You just did something that she normally... I don't know which one. It's just something that you just did. I was just like, she might say Cassandra.
She's a great person. She's
really sweet.
We
She's
love
cute.
Cassandra.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do.
Wait,
We
so the
do.
person that said, wait, they still together.
What?
What is our status?
We're friends.
I'll let you say it.
We're friends.
She said it, not me.
Yeah.
Remember when you called me? Remember when my TikTok was like, she said y'all boys. I was like,
I was
But like,
we
are you
boys.
friends with benefits?
I don't know what do you call people that date? Like we're daters.
yeah, like we're daters. Like we're not
Okay.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Like,
So y'all daters.
you know,
dating.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
they're dating.
like, and I think the thing is that a lot of people kind of gave me they give girls I'm dating the benefit of or anyone I'm dating the benefit of the doubt because they're like, oh, Snow's not ready to date, but like, what are they going through? And I'm like, you were out of a long-term relationship when I met you,
Yeah.
right?
So, yeah, I was in a 3-year relationship when I met her, and
Yeah, but y'all always give the benefit of the doubt to the femme though. Like that's always gonna be the fucking case. Like the femme is always the nice one, and then whatever the fuck I am is always gonna be like you want to be a fuck boy, and it's like no. Like what if I'm just fucking hurt and sad, bitch? Like damn, I'm over here having to deal with a bald man talking about Mr. Steal Your Girl. I'm like fuck, bro. Like god damn, bro. Like what if today was I was gonna like say something nice to her, but here you are, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Now I'm like I hate all y'all. Plus the fucking dinner, it was good. But just I mean, you know, you could have had an open bar. I heard Panda Express had an open bar. So.
yeah, they got drink tickets and everything.
Yeah.
Dang, Panda's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I like
I'm about to
Panda.
look.
They only got certain things on this side though, on the West Coast. They don't got the good stuff. The only
New
good
York
stuff
got
is
Korean
East
barbecue. Like y'all got the little mom and pop chicken shops shit. Like y'all got the good chicken. Like the good Chinese food too. Y'all got good
The
food.
4 wings with the fried rice was
I hate that my ex is from
no.
New York because now if I go to New York, like I feel like I'm in her territory.
That's my territory.
wait,
I'm
wait,
from
But I
New
be
York.
telling
What
her,
are you
I'll be like,
talking
don't come to California because it's my
I'm
territory.
dead.
Wait a
Go
minute.
ahead.
When it
I mean,
comes
I
to
start
some
crip walking-
Chinese food,
Oh, where we going?
Pennsylvania
Oh,
got it going on.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, where the Pennsylvania people's at? Y'all know Pennsylvania got some fire chicken spots. I mean, they
It's
eat
Chinese.
but the
It's
chicken is
Chinese.
really
But yeah,
good
you get
at the
the-
Chinese.
you
That's
get
the
the
reason why I
chopped
said that.
chicken, yeah.
You get the chopped chicken. You put some hot sauce and some ketchup on that joint. You get some lo mein. It could be chicken.
Chopped chicken.
That sounds I know what you're talking about.
The lo mein.
Yeah,
you
you
get
gotta
some
get the
vegetable
chopped
lo mein.
chicken.
You get some beef tips. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
yes, the duck sauce.
You ever been to San Jose?
No.
Okay. Exactly.
Damn,
Have you ever been to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania?
Ain't nobody
Okay,
wanna go
so I'll
there.
go there.
Ain't
You
nobody
go to San
wanna go
Jose.
there. You don't want to go to
Shut up.
Harrisburg.
Yeah, for some Chinese food you do.
Harry's what?
It's not even Harry's. It's not even Harry's. Harrisburg.
Harrisburg.
She said it's not even Harry. Oh, well, listen.
Harrisburg.
'Kay.
See,
San
Philly busting with some
Jose.
Chinese foods. Philly's only an hour and a half away from Harrisburg. What's up? Where are all the
First
other?
of all, Philly's racist. Sorry,
Yo.
not all of Philly. The one, what it was, it Geno's or whatever. They have whole ass signs that say speak English. This is America. Blah blah blah. And I was like, I was very depressed. I went to all the fucking. I was on my little like trying to be a foodie thing. And I remember when I was there because we were speaking Spanish and like they had signs and shit. And then we started filming the signs.
went to
Then they
Geno's. I
started
didn't
being
see
rude
that.
to us.
That's great.
Yeah, was it Geno's? I think it's the fucking most popular one there. I remember because I remember not actually going back. I was like, honestly, there you go.
When ordering, speak English.
Yeah. And it's like, bro, come on. We're really going to talk about this shit like America's not the melting pot, dog? Like, what are you so mad? And you know why? Because down the street is the Mexican area.
Oh.
Down the street from there is all the fucking Mexicans and shit. And they got Mexican flags. They got fucking, it looked like Tijuana up in that
He's
bitch.
dead.
Dang.
That's great. What? Oh.
Dr. Bo!
Hey.
Hey, Dr. Bo. Oh, I don't know, but I just want to say Dr. Bo is an amazing chiropractor. If you ever need a
Amazing.
chiropractor.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
I'm so
Does he,
sweet.
does he do like TikToks or whatever?
he does social media.
Sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
What up,
He's
Dr. Bo?
No, literally, like he does a lot of contraption stuff, like but like she has some real serious issues, and he
And
corrected them.
yeah.
And
You
Dr.
do?
Bo,
should go.
I really
should.
want to go back. He's in New Mexico.
Yeah.
And I will take a trip with
100%.
you if you want to go.
Same.
Wait, I know a guy from New Mexico. Wait, did I fuck up? Hold on.
Dr. Bo, he
Go
be
ahead,
doing.
He's so good.
Yeah, he's real
He's
good.
so good.
I've never went to a chiropractor ever.
This one.
I'm so scared.
You should be.
Yeah,
You should
I
be.
should
I'm over
be
here
scared?
trying to.
No, you should be. But I went to one. He fucked up my neck.
See,
Yeah.
that's
And I've only been to one, and
Yeah.
I've been to
He
him.
did.
I went to him.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He came to my studio.
Okay.
He cracked me.
He cracked me.
Yeah, no,
He cracked me like a glow stick.
If you want somebody, you go to him. Don't go to anybody here.
She doesn't like to hear me. Okay, so she be putting her hand here sometimes, and then I'll crack my neck, and then she'll be like, "It's on my hand."
I feel
That's
it.
so
I'm just
gross.
I watch the
or
videos.
like she'll
I
like
like-
she'll pop her ankles. Like
Yeah.
she'll
Let
like
me
see.
she'll like go
Let me
like that.
Can it crack? I mean, I don't. Now I'm on the spot. Hold on.
You hear that? Yeah. That was in here.
No,
She does that.
That was your ankle?
Yeah.
Oh my
my
God.
God.
And she'll just do it like I don't know. We're having a conversation. All of a sudden she's like, "Yeah," click, and I'm like, "Ah."
Yeah, that was my ankle.
Yeah.
You know how to crack
That'd be my
anything
ankles.
else?
And
My
her
what?
neck.
What else?
My neck.
Okay,
her
so I
neck.
used to. Okay, so check this out. I used to crack my back, all of it, until at the Boston Celtics venue. They mopped right before my show. They mopped and they didn't put no signs. And both me and my assistant fell. And to this day, like we have all the chiropractor bills and everything. Because I'm like, I don't want to sue, but it's like it'd be nice if it gets over like a certain thousands of dollars, like maybe y'all like cover
Can
that because
cover it, yeah.
this shit like But yeah, I don't really crack my back no more. And I used to be one of those people that could crack. And now like from like the middle of my back to lower, I'm just like I just go to a chiropractor now. And I'll just never be the same. But also,
You can maybe get
age.
some decompression though.
Well, they did the whole thing. They like pull your neck. They did the chiropractor was doing their thing. They did all kinds of like little things. Because for a while, you remember how I used to get up. I used to get up slow.
She
I'd
was
be
in
like,
pain for a really long
I was
time.
like, and everybody was like, just sue. And I'm like, bro, I wouldn't like somebody to sue me. Like, I get it, but maybe it was an employee not negligence. Like, I don't just want to.
Like she would sit and like be in pain.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was it?
Just, like,
It was it was backstage.
Yeah, at the.
Oh, I was slipping around back there too.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, it was because who mops right before I go on stage?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that floor got like really slippery.
So I remember like I went to go get somebody to lace my shoes. So I'm like running and then like I had my shoes in my hand and I remember like I slipped like a fucking like cartoon. Like I went like that. And then I remember just looking around at cameras because I was like, damn, somebody saw that shit. Nobody was around. So I was just like, all right, whatever. I got up and I didn't think much of it. Adrenaline, liquor, I'm performing.
So you
And I
still
didn't-
performed?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I didn't feel that shit.
She
till-
love y'all. She love y'all. She was able to get from that and still perform for y'all.
You perform with a concussion.
I performed with a concussion where I was crying in the shower 10 minutes before my stage time. And it was a sold out show. And I was seeing double and I couldn't figure it out. So I talked to the paramedic and I was just like, what do you think it could be? And he was like, I don't know. He's like, but like, let me know if you want to go to the hospital or what you want to do. I'm like, bro, there's just all these people. They're here. Like, what do I do? So whatever. I was like, will it make it worse if I drink liquor? He's like, to be honest, he's like, this is not my professional advice, but worst you're going to do is you're going to go to the hospital. So let's, what? So I fucking chugged. I chugged that shit. I forgot about that shit. I performed. After that night, I was just like, I had a booked after party. I went to my after party. After that night, I still saw double the next day, but I was like, well, I survived last night. So I could do today. I had 3 more shows left. I did my last 3 shows. I came home. I didn't tell nobody I was seeing double. And I just...
Dang.
Till I didn't. Now I just have a light sensitivity. But so sometimes I'll be at people's festivals or shows where I'll be like,
Dang, that's
That's
love and devotion for y'all
Yeah,
fans,
that's
y'all.
so
Like,
crazy.
but
but
you
they
know what
know.
it's like
They know, right?
to pretend you're okay.
Yeah. I mean, I pretended I was okay for like 3 days in that hospital until like almost
No, when you was seeing or hearing things and seeing things.
Oh, yeah.
That felt
During...
like, you know when the scary monster, you thought you killed it and then it comes back?
So, okay, I was in a lot of...
What?
When I was in the hospital and everything happened or whatever, they gave me a lot of medication. And because of the mix of the medication, I started hallucinating.
Bad.
This was during the whole.
I was in the... I was...
It seemed like brujeria. Like the way she was hallucinating to me was starting to seem like there was some demons going on. Like I was like, she's like there. And I'm like...
I would see people and things.
And rain.
I thought that my room was raining. There was rain in my room. I thought that my phone was like dropping like water.
Did you let them know? That's what.
Yeah.
Here's the most offensive one. She looked at me and she goes, your eyebrows. And I was like, what? I was so offended. But then she's like, there they go. And I was like, oh, okay, bet. They're flying. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that was disrespectful.
I would think I had like tattoos like all over my hands.
No, you always said she thought she was on like a roller coaster.
Yeah, then no, she would hit me up like, because you know, after a while I started coming home like, you know, at least to sleep, because I was like, at the time I remember like I was sick. I started blaming myself. I was like, maybe I'm not letting her rest because I have a cough and I'm coughing all night, so maybe like whatever. So I came home to bed, and then she hits me up at like 3 a.m. She's like, look, I told you they're moving me rooms. And then she starts filming her room,
and it's nothing.
And she's like, "It's moving right now. It's moving."
I would think I would feel my hospital bed or whatever move from like room to room. I was like traveling that whole hospital.
And she's screaming, bro, at the top of her lungs, screaming and filming it. And I'm not gonna lie, her phone was moving. So I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, there's like some demon going on shit. Until I was there, and she's like, it's moving. And then I was like there, and I'm like, it's not moving. And she's like, yes, it is. And then she starts arguing with you. So I'm like, what the fuck is happening? It was crazy. And then it calmed down.
And no, well, when they stopped giving me certain, like, I didn't have all that medicine in me. Mm-hmm. That's when I was like, I would sit in my bed and I'm like, what the hell did you... I would go through text and I'm like, oh my, what happened? Yeah.
But then you still heard music.
I did still hear music towards the end. There was like a particular song that I always heard. To this day, I don't know what it is.
And then she lied and told me she didn't hear music.
not blaming her for the lie while she's going through.
No, I know, but I needed to tell the doctor what she was still going through, right? Because if she starts lying about it, then we don't know if she needs more adjustments. So now she's just being like, no, I'm fine, I'm perfect, I'm good, I'm great.
Because people look at me crazy, so I was like, okay, I'm crazy, so let me not even say anything.
So me and her mom and her sister were looking at each other like, all right, she's doing good. And then one day she's just like, I still hear it. And I was like, huh? And she was like, don't tell anybody, but I still hear the song. And I was like, no, I'm fucking telling everybody. What the fuck?
The one thing you don't do is tell her, because she tells
Don't
everybody.
tell me not to. Well, because I'm like, yo, if she's still hearing this shit, whatever needs to be fixed needs to be fixed. Don't leave this hospital and then think you're good, and then you're driving, and then all of a sudden you see a fucking dog and you fucking, you know what I mean? So I was like, let's get it all taken care of right now. You need a tune-up. Do it all.
Yeah, the doctor would come in. I remember she was there, and she's like, "Yeah, so tell them that you're still here." And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" And I'm like, no, "Very, very, very minimal, very, very low."
To this day, I want to know what it was. Was it reggaeton? Was it
no?
dembow?
It was not
me?
Spanish. It was not.
Was it me rapping?
No.
Oh.
So it had nothing to do with me. Got it.
Damn.
No,
Fuck.
nothing to do with you.
Thought I was more impressionable, but okay, whatever. Was it that guy talking about Mr. Steal Your Girl?
It was Mr. Steal Your Girl.
It wasn't.
Mr. Steal Your Girl. I was like passing by. Mr. Steal Your Girl.
I would. No, I can't. I would off myself. No. It was. I remember there was like a guitar.
Oh.
I just don't know exactly what it was.
Mayer. What's his name?
John Mayer.
John Mayer.
No, I don't.
Gravity.
One day I'm gonna wake up and be like, "Oh my god, it was this song."
I know, right?
Imagine if in the future somebody makes like a hit record
and that's the song that I heard.
That'd be crazy.
Wouldn't that be insane?
That would be insane.
So you were never crazy.
Yeah, I was just like, that's
in
a
the
Raven.
future.
I just saw
Yeah,
the future.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a Raven. That was the show.
I just think it's crazy that I still have the videos that you would send me talking about. You see the room moving?
I have the videos of them.
I'm like, that's insane. But it was so hard, and that's what people don't understand, and that's why like I seen that, and I think that's so fucked up that ended up being a skit. The guy talking about dementia, when I'm like, dementia is such a sad like situation that I guess there was like a famous TikTok or whatever but it was a skit. It was like pretend, but it's so sad because people do like when they're going through certain things like. It's so hard to fucking argue. You're just looking at somebody telling you like it's raining right now in the room, and you're like, I love you. Like I'm sorry. What the fuck? It's crazy.
It would be. What I still remember is my sister going, "Yeah, right. What else do you see?
No, your sister's.
And then she go, Stephanie, you're not seeing it. It's not here.
Your sister's
and I'm like,
a bad
okay.
bitch. Your sister's a bad bitch, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
She would listen to me and she'd be like, no, that's not happening. That's not happening, Stephanie. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and then you wonder why I'm scared of your sister.
I'm scared of my sister.
She was like, she told her sister that I was scared of her, and she's like, why would she be scared of me? I'm like, you're scary. Like, what the fuck?
You're scary.
I'm like, I'm fucking sitting
No,
there
I'm not
like,
gonna. It's funny because I'm
and she
Scorpio.
looked like Ice Spice too. Shout out her.
I'm a Scorpio. My sister's a Pisces, but I'm a Pisces moon and she's a Scorpio moon. So she acts like I'm supposed to be acting.
Oh, okay.
She's very confrontational. Like, don't tell her you don't like me or you have an issue with me, because she will try to fight you.
So the moon is what you
how you
show.
feel, what your emotions are.
Oh. That's
It's
how
kinda
you.
like
That's
what
what
you
you don't
actually act
show.
like.
Right. That's who like you really are. Right. And the rising is who you what you
How,
show people.
how people see you.
Oh, how people see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't believe that with me.
That's just so hard. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't think I look like a fucking Capricorn.
I'm not gonna
People
lie, you
view
kind
me.
of do.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of people think I look more like a Gemini, not
Eesh.
even a Capricorn.
I thought
Both of them.
I'm a.
Both of them.
Turns out my moon is a
depends.
Gemini.
We're all different. Like, you know, like we all
Just
have
'cause you're
different,
one,
different
yeah.
things about
Well,
us that.
Yeah.
They say because it also depends like with your houses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of houses. I got my whole shit's fucked up.
I only got a couple,
Wait,
but
houses,
listen, the way
wait.
the way the economy's doing.
We're gonna have a. You
Listen.
talking about the house that you lived in?
No.
I was like, I have an apartment.
No, like over here, like here.
Like your house is in like Saturn, or your house is in
Yeah,
like on
like
a
your
planet.
house
So my
is.
dad's a Gemini, so I never wanted to be anywhere near a
Same,
Gemini.
this.
So to find out that my moon's a Gemini, I was offended.
These are your-
I
You're
was
like,
so
how
offended. I
dare
was like, I
you.
hate that man. But then now that I'm like, after a year and a half of being single, that's what I mean by it took me a certain time of being single to start to really, because had you asked me any time before this, I'd be like, no, fuck no. But now I'm like, I see it. I'm like, wow.
I gotta look into it.
Maybe I'm the problem. No, I'm just joking. I'm not the problem, but I was a little bit the problem, a little bit.
What's the moon? Like what?
Moon is your how you handle your emotions.
Yeah, like I'm hot and cold. That's what they said.
Well, I'm hot all the time.
Hey, heard that.
Yeah,
heard
you
that.
are.
I heard that.
I'm like hot till I'm like ready to just like nah, and then what the fuck? I can't do anything about it. That's my problem. My problem I'm struggling with myself is like if I'm just not, I'm just like fuck. I'm not even texting back, and that starts to seem toxic. But I'm like, how do I break out of this? You know what I mean? Like if I don't feel like responding,
Damn, I always respond.
good for you.
I'll be like, what a motherfucker. All up in there. Depends on what the situation is. I always gotta say.
But you're also in a relationship though. Like me in a relationship was completely different than me just out here spinning in space. Like
Are you talking about with
just
regular people
fucking-
or relationships? Yeah, I think it
I'm
really
not in a
depends.
relationship.
I think me with regular people, I'm still hot. With her, I've learned to calm down. Before,
I'm lost.
I would be hot all the time. And she's the one that doesn't text. And then I hate it when when they don't respond back. That just
I'm
fucking kills me.
confused on what we're talking about. I'm just gonna be honest.
Well, speaking of spinning in space,
I'm spinning in space.
Alyssa told me to play.
This is crazy.
What the fuck is
wow.
this?
Grandma?
Whose grandma is this?
This shit's nuts.
Oh my god, she's flying everywhere.
That's not as
Oh my.
okay. Cool. Play that.
What the
Oh, she's gonna fall
No,
out.
just wait.
Yo, if I got
You
pants
see, this
while
is
I'm
what
on
I
my
was
way
telling
down,
you,
bro.
Krista.
Oh my
I
God,
was
she's
telling
gonna
you
fall
this
out.
shit.
Did you say croissant?
Krista,
Oh,
you want some croissants?
yeah.
Is that why? Shit, yeah, me
She looked like a
too.
croissant. What? She looked like a fucking Pillsbury Doughboy can.
Oh
You
my
see?
god.
He better grab her. He's like, bitch, I'm not getting sued over you, ho. Come on. That guy filming them is just
How
like,
did that even
"Hey."
happen?
She slipped out of her.
He didn't tighten it enough.
She gotta sit on his lap.
Stupid.
They interviewed
She gotta sit on it.
They
She
what?
should have sat on that lap.
You gotta sit on
See,
it.
Krista, next time sit on it. Because you over here trying to be, yo, you got some
coulda been
space
me.
now, bitch.
She must have been so fucking scared.
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
They interviewed her.
What'd she say?
It's
I actually haven't
what
seen
the?
the interview.
What is this?
That's a really good
It's a-
That's CeraVe. I actually like that.
I guess we gotta watch
It's
this
very
one.
good, very moisturizing.
Yeah, very
Especially with
good.
dry
We
skin.
like that.
They should sponsor me.
Not
For
sponsored.
real, you know?
Not sponsored.
Is there volume?
With our jaws dropping, something went horribly wrong on her very first skydive, and this morning, this woman is talking about feeling so helpless as she plunged to earth. ABC's Clayton Sandell has her story.
This morning, she's the world's most famous skydiver. And that turns into
Who
a
the
for dear
fuck?
life.
I just held on. You do what you like.
How the hair
do,
held
you know.
on.
Laverne says even though it appears she was having second thoughts before
I
jumping,
didn't know what
My niece
glue
had
she
given-
was using.
Why
right?
is she even
Inside the
sitting like
plane
that?
there.
grabbing hold of the airplane
Yeah,
doors,
she
she
was
says her
supposed to,
instructor
She
yeah.
had already slipped down.
She's like this.
Yeah, that's crazy. How does he not even see that?
Because he's just so worried about having to jump out. Because there's
This did
certain
not.
points in the sky that you have to actually jump out so that they can land in the spot that I think that they're supposed to land. I think.
You're such a professional. You know.
No,
about this.
because when
But the
because
lady's
we
jumping
were
like a
supposed
noodle,
to,
bro.
we were supposed to jump. We were supposed to fly to a certain spot so that we can land there, but they couldn't because there was too many clouds. So we had to change a route and go and jump out of a different spot.
Yeah, but you should have known that. You should make sure this is your job.
Oh,
Like,
100%. Sorry.
that's
force her out.
I kind of froze, I guess you would say.
No.
Put
Pause
yourself
this.
in my-
She's very.
I
calm
want to
about
know
it.
who installed that wig. Is that Ghost
That's
Bond? What is that
crazy.
fucking? Yo, what glue did they use? Cause I'm trying to. Is that Gots to be? If she did just straight Gots to be, I need to know.
Damn. I
Come
mean,
on.
it stayed through. It stayed.
I don't know. Her hair looked different right here, though.
No, it's a
25
wig.
miles an hour
It's a
straight
wig.
down. Laverne says it's a blessing that her shirt blew up, blocking her view.
I had just one little peek hole there of light to shine through. I didn't get to see anything.
After a nightmare ride, Laverne and her
God
instructor
damn.
eventually reached the safety of terra firma. She is shaken, but apparently not hurt.
I fell. I had a rough
Why they
landing.
put her in the
The
oldest room
company
ever?
that makes Everett's harness
Hold on, she survived. Wait, she
Not
survived
her paying attention
death.
to everything, but
She survives death, and they put her in that.
I'm dead.
That's
Home
her
sweet
house.
home.
That's her house.
Oh fuck,
That's her house.
they put her in fucking what is that? Annabelle. What was that bitch's name? I told you.
Oh my god.
Amityville.
And you said Annabelle, like the doll?
No. I
Anne
told you.
Frank?
Pollyanna. Yo,
Pollyanna.
they put her in
Really?
Pollyanna's room,
that
bro.
girl
That's
she was
crazy.
talking
You said
about.
Anne Frank. I'm dead.
No, man, we didn't see that.
fit. Even
No, that-
before she jumps, you can see it has slipped
Yo,
off
that's
her
a
shoulder
wig.
where it
Look at
should
that,
be.
look at that. Look at
Everett
that
is just
wig.
glad she made it out alive.
Yeah, he's
Before she
glad.
jumps, you can see that the instructor should have checked it for a proper fit. Even before she jumps, you can see it has slipped off her shoulder where
Bro,
it
even
should be.
before she jumped,
Everett
you
is
should
just
see
glad
she
she
looks
made it out
halfway
alive.
dead. Why
Her
is she-
next adventure, she says, driving a
strap is,
race
like,
car.
on her shoulder.
For Good Morning America, Clayton
Driving a
Sandell,
race
AB.
car. Yo, her next adventure. This isn't an adventure,
No.
bro. You are a goddamn liability. Do not get in my race car right now.
There was
Especially not F1. Like F you. How about that?
There was one video, I think it was going viral on like TikTok or something like that, that the whole harness came off. Like, so the guy was just literally flying. No, it wasn't him, it was the instructor.
How about the guy?
instructor's thingy did not work. So he was just going down.
How about the guy whose last flight he was supposed to film, but that was his last flight. He filmed his last flight. He forgot to pull the thing, or he forgot to put his thing on.
I heard about that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like he just did it so much, which, you know, you can make a careless mistake out of 9 to 5. That was his 9 to 5. So he like jumps off and he films. It was just
forgot to
so.
put it on?
He just put it on. He just didn't put it on, and that was just his last flight.
That's crazy.
That's insane to me. I'm like the anxiety you have watching it is just like.
Thank
That's
God
it.
I did not know
That's
any of this
crazy.
before I jumped, because I would
Yeah.
not.
I know this, and I still want to jump.
Hey.
I
Like,
told
we
her
taking
before
our
she
chances,
fly.
baby. What you mean? God, it's between me and you.
Oh man.
Yeah, before she jumped.
Not the.
But like God,
Not.
it's me and two.
That's crazy. Yeah, before she jumped, I would tell her all the things that can happen.
Yeah, she did.
I'm one of those.
Did you ever watch Fresh Prince? Shorty's a man. Hillary Banks, her man. That's how he died.
Oh,
Get
word?
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, in the show. That's why they always laughed at it. But I always like grew up knowing like you could die from that. Yeah,
Just because of like careless
he was
mistakes?
rich and he like he had Hillary Banks as his girl, and he still died in a fucking accident, jumping out of a plane.
Oh, man.
So maybe I won't do it.
My uncle, what's that? What's the paraplegic? Two, yeah. Can't use his legs, and he does skydiving.
Wow.
He
like-
does skydiving?
Yeah.
Like-
And he does it by himself, too.
Was he land on his
Oh, like
hands?
he's licensed.
No, he has a... he doesn't land on his hand. He has that thing where...
Did you find that video? The VHS?
he'll land on a
VHS.
I don't know, something that
The guy that jumped.
kind of like a I don't know.
Like a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Got it.
crazy.
Wow. You know what? That's impressive though,
That
because
is-
he's not
yeah.
allowing that to stop him from
But
doing
when you
like.
landed, what were your first thoughts?
I was wearing Jordans, so
You
I
didn't
didn't
wanna
want to
crease?
get them dirty.
Oh, I think you didn't
But
want
when
to
you
crease them.
but
So-
when you land, did they tell you to put your feet up?
Mm-hmm.
I
They-
wanna
they
jump
told me
with
to
a
put my-
fucking
They tell you to
Buzz
put your feet
Lightyear
up.
outfit on.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
what? That you want to jump with what?
With a Buzz Lightyear outfit on.
That's
Because I just
so
thought about
bulky.
her because it was like you landed with style. Well, actually, I never watched
Landed with
Toy Story
style.
in English, but I watched
Oh.
it in Spanish. So I'm assuming landing with style. What did he say? Jumping with style? What did he say?
Falling in style.
Falling in style. Oh, yeah.
I don't
I only
remember.
watched it in Spanish. 'Cause my mom bought us
How did they say it in
Spanish
Spanish?
Disney movies.
Huh?
How do they say it in Spanish?
What did he say?
I don't know. I'm trying to.
I just
do
remember
the
yo
last
soy
things
tu
I did.
amigo fiel.
Oh, fiel.
Y si un día
Y
tú
si
te
un día
encuentras
era
lejos,
feta,
muy
fiesta,
lejos
oh,
de tu
feta,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm taking you to Mexico, bro.
Sí.
Sí.
Rápido.
You gotta go on a bros day. So we have bros days or bros weeks or bros weekends like this weekend. And bro, it just be a bro thing. You know what I mean? It's not about
just
like
be a
getting no
bro thing.
bitches necessarily. It's just about bros. Cause he's shy to get to bitches. I'm shy to get to bitches. So it ends up just being us just doing activities as dudes.
Yeah, doesn't
Nobody
always have
talks
be
to
about
nobody. We just be like, yeah. It's fun. It's
called
great.
living.
I'm
called
super
for
down.
Living.
I'm super down.
Hey,
I
but-
can't talk to nobody, so I mean, yeah, too.
But even if she could, she'd be shy as hell.
This
so
is
don't
true.
even.
I am actually a shy person
very shy.
when it comes to that, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. People usually think that like as a rapper, I would probably be like, oh, you know. And some people have given me the not benefit of the doubt. What is that? The negative of the doubt. People think I'm a fucking fuckboy or a douchebag, and I'm just like, if you only fucking actually knew, I'm a pussy. But okay, what happened to the video?
I mean, is this it?
I don't know.
Salvaged from the camera that was spliced together, the student and instructor are shown in freefall
No,
before they
not that.
pull
Oh, that's
the
the-
That's the student and the. Is that what y'all was
No,
talking about?
look. I mean, the guy that's
rapidly from
filming
view.
died.
Then
Like-
the cameraman's hands reach for his own ripcord when Ivan realizes he has no ripcord, which means he has no parachute. His hands are seen to flail about wildly. Then the camera pans down towards the approaching earth. Film from the final stage of the plunge was destroyed on impact. He hit the ground at 150 miles per hour and his body was found in a nearby woods. His last words captured on film were, "Oh my god, no."
Damn.
Okay, can we not watch anymore, though?
That's
I'm
so
sorry.
depressing.
Well, you already did it, girl. I'm still gonna do it. Damn.
And
That
a
is
Buzz
so
Lightyear.
Al infinito y más allá.
What does that mean?
To infinity and
Ah,
beyond.
Más allá.
Would you bungee jump?
Me?
No.
No, I wouldn't
See
bungee
why?
jump.
The fuck out
That's
of here.
different.
That is so different.
Really?
I'd rather
think
skydive.
I would bungee jump over skydiving.
What?
Yeah.
I would
That's
not.
like
You
that's,
go to places that fucking tase you.
She goes to escape rooms and stuff where people actually like
Okay, I didn't
torture
know.
you.
That was-
Really?
There's this
Where-
one
Tase you
that
and
she went
shape
and they
your head.
tased her.
They tased 9,000 volts. Threw bugs on us, kidnapped us, put bags over our head. And once you're in, there's no safe words. You cannot leave. For an
Wait,
hour.
what is this?
It's called the Black Market in Ontario.
Yeah, nah. That's definitely some fear factor stuff. You better win the prize at the end.
Right.
Like money
Where's
if
my
you make it
$1 million?
through.
Joe Rogan, if you don't walk the fuck out here right now.
But
Fuck.
like, we didn't know. Like, I thought it was just an escape room. So once we got there, they explained, like, once you're in, there's no safe words. So then I looked at the guy. I was like, wait. He's like, no, this is the third most scariest immersive haunted house / escape room in the country.
No.
And then
You
like,
survived.
They lined us up, and I went in the back because I was like, oh no, fuck that. So I had my boyfriend at the time. He went in front. I was like, you go, you first. All of a sudden, they made us turn around. We went in the other door, so I had to go in first.
Because they knew people like that would do that.
First of all, I know you like pain. As dark as that hand tattoo is, god damn, bitch.
Yeah,
I couldn't survive that shit.
Oh, facts.
Look at how light my fucking finger tats are. These look at this. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nah.
You didn't take no drugs or nothing? You ain't drink nothing?
No.
God, you white for real. Fuck.
What?
That's crazy.
But was it
I
fun?
wouldn't do that.
Do you guys like escape rooms?
I did.
Oh
We should
my
do
god, I
one.
love
Okay,
escape
so
rooms.
she-
I'm so down, except for that one.
Not that one.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not gonna lie.
My mama
After
side ain't
last
coming on that
breakup-
one.
After my last breakup, I was trying to go through whatever like can just shock my system because I was like, damn, bitch, like you need to get the fuck back. This bitch started taking me to escape rooms, and we went to one that was so scary that Ito was in the middle of the room. He's like, "This is the last room we're gonna do." All of us just bunched up in the middle of the room, and we were just like this, grabbing onto each other. We were just like, "No, what the fuck?" And they were like, "You can click this button for a clue," and it was just like clue. We were like,
We wanted to
"Please,
get out of there
get us
so
out of here."
bad. We just kept pressing for
Things
the
were
clue.
just fucking coming at us, and I was like,
Wait,
"No,
what
I
kind of
can't keep
escape
doing
rooms do y'all go to?
This was in Hollywood, wasn't it?
But it's like it's
What
like
was the theme?
immersive.
What was
Like
the theme?
It was like a haunted.
There's
or
a
something.
hotel. It's like a haunted hotel, and you could go to different rooms. We went to a particular. I'm not gonna lie. I'm way more of a scary like cat than her.
Oh, you're a
her,
person.
she went to like whatever. Me, I just went. I don't even think this was probably as bad, but I think we were just all so scared.
It was just it was so dark and like you're surrounded by
Things are slamming into
like
you.
the
and you're
first
just
scary
like,
one we saw was you could see something. You could see things going on out there. So
Yeah, but it was dark.
But the second one, it was just so dark, and I know something's gonna jump out. So
And you
that
were
lady
like,
that opened the door and slammed it. That's considered a live actor. She shouldn't have done that. We did a solely no live actor one.
Yeah.
yeah,
because I went to like 3 haunted like rooms where they were all right. They were survivable, but that one I was like, nah,
No,
bro,
remember
I'm not coming
wait,
back. I haven't been to one since
not
then.
coming back.
We went to that first one that we went to. It was cool. It was very like Saw-ish, like with the dead bodies or whatever. That was whatever.
Yeah.
The second one, she was like, "Oh yeah, it's not that scary. It's whatever. It's scary, but it's not that scary." And I was like, "Okay, as long as it's not something like demonic." And then once we get in there, it's like the souls of them. I'm like, no.
Yeah, they're like, you have to say all hail Satan
And I was
in
like,
order to get out. And we're
absolutely
like,
not.
we're not fucking saying that shit. Like, fuck you. Yeah. We're like, what the hell's going on?
stuck in the room for eternity.
Right. And my son's there, and he's like, oh hell Satan. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
and that's when the tree fell. Well, when
that was the day
with the
that the
first
tree
one
fell?
though.
I'm dead.
After that, the tree.
But like,
That's
no,
how we
we've
fucked
gone
up.
to like non-scary ones, and they're not.
Oh
as,
yeah,
like,
that
fun.
Tesla
Like,
one
they're
wasn't.
kind of, like, I've done a lot. I've probably done close to 50 of them. So like, I can't go through them twice, right?
Yeah.
You've already done it. So it's like, I try to like look up good themed ones and good reviews, but like sometimes we go through some and they have really good reviews, but they're.
It just depends on what type of person that went and did it. Like what they.
We went to random ones though. We went to one that was like, what was it? Jumanji. The Jumanji one was like whack as fuck. The only thing we got out of it was the fact that the rhino that they told us not to touch, we touched it, and I was like, yo, if my fucking was made out of that shit felt real. I was like, yo, what is that made out of? Because I need to buy that. I don't care if it's
some rhino
$1,000.
skin.
Whatever that shit is made out of, and I'll buy it for $1,500 right now. Give me a piece of that fucking rhino. No, because they said do not touch it, and I touched it, and then I looked at her and I was like, touch it, and she was like, I was like, that's the only thing we gathered from that was like, yo, whatever this rhino is made out of. I was like, rhino Jumanji. It was crazy.
Pretty funny.
Right?
Oh god.
And then it was funny because then we went to go touch it again. They're like, "Do not touch the rhino," and I'm like,
Because they watch him. We haven't been to any of them that are immersive like that. That things pop out, so you just gotta find the clues
the
and
grandma
like.
one was interesting. At first, it was like, "What are we doing here?" And then it turned into like a whole.
Right. What the fuck were y'all at though? Y'all, it wasn't immersive and it wasn't scary. So
No, it
were
was
y'all
like
at-
Is that a video game?
It was
I know,
kind of
like-
like a haunted one.
It was a haunted one.
Yeah, because like,
really
but like
remember.
things weren't like popping out at us and stuff like that. Like there would be some moving stuff like in the cabinets and cabinets opening and closing, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like not where it's scary because it's dark, but it's not like.
No, that one, the immersive one.
the haunted. Look, what do you guys like scary stuff or no? We did meet each other trick or treating, so maybe you do. But so the haunted hotel one, the only reason that I think it's cool is because they give you this passport, and then you have to like get your stamps. So there's like mad
That's
different
the one.
rooms.
That's on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, Hollywood. Yeah,
we did that one.
Yeah, we did that one.
So there's 6 rooms.
Imagine they went to the same room.
We
They're like,
only
yeah, that
went-
ain't shit.
We went to one.
You know what theme?
It was a little girl in a closet.
It was.
She
You had to
there was
find the
a
dolls.
There was
Under
like
the bed?
Yeah. And there was like a little
Carriage.
a nursery thing.
No, there was a no. We didn't do that one.
And then there was a lady sitting on the chair.
No,
that was
okay. Did a dead body slam into a window?
No.
Okay.
We did the basic one.
Ours was the attic.
Yeah.
I'm like the dead body
We did the
slamming into the
babysitter.
window was the weird one.
We did the babysitter. I didn't choose
So y'all
the
got
other
your
one.
passport? Yo, bring
Yeah,
it
we have
right
our
now.
We
have our passports.
Wait, but y'all like 5 ahead of us.
No.
We only did 1.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say we 5'2".
No, you can do
I'm
it.
like, yeah, like we good.
I'm 5'1".
What's up? I wear
I'm 5'4",
platforms. I'll
don't
be
do
wearing
me.
platforms. I'll be like 5.
Wait, what's your height?
4, 5'2".
You're taller than me.
Really? I thought you were taller. I thought 5'4".
Wait,
I
how
thought
tall
5'4".
are you?
My aura.
Who, me?
No, it's okay.
How tall are you?
5'1.5".
I'm 5'1".
Oh, aren't
the
y'all
same size?
cute?
Shut the fuck up. Y'all not. You seem
Wait, hold
taller.
on.
I just have a long torso.
Let me see y'all. Go butt to butt right now. Oh, sorry. I'm just maybe that's just us. Oh, it's not just us. It's just me. Oh, let's see y'all.
She's 5'1".
I'm over here like, huh?
But yeah, I'm short. She got like an inch and a half.
Oh. For
Nah,
what?
wait, you got them boots
I
on.
will take this off. No.
You got them boots
Yeah,
on.
no, I'm 5'1.5". I'm little.
I'm
I just
6'2".
Girl.
I'm 6'2". I want all y'all to know I'm 6'2".
She's 6. Yo,
I'm a hooper.
6'2".
And I'm
for
6'2",
sure.
you know what I'm saying? So don't even try to like, you know what I mean?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just want to flex on them one time.
What?
I'm 6'2".
Your hair
I got big feet and big hands and long legs.
This is true though. She does have big feet
And long legs.
and big hands. You do.
and
Okay.
a big old head.
Yes, and a big old head. Yes, you have.
Damn,
all
what the
those.
fuck does that mic make my head? And my hands. Yo, don't laugh so fucking
Compare
hard.
hands. Compare
I
hands.
hate you. I hate you right now. Why you laugh that hard?
Compare
That's
hands.
crazy. You know what? Actually, Mr. Steal Your Girl, call him right now. Call him right fucking now.
Call Mrs. Still Your Girl.
Yeah, somebody call Mrs. Steal Your Stem.
So you?
Huh? What?
Compare hands. Let me see.
They're mine are chunky.
Oh.
You look a little big. Go ahead.
I'm 6'2".
6'2". Okay, Sonny. Hey, call fucking Mr. Steal Your Girl.
I don't have his number.
Krista, shut the. You're so
I'm just joking.
stupid, yo.
What? What she said?
She's not saying nothing. Look what she's just trying to be some
6'2".
fuck.
Yeah, I'm a little more girth than I am length, but it's okay. Get the job done. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, some girls like the girth, you know, not the length. Depends how the vagina is made.
Hey,
Unless you got both.
All right.
I love that. Oh, go ahead, Ito. Help her out.
Oh. But you gotta say something.
Zoom in, Ito.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna keep going.
No, that's it.
No, that's.
Ito's like, we gonna get copyrighted. Ito's like, we didn't pay for the whole license.
Just I thought it was gonna be a song and stuff.
You get a little intro. That's about it.
No, that's it. It's just a sound effect.
Oh,
Dang, how somebody's gonna say in some 5-inch platform? That's crazy, but you might be right. It's more like 8-inch platforms.
Why are you talking?
let
I
her
don't
look.
know.
Let her talk her shit. These ones say let her fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, keep
Why don't you
going,
mind your
Krista.
business?
Your business is my business, huh?
Ooh, heard that.
Not right now.
You're funny. Just because you got the dang, you think you just
What
all
the
big
frick
and
is a
bad
dang?
and shit.
She got the doing sound, and now she said,
Oh, you don't know what to do.
All right, give everybody the doing sound. Ready? Starting with her.
No.
No, give us all three of us. Go. What are we gonna do for our
I
sound?
don't know. I'm gonna do
gotta
exactly
do it,
what she
no,
does.
No, you say you a dumb femme. Go ahead. How you dumb
Yeah.
in that
I'm gonna be
pussy?
doing the
How you dumb in? Go ahead. Look, go. Ito, go.
I'm shy.
Ito, zoom in. Go.
The pussy.
No, that's how it was sounding. It was like,
Not that. We were talking about the other sound.
no, he got
Ito.
it right. He got it right for her. That was
That's
good.
not me. That's not me.
played
That's Alexis.
She's playing me, but that real shit is that.
Nah.
Her dong-yang-yang-yang, that's you.
Yo, I thought she was about to come do the doing sound. I was like, yo, is she about to get on camera?
That's Alexis.
That's you,
Go
ho.
ahead, baby. Come on.
You know I'm
Do it.
smooth.
Good, Date. Do it, baby.
Go, get smooth for them. Go, get smooth for them. Go.
Okay.
Ready? I'm dead.
Your turn. Because you're going to be like, that's you.
I'm dead.
That's a Zoolander
Rubs
look.
hand like
Ugh.
Birdman.
Ain't nobody messing with you now.
Let me know. What we doing?
I
You know what? I'll take that though. I'll take that. That's fun.
That's fun.
I'm fun. Look at me.
Hey, sometimes
I'm wearing
you gotta-
my Santa Claus pants. Look at me. I'm great.
Sometimes you gotta be.
You gotta do it.
Chingue
What's
la
your-
su puta madre.
You can't tell us to do it and then you not doing it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What I'm gonna do? Drink? Go. Do
No,
it.
you gotta do your.
My sexiest feature. Go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god.
You better not stay my wife. She did. You remember? OxyClean. Does anybody have OxyClean?
I'll buy you a new one. You know what? I'll draw you a new one.
Oh no.
Hey, take it off. She'll wash it right now. Look, there's a laundry right here in
Go
this
ahead,
fucking.
take that shit
No,
off.
we need it for these.
Take it all off.
Take it all off.
No.
We got a
Take
washing
it all
machine right
off.
there.
I
Look,
need
right
it.
there. I got merch. Go get us some merch. Yo, go get us some merch.
No, I need some shout or something.
I mean,
Just make
we've been on for 3.
Oh yeah,
She
true.
doesn't damn us.
And on that note, we have been on for how long?
Like 3.5 hours almost.
Damn.
It's
We've been out
okay.
here. Damn, I messed up her clothes. I'm sorry. We thought we was gonna get her naked for y'all, but
Guess not.
that's me. So just in case y'all ever thought I was like Snow's a player, like that's the type of stupid shit I do. So damn, I apologize to everybody.
It's okay. I'll just go home and clean it.
There is a washing machine
keep
right
you guys
there. though.
You should
Updated.
just take it off and just put it right there. And just put
Hey,
it
bring her some merch. What size are you?
I don't want these ones to stain. I don't care about this. I just don't want these to stain.
No, you can literally wash it.
That's what I'm saying. You can wash it right
Yeah.
now.
What size are
Just
you?
have her wash it.
Okay.
It's
Literally,
that's the
there's a
best
washing
thing. It's the
machine
best
right
thing for you to
there.
do.
Yeah, but that
What
would take
size
a long
are you?
time.
No, it won't.
Yes, it does.
Just let it soak in. I'm telling
Let
you,
water
put
get on it.
detergent.
Okay. Okay.
Look, I unalived somebody in '98, and they never found the stains. I still wear that sweater to this day.
I'm dead.
I'm just saying. What? Tell us. Oh,
Oh well, if you wanted to, but yeah, I mean we could start the washer if you want.
we can start the washing. We could do a day ones if they want to wait for that. Day ones means it's not public. It's just for like the members, which means if you want to talk your shit, but you don't want it to be on the internet, you can talk your shit. And it could be on the internet and you can soak it real quick while they get you some
But
merch.
we are on the internet.
No,
We're on YouTube.
day ones is private. It's not on the internet.
I don't know.
Yeah, do whatever. As long as she's soaking it, it's fine.
Huh? I'm confused.
Just go. Just go
Okay.
with it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We both understood a completely different thing. She said, just go, and you were about to leave, and I was like, just go, what? Okay. We both looked at each other like, oh, what are we doing here? Okay, so day ones is not on the internet. And my people have been members for like 3 years. They don't screen record. They don't post it on the internet. Whatever gets said there, I've said some wild shit. Nothing ever gets posted on the internet. That's what we do for day ones. If you want some merch, well, you just at least soak your, or like put it in the washing if you want to. If not, we could not. And it is what it is.
Yeah, just
but-
let her soak it up. You gotta soak that shit up, anyways.
Okay.
Might as well catch it now.
Yeah.
If it don't get saved, I got some Dolce & Gabbana fucking pants over there. I can give them to you.
But they ain't these ones.
Girl, look. Let me tell you. Let me not tell you. Look, you can go through my closet.
How you know what they were?
I seen it. Don't fucking play me. I know you see me in Santa pants, but baby girl.
No, because I don't be getting like designer stuff that be showing like it's like flashy like that. That's really like the pants.
Okay. What size are you?
Medium.
Some medium pants.
I should probably just put some water on them. I don't really have to take them off.
No,
right.
what you need to do is you need to mix it with detergent and hydrogen peroxide.
Wait, don't throw peroxide on them. They're black.
But exactly, so you just put detergent. So your best way out is to throw it in the washing machine.
All right. So for at least for the
water.
internet. All right. We love y'all motherfuckers. We might do a day ones. We about to fucking end this shit right now. We love y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. First of all, I would love to thank them for being we're their first podcast, and they deserve every podcast in the world. So for them to give us the opportunity, it means thank you so much. I love y'all for everything that y'all fucking are. including an inspiration for love and a fucking love story. And thank you guys for trick-or-treating with us a year ago. And thank you guys for joining my motherfucking podcast. And I hope we kick it and we party a lot more because y'all honestly are a fucking great vibe. So thank you. I will let y'all get the last word. But for all my fans, I love y'all. Thank you so much and take it away.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say I appreciate you.
I'm sorry for staining your clothes. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I'm going to keep y'all updated on these pants because she done got a whole bunch of wine on me. But nah, for real though, I appreciate you for even reaching out and having us on here. It was a blast. Who would have known that we would have been here for 3 hours and 23 minutes? God dang, that flew by, but with a good time.
Yeah, that's crazy that you even know how long the time was.
I just looked at the clock. Don't try. See how she be trying to do me.
We had a good time.
Exactly. But if y'all can, you know what I mean? Show some love. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. It's Krista_Ace on TikTok, Krista Jackson on Instagram and such, and Alexisthatfox on all the platforms. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Snow.
And if you're watching this after the fact, their social media has been scrolling up there. Wait, there we go. Hey, all right. Thank you guys so much. I love y'all. Yeah.
Esa niña no se aguanta. Quiere todo porque el pussy sabe a Fanta. Si la dejas por pendejo se te casa. Dale todo, 2 de lengua y una horchata. Si te alcanza, I'm the shit, huh? Are you catching what I'm throwing for a pickup? Same bitch I always was, now I'm just richer. I'm about to shake it up, bitch, check the Richter. This a sticker. You say some things your numbers don't say. I got some kids with toys that don't play. Kilo de azúcar pa' mi conflakes. I don't need roses, pour me rosé. No soy santa, baby, yo soy vale madre, faca chancla. Lo que yo sí tengo mucho a ti te falta. Y si quieres yo te enseño con el ram pa pa pam, ram pa pa pam pam. No soy santa,